Baby, did you see the tiger?
What?
There was a tiger right there. You guys see the tiger, right?
What are you smoking, Daddy?
But there was a Tony the tiger was right there.
Lay off the LSD. I ain't see anything.
Did you see it?
The Frosted Flakes, dude?
Yeah, the Frosted Flakes, the tiger, he was right there. And he was.
What?
Come on, Jeffy, you saw it.
I didn't see anything.
Well,
Are you
Jeffy,
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, Jeffy. Go do something productive. Go take out the trash.
All right, Daddy. Come on, you're trash. I'm gonna take you out.
Actually, take out the trash.
All right, Daddy.
Do that. You'll do something. Do something. I'm losing my mind.
I found some lunch. McDonald's. Oh, yummy.
Old stinky trash bag dick. Smells like shit and shit. Kobe! Fuck. Well, the trash man can get it. That's what he gets paid to do. Oh, what's this? A stinky jacket? I bet I'll look cool as tits wearing this.
Cheeseburger. Yummy. That was yummy. Wait, where'd my jacket go?
Hey, Stinky!
Me?
Yeah, you. I don't mind you eating trash out of the trash can, but you don't have to throw trash bags out in the middle of the road. It makes my job harder, and I know you don't know what that's like, but I don't appreciate it.
It wasn't me, and you got me on the counter. It wasn't me, and you got me on the sofa. It wasn't me. Shaggy.
Yeah, right, but go, shoo, scram, get out of here!
Baby, did you fart?
No, Marvin girls don't do that.
Well, I smell fart, shit, and piss.
Right here.
Jeffy, did you take out the trash?
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
Where'd you get this stupid jacket from? It smells like ass.
I found it in the trash.
Ew, Jeffy, take that off. You need to get rid of it.
Yeah, Jeff, you need to wash it. It stinks.
Well, my asshole stinks and I don't wash that.
You're supposed to wash it.
Well, let me tell you this, Danny. If I take a bar of soap and I stick it between my ass and then I rub my body with it, I'm just rubbing my own ass all over my body, and I don't want to do that.
Well, wash your butt last.
Well, then check this out. The next time I go take a shower, I'm going to have to grab that bar of soap that was in my ass the last time I took a shower, and I'm still rubbing ass all over my body.
Okay, I have a bar of soap just for ass. I don't know, Jeffy. It's so stupid. Listen, just take the jacket off because it smells bad. You're making the room stink, and if you're not going to take it off, go to another room.
Okay, I guess I'll just go to another room. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
Oh my God. Do you rub your ass with the soap and then your body?
I don't feel comfortable having that conversation with you.
How are you supposed to wash your ass now?
Washcloth?
Okay, guys, are you ready for the ultimate trick shot? You're gonna shoot the basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop.
Sounds pretty tough, Junior.
Sounds impossible, dude.
It sounds impossible. We're gonna get on the first try.
Junior, what the hell are you guys doing up here?
We're trying for the ultimate trick shot, Chef. We're trying to be like Dude Perfect. We're gonna shoot the basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop.
No, the hell you're not. Your dumb ass is gonna break something. And then second off, the chances of you actually making it is impossible. You know what? If you actually make it, I'll buy you dumbasses some pizza.
You'll buy us some pizza?
Sounds pretty cheesy, Junior.
Sounds really cheesy.
What does that smell?
That'd be me. What are you guys doing?
We're trying the ultimate trick shot, Jeffy. We're trying to shoot this basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop. And if we get on the first try, Chef will buy us some pizza.
Oh, give me sand.
No way! He fucking did it! He fucking did it!
Suck tits and order pizza.
Yeah, order that pizza!
No way in fucking hell! You know what? Fine, I ordered the damn pizza.
He actually did it, Jeffy! How did you make that shot on the first try?
Probably my stinky jacket.
Ugh, no, it smells like ass.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jeffy, I cannot believe you got on the first try. I'll never get over that.
Yeah. Well, I ordered you one single pepperoni pizza.
What? No cheese sticks?
No damn cheese sticks. I didn't say I was ordering cheese sticks.
Well, what kind of pizza party doesn't have cheese sticks?
You need cheese sticks.
It's not a freaking pizza party. I told you I was only ordering pizza, okay? So only pizza. Here's the $20 for when the pizza man gets here. Open the damn door for when he gets here.
Oh my God, one pepperoni pizza. That's so lame.
All right.
That must be him. Come on, guys, let's answer the door. Hello?
Hey there, I got 4 pizzas and some cheese sticks for you.
4 pizzas? Chef Pee said he only ordered 1 pepperoni.
Oh no, I got 2 pepperoni, 2 supreme, and some cheese sticks.
How much is all this gonna cost?
$70.
$70? All Chef Pee did was give me a $20 bill.
Oh, sorry kids, that sucks, but I can't just give away free pizza. That'd be crazy.
Oh, I wish I had all the pizza.
You know what? It is my last shift of the night, and I'm feeling pretty generous. You kids should just take the pizza.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can go ahead and have it.
Do you at least want the $20?
Oh yeah, I'll take that for the tip.
Oh, I wish I had 20 bucks.
Ugh, you know what? You smell like you need this money more than I do. Use that to buy yourself some soap.
Really? Thanks, mister.
Oh my God, guys! We just got free free pizzas and cheese sticks, and we got to keep our money. This is the luckiest day ever. Woo! Cheese sticks!
Oh, dude, I'm about to go crazy on this pizza.
I'm so happy. It's the happiest day of my life. Look at all this pizza.
I know.
Oh, Jeffy, open that box. What kind of pizza is that?
Oh my God! No flippity flopping way, Junior.
What's going on?
Jeffy got the golden slice of pizza.
What does that mean?
Junior, didn't you hear? Papa John had to give away his factory because he said the N-word during a business meeting. So if you find the golden slice of pizza, you get to go to the Papa John's factory, and you might even be able to take it over.
Oh my God, Jeffy! That's you! You get to do that! You're the one who found it!
Well, what do I do with it?
Run home, Jeffy. Run home as fast as you can.
Okay.
Marvin, pick a card, any card.
I don't want to do a dumb magic trick, baby.
Marvin, it's not a dumb magic trick. I'm trying to be a magician.
Dang, look! I got the golden slice of pizza! So now I get to go to Papa John's house and say the N-word with him.
What?
Marvin, you didn't hear that Papa John's was giving away a golden slice of pizza? And if you find it, you get to go to the factory.
Is that spray paint?
Yup. And dang, look! I also got 20 bucks!
How'd you get 20 bucks?
The pizza man gave it to me.
No, he did not. Pizza man don't give you money, they give you pizza, not money. You give them money for pizza.
No, he gave it to me because of my lucky jacket.
That jacket is not lucky. It's smelly and you need to throw it away because it's gross.
No, Daddy, it's been lucky all day. I got the golden slice of pizza, I made a trick shot, and also I got 20 bucks.
Jeffy, I have an idea. Let's see if you're really lucky. I'm gonna pick a random card and you guess what it is.
9 of clubs.
Oh my God, Marvin, he got it right. Jeffy, how did you know?
I'm telling you, it's my lucky stinky jacket.
Okay, listen, that was just a lucky guess. It doesn't mean you're lucky. It was just, that was a 1 in, what's the odds?
52 factorial.
Whatever. Listen, make him guess another one.
Okay, Jeffy, what about this one right here?
5 of hearts.
Oh my God, he got it right!
Okay, that is it. Okay, those are 2 lucky guesses, and anyone could do that. I mean, you go do it to a bunch of people, enough people would guess it right after twice. Okay, listen. Your jacket's not lucky, okay? These are all just coincidences.
No, my jacket is lucky. We should take the 20 bucks and go to the casino.
I mean, this is all the money we have, Jeffy. We had no money, and the reason I took it from you is because we need money for food.
Marvin, you have food right there. It's only 20 bucks. Just take it and go.
Come on, Daddy.
Okay, fine. We'll go to the casino. Oh, man, Jeffy, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous, Daddy. This jacket's lucky as fuck.
But, Jeffy, all we have is $20 for the rest of the month. If we lose this money, we can't eat.
Put that shit on black, Daddy, like the lines that matter.
Okay.
No more bits!
Oh, Jeffy, this is a mistake. We're going to lose all our money.
We're not gonna lose, Daddy.
24 black!
24 black.
Daddy, we won!
We won?
Here's your $20.
Oh, my God, we just doubled our money.
Let it ride!
No, we're not letting it ride. We're going home.
Let it ride!
We doubled our money. We're going home.
Let it ride!
Let it ride!
No, we're not letting it ride. I'm taking my money.
Too late, no more bits!
Oh, my God.
Daddy, if we win, it'll be 80!
If we lose, it'll be 0.
29 black!
29 black.
Here's your money!
Let it ride!
And I'm gonna have to ask you gentlemen to leave.
Well, I didn't know the casino closed.
No, it's been black 30 times in a row. We're gonna have to close the table to check the machine.
Daddy, is this jacket stinky as shit or what? Smell me.
Shimmy! Look at all this cash.
Wow, Marvin, you must have done really well at the casino.
Yeah, we did, because we let it ride. Let that motherfucker ride.
Jeffy really is lucky.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's my little lucky stinker.
Yep.
All right, so get some sleep, Jeffy, because we have a busy day at the casino tomorrow.
Jeffy, speaking of being a stinker, do you want me to wash your jacket so it's nice and clean for you tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, Mommy. Oh, there you go.
All right, Jeffy, rise and shine. It's 5 a.m. It's prime casino hours.
I'm awake.
All right, Jeffy, why don't you have your jacket on? Put it on. Come on, hurry up.
Oh, sorry, Daddy.
Why would you ever take that off? That's the reason why we're making all this money. That's why we're making all this cash. Yeah, come on.
I see you gentlemen are back. The table's back up and running. We checked the machine and there's nothing wrong with it.
What'd you expect? Don't hit the play or hit the game. Shib.
So, what are you guys betting today?
All of it.
Oh, all of it. Are you betting it on black again?
What's it look like? Shimmy!
All right, letting it ride.
Let it ride. Let that motherfucker ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. That's right, 16 black.
No, 16 red, you lose.
Wait, wait, he said red.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck would he say? Sorry, there's got to be a mistake. You said the machine, you had to check the machine, right? Are you sure it wasn't black?
No, we checked the machine and everything's working great. You just lost.
No, we bet on black. It should have been black. Jeffy, what the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
No, what the? Wait, why don't you smell like shit?
Mommy, wash my jacket.
Why the fuck would you let her do that?
I was sleeping.
If the jacket's lucky because it smelled like shit, then why the fuck would you tell me it didn't get washed? Because then we lost a lot of goddamn money.
It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Sorry, there was a mistake. Can we get a redo, please? Can we get a redo? That was a mistake. We were joking.
Well, do you have any more money to bet?
No, that was all our money. That was all that we had.
Then I'm gonna have to ask you gentlemen to leave the table if you're not gonna make any more bets.
Fuck. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I can do it.
I'm so
Your mommy did
fucking
it.
pissed.
Mommy did it.
Come on.
Hey Marvin, how was the casino?
Why does Jeffy smell like Downey?
That's rude. You cannot smell my syndrome.
Marvin, I washed his jacket so he wouldn't be so stinky.
Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't. I see why Chris Brown did it. I can't do this. I can't be with you. You washed the jacket. The only reason it was lucky is because it smelled like shit.
Marvin, that's ridiculous. There's no way.
Yeah, the smellier it was, the luckier he got because we just lost all our money. We lost it all.
Oh no, Marvin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and I want a divorce.
What? Well, I get half.
Well, you know, half of nothing is more nothing.
I don't know. That necklace is awfully shiny, Marvin.
I got this from a Walmart gumball machine. This is not fucking real. I wanted more money to bet, and we just lost it all because you washed his lucky fucking jacket. I can't believe you washed it. Why'd you have to wash it? I didn't care. I didn't care about. Did you hear me complain about the smell ever again? When I had all that money, did I ever complain about the smell? No, I love the smell. I would have laid in the rest of my fucking life.
Marvin, what do you want from me?
I want my money back. I lost it all.
Well, dang, I can always shit in my pants and make it stinky again. Oh, I felt a whole lot of yuck coming out of my ass.
Why? Why me? I don't get it. I don't understand. He understood. That's the longest fart I've ever fucking heard.
I can't be your Batman, cause I be robbing. I don't want no lap dance, bitch, give me noggin. Alright, Cross, this Saturday night, we're gonna be having a school dance. We're gonna be boogie-woogieing, twerking, and throwing that shit back. So make sure you have a date, cause if you don't, you are a loser!
Oh man, a school dance? That's lame as hell. We're too old for that. And who wants to go to school on a Saturday night anyways? We could be playing video games.
Yeah, Saturday night's when we play Fortnite.
Yeah.
A school dance? That's so cool. I want to go. Junior, you have to take me because you're my boyfriend.
I can't. Me, Joseph, and Cody are gonna run trios on Fortnite.
Actually, me and Ken are gonna go to the dance.
What? You're gonna go to the dance?
Hey.
Well, yeah, I want to see Ken's wop, wet-ass plastic.
So he is a doll.
No, he's not a doll. He's just got so much Botox, it's like plastic.
Junior, so you're not going to take me?
Me and Joseph can run duos. Cody holds us back anyway.
Well, fine then. I'm just going to go by myself then.
You're gonna go to a dance all by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Bros before hoes. I'll see you on Fortnite, Joseph.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Hey, Penelope.
Hey, Patrick.
Do you guys not want to go to the dance with you?
No, I don't.
Really? I thought you and Junior were dating.
Me too.
Well, since you're not, you want to go to the dance with me?
Yes, Patrick. I would love to.
Yay!
Damn, dude. Never in a million years where I thought I'd see the day that Patrick's still your bitch. Wow. 2025 is starting out crazy.
You can't go to a dance with another man while dating me. That's cheating. Cody, is that cheating? Check the book.
Okay, I'll check the book, Junior.
Can't you go to a dance with another man?
See, I don't see it, Junior. I'm looking.
Keep looking.
Junior, you didn't want to go. I did. Patrick asked me, so I said yes. We're just going as friends.
As friends, Cody, read her the rule about women having male friends.
It says women cannot have male friends.
What?
Article 4.
Article 4 says no man would be friends with a woman unless he thinks there's a possibility he might be able to sleep with her.
What kind of insecure asshole wrote that book? We're just friends, Junior.
Article 5.
Article 5 says if she defends the man, that means she's definitely cheating, or she's keeping him in her back pocket so she can cheat later.
You guys, it's Patrick. He's special.
Special? She just called him special! Cody, read her Article 7 about pet names.
Pet names. It says if she says he's special or like a brother, they've been friends since they were kids, that means she's definitely cheating.
Yeah, so you know what? I don't want you going to the dance with Patrick, so I will go to the dance with you.
No, Junior, I can't do that to him. I can't break his heart.
Wait, you care about breaking his heart? You care about his feelings? Oh my god, Cody, read her the article about feelings.
I'll be honest with you guys, this is just a science textbook. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Junior,
Book doesn't lie.
Oh, if you want to go to the dance, then you can come and you can dance with us there. How about that?
What, dance with you? I'm not gonna be a part of y'all stupid love triangle where you get your cake and eat it too. I'm not gonna be that. It's only me or him, and you gotta pick.
Junior, you're so insecure. I'm not having this conversation with you. Go if you want. I'm going with Patrick.
What? The book? Cody, check the book, please. That's all cheating.
Guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. This is just like planets and shit.
Hey loser, do you have a date to the dance?
No, because he's so ugly.
That's right.
Hey, bitch, those horizontal scars on your wrist are just for attention. Go vertical next time and do us all a favor.
Yeah, well, you're just mad because you don't have a date to the dance.
I actually do have a date to the dance, in fact.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, you won't be seeing my face there because she'll be sitting on it like a dog scratching his ass on the carpet.
Oh yeah? Well, what's her name?
Stinky fuckerhead 439.5.
Yeah, sounds made up.
No, she just goes to a different school. Wham, boo-hoo, cry.
What's wrong, Jeffy? How was school?
Hey, there's a school dance this Saturday night, and this kid was making fun of me saying that I didn't have a date to the dance, but I told him that I did have a date. So if I show up to the dance without a date, then he's gonna make fun of me and call me a loser.
Aw, Jeffy, are there any girls in your class you could ask to go with?
No!
Baby, he's 20 years old. All the girls in his class are 15.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, if he looks at one of them wrong, he's going to jail. All right, so you told this kid that you have a date to the dance.
Yeah?
Okay, did you explain, like, what she looks like?
No, but I did tell him her name.
Okay, what's the name you said?
Stinky fuckerhead 439.5.
Well, it looks like there's no problem here because he knows that name is made up.
No, he doesn't! He believed me! And he said that he would see me and her at the dance!
He's not going to see you there at the dance with a girl named that because there's no girl named that. Why would you think of that name out of all the girl names in the world? Why'd you say that?
Or because it was the only girl name I could think of!
That's not a girl's name.
That's rude, Daddy! It's not her fault that her parents got a divorce and that she has 2 different last names!
So you've met a girl with that name?
Yes.
No, you haven't. What's her last name?
439.5.
What's her first name?
Stinky fuckerhead.
No, it's not, Jeffy. Stop making it up.
I'm not making it up, it's real!
Okay, you know what? Why don't we just download Tinder or Hinge and find some random girl to go to the dance with them?
Marvin, no. Girls on those apps are just looking for hookups.
What was the name of those apps again?
Okay, well, how about we just hire a girl to go to the dance with him?
No, Marvin, we're not getting him an escort.
Jeffy's prostitution problem.
Marvin, we can't call the video that.
We're not going to call the video. That's not what we're doing. Why don't we just hire a girl to go by whatever the hell name he just said, and she goes to dance, dances, and then she leaves. Why can't we just hire a girl to do that?
Slide her a 20 and she might do something freaky.
I don't get no freaky. Just go to the dance so you don't look like a loser. Look, I can just call my friend the Love Doctor.
Oh, that's a good idea, Daddy.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yes, doctor, my son.
My retired brother Bill need date to dance.
What is he talking about?
My son Jeffy needs a date to the school dance, so we called you.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered, but I am unhappily married. Also, I'm not really into dudes, so no can do.
Well, no, like I'm talking about like he needs a date to the school dance.
Oh, he needs a date to the school dance, huh?
Yeah, and you're a doctor, so I thought maybe you're like a love doctor.
What the fuck is a love doctor?
Like someone who like gets someone dates?
No, I'm just like a regular doctor. I mean, if you need help donating sperm, I can do that.
Well, I donate a lot of that to the toilet and also the floor around it because I miss my hand. And sometimes when I'm edging, I can hit the back of the wall, and I might JFK a bitch if she ain't careful.
But I just need you to help me find him a date to the school dance.
You know, I knew a guy who never needed a date to the dance because he always had one. Yep, always has a date to the dance, Lance. Let me tell you about him. So when I was in high school, we had school dances like homecoming and prom, and everyone would ask girls out trying to get dates to the dance. But there was this one kid who never had to worry about getting a date to the dance. Always had a date to the dance, Lance. You see, Lance was rolling in dates. Every time a school dance was coming up, all the girls in school would tell guys no because they were hoping Lance would take them to the dance. I asked so many girls to the dance in the craziest ways, and they still said no, hoping for a chance to the dance with Lance. I hired an airplane advertisement company to fly a banner asking a girl out, and she said no. I had the chorus class sing to a girl in class, and she still said no. And I even had the lunch lady spell it with french fries for a girl, and she said no. No one had a chance against Lance. Me and all the other guys were pissed. We would go to the dance without dates, and all the girls took one glance at Lance, and they were in a trance. And the dance was themed like France. I knew I had to stop this nonsense, so I put ants in Lance's pants, but it just enhanced his dance. So then, I pantsed Lance while he danced. Turns out he had a huge dong. He began to prance with it dragging behind him, and then Lance was expelled after that for refusing to pull up his pants. But I heard Lance has a degree in finance, and he loves plants. So yeah, all he has to do is be like Lance, and he'll have too many dates to the dance.
Okay, but he's not Lance.
I mean, he's kind of Lance.
Oh, listen, is there any way you can help us find him a date, even if we have to pay her?
Like an escort?
No.
Jeffy's prostitution bamboozle.
Marvin!
No, listen, is there any nice girls that you know?
I mean, I do pap smear, so I know the good ones. I mean, that's probably a HIPAA violation, but I smear some pap now. Smear the shit out some pap. Yeah, like jelly on toast. Yeah, see, down at the hospital, they call me Papa Smearf, because I'm the Papa Smurf of pap smears. Right up there with Marcanus and Marcellus Pap, the Wright brothers of pap smears. They invented it. Before them, it was just a pap poke, but they invented the smear.
Oh, listen, can you help us or not? Get him a date.
I think I know a girl. I'll be right back.
Hey there! Brooklyn guy said you needed a date to the dance. He's the
the best doctor ever. He does my pap smears. I call him Papa Pig because he fixed my muddy puddles.
Well, ma'am, it's nice to meet you. Is there any way we could pay you to go on a date with our son?
Yeah, for the right amount of money. What's my name supposed to be?
Stinky fucker 439.5.
What? I mean, I prefer Brooke.
No.
Okay.
Well, listen, all you have to do is take him to the dance and then bring him right home.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, Daddy, Slider at 20. I want to get freaky.
No, Jeffy, there's no freaky. Look, just go to the dance with her and impress your friends.
All right, Daddy, but if the Red River's flowing, I want to take the dirt road home.
Well, the dirt road's pretty much your only option.
I really hope they have a good time.
Me too.
Give it up for DJ Chopstick! How many YNs in this bitch? Where my shooters at?
Get your balls off my shoulder.
Hey, guys, look, my date's here.
Whoa, look at that, honey. He actually has a date.
Ew.
Her name is Stinky Fucker 439.5.
Or Brooke. You could just call me Brooke.
Look at that, honey. She has a mustache.
It's actually not a mustache. It's a Cleveland steamer I gave her on the car on the way over here.
Well, actually, that would be a dirty Sanchez. A Cleveland steamer's where you shit on their chest.
I did that too.
Ugh, they're freaks.
Actually, I'm gonna do 4 in the stink, none in the pink. Straight punch an asshole.
Ugh, let's get out of here, honey.
Gross.
Look at that! You did it! You made them think I'm cool!
Yeah, we really showed them.
Started speaker time?
No. When do I get paid?
This is fun, Penelope.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Patrick.
I'm so happy you said yes to going to the dance with me.
Me too.
Hey, you want to see what dance as fast as I can?
Sure. Patrick, your pants fell off.
Uh-oh, we know a lot.
Hey, Penelope, I just wanted to come to the dance and see. What? You had Patrick's pants off? You took his pants off?
No, he just danced his pants off.
Get away from my girl!
Ow!
Oh, you'll ever take your pants off in front of my girlfriend like that?
You want to go, bitch?
Oh my god! He sent me his wieners out! His wieners out!
Hey! No winners out on the dance floor! What do you think this is, a diddy party?
We're back, and someone's pooper is sore, and it's not mine.
Okay, so how'd the date go?
Oh, it was great. Everyone at the dance was so jealous.
Well, I don't know about that, but he did show up with a date who had that ridiculous name.
Okay, well, here's the $20 we owe you.
Thank you. Haha, suckers! It was me the whole time!
What? You look just like a lady!
Bennett! Dude, look like a lady! Yeah, that.
Well, what about all that shit we did in the car?
Literally.
Well, so like everything went fine? I mean, you look just like a woman. Like, what happened?
Well, I think you got the gist of it. Everything went fine. But word of advice, if you ever shit on someone's chest again, make sure it's not diarrhea.
It was solid at first.
Oh man, I can't wait to play Fortnite with my friends. Okay, let me invite Joseph and let me invite Cody. I can't wait for them to see my Juice World skin.
What's up, dude? Oh man, I can't wait to get some kills.
Joseph,
What's up, bro?
what is your skin?
Black? What kind of silly ass question is that, dude?
Hey guys, I'm here.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
Cody.
Yeah, Junior? Said my name, Junior. Did you mute your mic, Junior?
Dude, I think his ass is lagging. Cheap ass internet.
They added Big Hero 6 to Fortnite!
Oh yeah, he's part of the new season.
Heck yeah, dude. I love this skin. This is definitely the hardest skin they dropped in a while.
It's not hard, Joseph. I'm not playing with you unless you change your skin.
Whoa, dude, that's racist, even for you.
No, I'm being serious, guys. I'm not playing with Big Hero 6. I will not do it. It's the worst movie ever.
But Junior, he's so cool.
And I spent so many V-Bucks on this damn skin, I'm gonna wear it. I could've chose Ice Spice and shake my ass all over this damn map, but I chose to keep it PG, and I chose Baymax.
No, seriously, Joseph. Change your skin or I'm not playing with you.
Bro, I'm not Michael Jackson. I can't change my skin at fucking will. Look. They're not gonna tell that I'm black on the game. I do need to change the alarm because it's been going off for a while, but they're not gonna tell.
Oh, listen, I'm kicking you, Joseph.
What, bro?
And I'm kicking you, Cody.
Oh, come on, Junior, don't be such a puss.
All right, no more Big Hero 6. I need to breathe. There's no way they ruined Fortnite like that. I'm just gonna play by myself as my Juice World skin. I'm gonna play by myself. Okay, it's just me and another player left. I'm in the top 2. Where is he? It's a Baymax! Die, Baymax! Die, you stupid piece of shit! Oh, I'm gonna kill Baymax. I'm gonna win! Oh, die, Baymax! You stupid piece of shit! Oh, no way am I gonna lose to a Baymax! No, I'm not. No fucking way.
Man, I can't wait to try my Firehouse Casserole. Junior, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I'm destroying my PS5!
Why?
Because I hate Big Hero 6!
What? The damn movie?
Yes, the damn movie, Chef Pee-Pee. It's the worst movie ever made. There's this 14-year-old boy named Hero, right? And he's doing underground illegal robot fights. And his older brother's like, you should go to college. He's 14, Chef Pee-Pee. Why would he go to college? He should be in high school. Oh, he's super smart. You know, he's really smart because he can build these nanobots that can build a skyscraper in 2 seconds. He doesn't need to go to college. He literally can sell that to a construction company and make billions. You know what? Hold on. Let me make a little thing to show you how I think the movie should have went. How Big Hero 6 should have went by Junior. Hey, Hero. You should stop doing underground illegal robot fights and go to college. But Tadashi, I don't need to go to college. I literally can build robots already. But Hero, if you go to college, you could probably get like a better career. And my college is having this competition thing that if you make the best invention, you get a free scholarship to college. Okay, I guess I'll try it. The day of the competition thingy. Alright everyone, I built these microbots that can literally build skyscrapers in 2 seconds out of nothing. They can just build big towers. Congratulations, you win the scholarship to our university. You know what, Mr. Professor, now that I think about it, I don't need to go to college. I literally just built this without college. I built microbots out of nothing. I think I'm just going to sell this to construction companies for billions of dollars and retire at 14 years old. Hey Tadashi, didn't you build a robot balloon guy that can scan people and x-ray people and diagnose cancer and literally cure people? Yeah, you should sell that to the pharmaceutical companies for billions and we both retire and live on a yacht. Okay, and we both did that. We sold our inventions for billions, maybe even trillions of dollars, and now we live on a yacht and no one died in an explosion. And now girls with big boobies are giving us drinks, and even Baymax is getting a drink from a girl with big boobies.
So what does that have to do with your PlayStation that you just destroyed?
Well, they put Big Hero 6 in Fortnite.
So don't play Fortnite anymore. Problem solved.
You're right, Chef Pee-Pee.
Exactly.
I should go to the Fortnite headquarters and complain and tell them I'll never play the game again.
That's not what I said.
Thanks, Chef Pee-Pee. I'm gonna go tell them that if they don't take Big Hero 6 out of the game, I'm never gonna play again.
Don't, please don't. Don't embarrass yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Sir? Are you working?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I need your character approvals for next season.
Where did I put those? No. Right here, underneath all of my money. Get that out of there. You did a good job on these, by the way. I really like Rosa Parks. That's a great idea. You already start out on a bus. It's perfect. Just make sure she jumps out the back. I love P. Diddy. That's a great idea. He's very popular right now. Everyone's gonna love that. Just make sure you do the emo where he squirts baby oil everywhere. That's gonna go crazy. Snoopy, I like the idea. Just make sure you fix the hitbox, make him a little bit taller, and give him a Woodstock backpack. People are gonna like that. Oh yeah, same thing with Garfield. Just give him a lasagna backpack and an emote where a little speech bubble comes out that says, I hate Mondays. Tell you what, let's only sell him on Tuesday through Sunday. Oh yeah, and then, what the hell is this?
That's Mickey Mouse, sir?
I know, but why is it Mickey Mouse?
Well, because Mickey Mouse would make us a lot of money.
See, that's the problem, Susan. I already make a lot of money. In fact, I make $20 billion a year on a free game. They don't have to pay money, but they do. If I release Mickey Mouse, the world is gonna go fucking bananas. Because then I gotta release Minnie and Goofy and Donald, and then I'll make so much money, I'll fucking die. I already released Mrs. Incredible, so I got the whole world jeebin' out there right now. So maybe let's let my pants dry before I blow my load on Mickey.
I'll take that as a no. Sir, they want the old map back.
Yeah, well, you know what I would like? A little bit of fucking challenge in my life. Something to be hard for once, because I have the easiest life in the world. All I do is sit here and make money doing nothing. Jack shit. Do you know, I pissed my pants this morning just to feel something. I actually went into a Walmart today. A fucking Walmart, Susan, just to see what goes on in there. Turns out it's a store. I actually bought one of these things. Isn't that fun? Cost me $0.25. I haven't seen one of those since 2016. I had to borrow one from somebody else, and I had to pay them $100 for it with a $100 bill, because that's literally all I have.
Sir, can I take your lunch order?
Yeah, it's gonna be this, because this is all I eat now. This and sometimes a tomato with a face on it, because this is what food is to me now.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Fortnite,
No. Mr. Fortnite is my father. Please, call me Mr. Epic Games.
Do you seriously want me to call you that?
I do.
Mr. Epic Games, someone is buzzing at the door.
Oh, great, let him in. Maybe they have a storage unit I can put all of my money in, because God knows the banks won't talk to me anymore because their vaults are all filled to the ceilings with fucking cash. I'm having to start burying my money like a pirate.
Okay. Sir, this gamer has a complaint.
Fucking finally, some conflict. I gotta light up a cigar for this. It's a special occasion.
You're releasing Mickey Mouse?
No, stop looking at me. All right, let's hear it. What's your complaint?
I fucking hate Fortnite.
Oh, my man. I know, right? Fuck this game. Fuck that. It sucks, right? So come on, tell me, what do we do wrong?
You put Big Hero 6 in the game.
Oh, fuck Big Hero 6. Susan, what is a Big Hero 6?
Oh, he's talking about Baymax.
Baymax? Like Max Keeble? I know we were talking about putting him in. Did we actually add him?
No, he's the white balloon man.
White balloon man? Susan, did you put up in the game? I told you it doesn't make any sense. His hitbox is too small.
No. He's talking about the character Baymax.
Baymax.
A white balloon superhero.
White balloon. Oh, yeah, I think I approved that. You talking about this guy?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. Why the fuck did you put that in the game?
What's your problem with this guy?
He sucks. I hate him. I hate the movie he's based on.
Okay, so what does that have to do with Fortnite?
Well, you put him in the game, and I hate him, so every time I see him in the game, I turn the game off and I stop playing.
You stop playing.
I stop playing forever.
You're gonna stop playing forever?
Yep.
Well, then he's staying in.
I just said I was gonna stop playing the game.
Yeah, I know what you said. That's why he's staying in. Listen, kid, I hate this. I hate being this rich. I don't know what to do with myself. I am waiting for the day when Susan comes in and tells me I'm losing everything. Nothing would make me happier. I would cry tears of joy. So if this makes you stop playing the game, this is gonna be the whole next season. Fuck it, we'll do all the characters. Make them blue, I don't give a fuck.
I'm never gonna play ever again.
Oh, please, I'm already hard.
Well, I mean, I love Fortnite.
Okay, now you're losing me.
But, never said you add him in the game, I hate it. I'm gonna stop telling my friends not to play it anymore.
And I'm hard again. Oh, thank you.
No, I'm gonna tell my friends to stop playing. I'm gonna tell everyone to uninstall him and tell everyone to delete it.
Please, I can only get so hard.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I hope he does tell everybody to stop.
Sir, your battle bus is here to take you home.
I am so tired of that goddamn flying bus. I don't want to parachute home anymore.
Hey, Junior, you called us over?
Yeah, you done whining, dude?
Wait, Junior, did you make Baymax out of Play-Doh?
Yup.
Oh, dude, that's sick. I thought you hated Big Hero 6.
Nope, I only make things I love out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, that is your rule.
I just got done watching Big Hero 6 for the 3rd time. You know what my favorite part of Big Hero 6 is, guys? My favorite part of this amazing movie is that when Baymax and Hero are stuck in this time portal thing, the hole is closing up, so Baymax shoots his fist off, and Hero rides it, and he gets through the hole at the very last second, and then the portal closes, and you think, Baymax is dead forever, no more Baymax. But guess what? Baymax put his little computer chip thing inside his hand, and Hero opens it up and says, ooh, here's a computer chip. You know what Hero does? Hero rebuilds Baymax like a fucking grilled cheese. Just remakes him. But just like that. Like, you know, his older brother, spent his whole life making Baymax. And his little brother just makes him. Just fuck it. Just can remake him like a goddamn grilled cheese. Nothing special. Can just make it like a fucking Lego castle.
So that was the thing you liked about the movie?
Oh, my favorite part. My absolute favorite. No, actually, no. It's a close one. It's a very close one. It's either that or my other favorite part is when the professor guy steals the microbots and he's mad that his daughter's missing inside the time portal. So you know what he does? You know what he does to get back at the world because his daughter's stuck in time and space? He rides nanobots around the city like a fucking surfboard.
Sir!
Not now, Susan. I'm playing my tiny violin because I'm so sad about how much money I have.
Well, sir, this might make it worse.
What?
Well, you remember that kid that came in here claiming that he hated Fortnite?
Oh, don't make me hard.
Well, now he's telling everyone to play Fortnite and buy that Baymax skin!
Fucking what? Why? He said he hated Baymax!
I guess he changed his mind. He's telling everyone to pay for it!
No. How much money am I making?
Billions.
No! Pull it! Take him off the store right now!
Okay!
Oh, God, no! Not money! Too much money! God, why do you hate me?
See, the plot just makes so much sense, guys, because look, if my daughter was stuck in time and space, I would try to steal an invention that would help me get her back. Not little microbots that can just build buildings. That doesn't make any sense. See, if he would have saw, like, Hero's invention, and Hero's invention, like, could go into space and, like, find missing people, I'd fucking steal that shit and blow up a building and kill someone. But you know what? No, I'm just gonna steal little nanobots and just ride it like a wave. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And all the other kids in this college, they can build super cool shit. They can all build super cool shit. The news is on.
Breaking news! Okay, Fortnite is removing the Big Hero 6 character skin because it was selling too many copies. Also, the CEO of Fortnite is now dead after his parachute failed to deploy after he jumped out of the battle bus.
Yes! They removed it! They removed it! Fuck you, Baymax! Fuck you! Fuck you, stupid Baymax, piece of shit, dumb Play-Doh fuck!
Damn, bro.
Hey, Dad, can you take me to Chuck E. Cheese?
No, Jeffy, it's 7 o'clock. They close soon.
They close at 9. If we leave right now, I have 2 hours to Chuck or Cheese.
No, it's a 30-minute drive, so you'd only have an hour and a half to Chuck or Cheese.
Well, that's enough time for both of those activities.
No, I'm not taking you tonight, Jeffy.
Daddy, if you don't take me to Chuck E. Cheese, I'm gonna pull out my pickle and play with it.
You better not, Jeffy. You don't. Stop squeaking that thing, Jeffy. Stop squeaking it. That's it. Give me that. Ha-ha! No more pickle for you. No more squeakage.
Well, fine. I'm gonna play with my cock.
Oh, Jeffy. Oh, stop doing that.
Marvin, can we go dancing? I want you to take me dancing. You never take me dancing.
Because I don't know how to dance. Why would I want to go do something I don't know how to do?
But Marvin, please, can we go dancing? I really want to go dancing.
We can go tomorrow.
No, Marvin, you always say tomorrow, and then tomorrow is today, and we still never go dancing.
We can go Sunday.
Marvin, you only want to go Sunday because they close early.
Oh my God, everyone stop it. Shut up.
Marvin, please.
All right, listen. Jeffy, tomorrow I'll take you to Chuck E. Cheese.
You promise?
Yes, and we can go dancing at Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Yeah, we can dance with Mr. Chucky and everything, and we can have fun because there's no guys or crowds or loud music or alcohol. We can just have fun dancing with Jeffy.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you.
But the only way I'll take you guys to Chuck E. Cheese to dance and play games is if you stay quiet tonight and sit on the couch and watch TV in the quiet.
Okay.
Really? Oh, man. Now this is relaxing. Now this is fun.
Freeze! Give me all your valuables! This is a robbery!
What?
We don't have any valuables. We're broke.
Well, give me your necklace!
No, please. My parents gave this to me.
I don't give shit!
Oh, no.
Give me your helmet!
My helmet?
Yes, your helmet. Oh, helmet. Oh, yes. Let this go.
You getting it?
Hold on, let's open their ears.
There you go.
Ears. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Let's get out of here! Okay!
What? Well, thank God they didn't kill us. We can still sit and watch TV.
Wait a minute, look at the size of this TV! Let's take it. Grab other side. Look at...
Hey! Get back here with my TV!
My necklace. This never would happen if you took me dancing.
Oh, hell no! There's no way those guys ruined my perfect quiet night! I'm gonna kill them! Hey! Hey, you get back here! Hey! My TV! Oh, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna find those guys, and I'm gonna kill them.
Man, I can't believe TV fit in trunk!
Well, it is Hyundai's another very roomy trunk.
I think we've robbed enough people tonight to sell the valuables and afford our honeymoon!
Bahamas, here we come!
Let's go kick some ass.
Let me suck your toes for $5. Hey man, you're getting in the way of the toe fungus.
You wouldn't happen to be able to tell me where these two Russian guys who robbed my house are, will you?
What are you asking?
There's these two Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they at?
I don't know, but that guy might.
Pull them boobies out!
Wait, is that Monopoly money?
No, that guy wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Okay, well what about him?
Oh, that's the type of guy I'm looking for, so beat it.
Really? So soon? I usually can't do it 2 times in one day.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
There's these two Russian guys who robbed my house, so where are they?
I know where they are, but why would I tell you?
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Now where are they at?
I'll tell you. Just give me a second.
Tell me.
I think you broke my esophagus.
Let me get you a doctor.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
No, I called a doctor.
Yeah, well, the strip club owner called the cops because he said somebody was beating people up and trying to suck toes.
I did beat someone up, but I wasn't trying to suck toes. That was some weird guy.
And where's he?
He left.
Yeah, of course he did. So why'd you beat this guy up?
I asked him a question and he wouldn't answer me.
Really, Marvin? This is how you talk to people? You know, this is America. He doesn't have to talk to you if he doesn't want to.
He punched me in the
throat.
You punched him in the throat? Why?
Well, because he wouldn't answer my question. There was these 2 Russian guys who robbed my house, and he said he knew where they were, and he wouldn't tell me, so I punched him.
Marvin, why didn't you just call the cops? I could have helped you.
Well, I wanted to do it on my own like a badass.
Oh, is that why you're wearing a leather jacket? I'm assuming these are your sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit me over the head with a bottle.
You hit him with a bottle, Marvin?
I thought it was gonna shatter over his head and be cool like in the movies.
Well, this isn't a movie, Marvin. You could have killed him. He could have a concussion. Sir, do you want to press charges?
Yeah.
He wants to press charges, Marvin. I have to arrest you.
Oh, no, come on. Listen, in all the cool movies, the people beat up random people to get the answers they want and find out who robbed them.
Well, did he rob you?
No.
Okay, well then he doesn't owe you anything. If anything, you owe him an apology.
I'm sorry for punching you in the throat and hitting you in the head with a bottle.
Sir, do you still want to press charges? Yeah. He wants to press charges. I'm gonna have to take you in, Marvin.
Oh, come on. This isn't very badass.
No, it's not. All right, Marvin, you get your 1 phone call. Make it count.
Okay. Baby, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail. I need to...
No. You're not getting away with that lazy shit. You didn't even dial a number. Okay, now you get your 1 phone call. Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, please answer.
Hello?
Baby, I'm in jail. Please bail me out.
Marvin, where are you?
I just said I'm in jail.
Jail? Why are you in jail?
Well, you know those 2 guys that robbed us and stole your necklace and Jeffy's helmet? Well, I went and beat up some guy because he said he knew where they were.
Wait, did you get our stuff back?
No, but if you come bail me out, I can get your stuff back.
So you didn't get my necklace back?
Just come bail me out and I can get the
All right,
stuff.
time's up. Sorry.
No.
We don't have that kind of money.
All right, let's go to jail, buddy.
Oh,
All right, there you go, Marvin. Think about what you did.
I was just trying to be a badass. I was just trying to get my stuff back.
Hey, cutie. Oh, don't be frightened. It's just me, Bubbles. Hey, you looking pretty tasty. I won't bite unless you want me to.
No, I don't want you to.
Oh, you sure? You sure? I'm a little hungry for some white meat chicken. You got some legs? Ooh, or maybe do I want a thigh? Oh, now I want some penis!
Marvin, you just made bail.
Wait, I did?
Yeah, I just want to get you out of here because I don't want to see you get your cheeks clapped.
Hey, get me out of here, please.
No, what? My white meat chicken! Bring it back! I'm hungry!
Thank God you got me out of there. I was so scared.
Yeah, you seem like you learned your lesson.
I did. I won't beat up anyone else.
Good, because the guy that you did beat up has a restraining order against you and you're not allowed within 100 yards of him.
But I need to speak to that guy. He knows where the robbers are. He knows where to find them.
Okay, well, I'll try to arrange a meeting from 100 yards away. Come on.
Okay.
All right, Marvin, you're not allowed within 100 yards of the guy, so he's all the way on the other side of this football field. But he is willing to answer your questions, so just go ahead and yell those at him.
How is he going to hear me?
I don't know, just yell loud.
Okay. Hey, excuse me. Do you know the 2 Russian guys that robbed me where they're at? What did he say?
I don't know, I can't hear him. He's 100 yards away.
Can you speak louder? What,
I got none of that.
Okay, how about you just go ask him the questions I have because this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's way easier. I'll go talk to him, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, man, we can't hear you from all the way over there. It's like 100 yards, actually 120 with end zone, so can you repeat that for me?
I ain't telling you nothing. I'm not gonna waste me breath.
Oh, come on, man, we just want to know where the robbers are, please.
Well, that's too bad. I ain't telling ye shit, even though I know where they are.
Yeah? You want to tell me now? Huh?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas? Where?
Sleepy Beach Hotel Room 200.
Okay, see how easy that was? Maybe if you were easy to talk to, nobody would hit you in the throat.
F you, you bitch.
Man, Marvin, I see why you hit that guy. He is a pain in the ass, but I did get what you were looking for. They're in the Bahamas at the Sleepy Beach Hotel, room 200.
Okay, let's go. Well,
Sorry, I thought we were going that way.
okay. Oh, look! The Just Married sticker that I saw in the back of the car.
Well, that means they are here. Second floor, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, road trick, look at this view! Bahamas so pretty. I'm so glad we were able to rob enough people to afford beach view. Kiss me, you Russian pig.
All right, Marvin, here it is, room 200.
I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna kick their ass.
Okay, but only if it's the people who really robbed you. If you beat up somebody else this time, I'm gonna have to arrest you again.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's them, but I'm gonna kick some ass. I don't see them.
What do you mean you don't see them?
They're not in the room. But look, there's my son's helmet and my wife's necklace.
Okay, great, grab it and let's get out of here.
Okay.
Wait, you said it was 2 gay Russian guys, right?
I mean, I think they were gay.
Is that them?
Yeah, that's them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. Can you grab those 2 things?
But the stuff is right here, we could just leave.
I'm gonna go kick some ass. It's payback time. Did I mean to interrupt? Yes, I did.
Roderick, who is this? Did you hire a stripper?
No, did you?
No.
You took something that didn't belong to you.
I mean, we took a lot of things that did not belong to us.
Yes, that's how we afford room.
Well, don't do it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
I'll just leave you with that.
Okay.
Psych!
Hey, you hit my husband, you piece of shit!
He hates gay people.
What? No, that's not what it is. I was.
Kick his ass!
That's not what's going on. Help! Bring a guy! Help!
Oh, this is a really nice bed. Oh, yeah, I need a vacation. How do the robbers even afford a place like this? Oh, robbing people, obviously. Ooh, I wonder what's on TV. Oh, Tom and Jerry? Oh, yeah. Come on, Tom, you're never gonna catch that mouse, you silly cat. What was that? Oh, shit, Marvin! Hey, break it up, come on, break it up.
Mr. Officer, this man is homophobic piece of shit!
He hit us for no reason.
No, I hit him because they're the guys who robbed me.
Marvin, what did I say about hitting people?
I wanted payback.
Are you the guys who robbed Marvin?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is the Bahamas and it's out of my jurisdiction, so there's not a lot I can do here. But if we take the stuff, do you agree to never rob Marvin ever again?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. See, Marvin, that's how you use your words.
Yeah, we never hit you, even when we were robbing you.
You.
Okay, I'm sorry for hitting you guys.
Okay, good. Now you two can go back to making out.
Oh, I'm going to blow you so hard.
Seriously, you can't arrest them?
Marvin, let it go. You got your shit. Let's just go home.
Okay.
Ugh, and there are bare man ass cheeks out there. We should leave.
No, there's not.
Why did you look? Oh my god, you're so gay.
Oh no, you just said that. Never mind.
What, you wanted to see that?
No, I did not.
Oh, but there really are actually out there now. Why did you look again? You're so gay!
No, listen. Okay, fine. I won't ever look again because I don't even want to look at that.
Well, actually, that guy's whole penis is out.
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't want to see that? You're more of an ass man?
What? No,
Oh my god, and you want dick too?
Okay, that's it. Now you can grab my stuff. You grab it.
Okay. God, you're so gay.
All right, Jeffy. Here's your helmet back. And Rose, here's your necklace back.
Oh, thank you, Marvin, my necklace.
Okay, Marvin, if you ever get robbed again, just call the police.
I will. I'm just glad everything's back to normal. Plot hole goblin! What are you doing here, plot hole goblin?
There was a part of the video that didn't make sense.
What didn't make sense?
Yeah, the video was good.
How did you drive from Florida to the Bahamas? The Bahamas is an island.
You see, we drove the car onto a boat.
Yeah, a ferry.
A ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took us to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you get like as a boat. Like, how do you think they get cars to the Bahamas?
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah, there are cars on the Bahamas. How do you think they got there?
Yeah,
huh?
the ferries and ships.
That would take days.
Yeah, we didn't say how long it took.
Yeah, it was the multiple. I mean,
2 days?
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, right.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he needs to hop off our dick. Like, I mean, we didn't even film in the Bahamas.
No, it's Pensacola Beach, obviously. Being the devil is so boring.
Hey, boss, we got another murderer today. Where do you want me to put it?
Just put them with the others.
Okay.
Ugh, this sucks. Nobody ever wants to talk to me or hang out. Ooh, what is this? Hello, this is hell.
Hey, is your refrigerator running?
No, this is hell. There is nothing cold here.
Well, you better go catch it!
Catch what?
Your refrigerator.
I just told you I don't have one. Stupid. You know, doing prank calls will get you a first-class ticket to hell.
Hey, can I speak to my mom?
No.
Hey, something came in the mail today.
Billy, I swear to God, if you say these nuts, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, it was a bunch of letters.
What, letters? Who could be writing to me? Let's see. Dear Satan, give me toys, get me gum. I want a basketball too. Please give me what I asked for. P.S. a Spider-Man. Thank you, Patrick. Why is this child writing to me? Let's see. Dear Satan, my Christmas list. My Little Pony Princess Playset Ramble Dash. Okay, well, Ramble Dash is not a princess. Dear Satan, I was a good boy this year. Bestest boy ever, ever, ever. I don't give a shit. Why are these children writing to me?
Well, maybe they meant to spell Santa, but they spelled Satan.
Oh, now I'm sad. I thought I had friends.
Well, I'm your friend.
Wait a minute. What if I deliver toys to these kids?
Well, that wouldn't be very evil of you.
Well, it is Christmas time, and even the devil has a soft side.
Well, I mean, if that's really what you want to do.
Yes, I'll do it. I'm going to become Satan Claus. Get my sleigh ready. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna poof. Let's see. Dear Satan. He wants Cheerios, pencils, pogo stick, new diaper, new helmet, fishy, and get rid of green beans. Love, Jeffy.
Did you say Jeffy?
No, go back to cleaning the bathrooms.
Okay.
Now that Jesus' birthday is over, we can focus on New Year's.
Hallelujah. What's your New Year's resolution, Hank?
To stop sleeping with all the babysitters.
Good boy.
What about yours, honey?
Give up smoking.
Wait, you're smoking again?
Ever since I caught you with the babysitter.
Oh, makes sense.
Mother, father, may I please listen to the radio?
Timmy, have you done your voice lessons?
I did.
Let me hear it.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
What's your name?
His name is my name too.
You hold that shit, Timmy. $800 a week, you better hold that shit.
Use your diaphragm, honey.
You're flat. You're flat. Stop. Shut the fuck up, Timmy.
Boy, I'm here to deliver presents.
Ah! Get the cross, honey. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power
Shut
of
the
Christ
fuck up!
What?
I'm not bad today. I just want to give you this train book.
Be gone, Satan!
Hey, what the fuck? Okay, fine. You don't get your book.
Honey, go get the bat!
I'm on it.
The bat? Why do you need? Ow! Okay, shit. Okay, asshole. I'm leaving.
Get out of here.
Ugh.
So, how'd it go?
Shitty. I got hit with a baseball bat.
A baseball bat? But why?
They didn't like me because I was the devil. They didn't even care that I had presents.
See, this is why you just need to be evil.
It is much easier. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Hey, is Mr. Wall there?
No?
What about Mrs. Wall?
No?
Is Wall Jr. there?
There are no walls here.
Then how does the roof stay up?
This is hell. There is no roof. Ugh, fuck that kid. But yes, I want to do something nice for the children, but not him.
So, why don't you just dress up like Santa and pretend to be him? That way, they can't tell that you're the devil.
Yes, that's a good idea. If I wear a disguise, maybe they won't hit me with bats. I will try this.
Now, Timmy, the only reason the devil showed up is because you're gay, and being gay is a sin. So Leviticus 18:22 says, stop it.
Bleh!
Who the hell are you?
I am Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, but Christmas already passed.
Yeah, well, I forgot some stuff, like this train book for your son.
Well, my son's on the naughty list for being gay, so we don't want that.
Well, I am Santa Claus, and I say he can have it.
Well, we're his parents, and we say he can't have it.
Look, just let your kid have his toy.
No, return the sender.
Let him play with toys.
No, you take that back, or else I'm gonna hit you with the bat.
With the bat? Why would you get the bat? Ow!
Get out of my house!
I'm leaving, okay? Damn. Ugh.
So, how did your Santa Claus disguise go?
I got hit with a bat again.
What? But why?
I don't know. I guess those people are just assholes.
So they'll be here one day,
Yeah, probably.
and I can give them
Hold on, my phone is ringing. Hello?
Hey, is there someone named Hugh there?
You who?
First name Hugh, last name Jeff?
I guess I can check. Is there a huge ass here? Hello, huge ass? Billy, do you see a huge ass?
No, don't see a huge ass here.
No, there is no huge ass. Wait a minute! Fuck you! How does this kid have my number?
I don't know, but are you gonna keep using your Santa Claus disguise?
Yes, I guess so. Alright, I'll try a different house.
God, I hate taking down the Christmas tree. Every year you gotta put up the tree just to take it down. Put it up and take it down.
Marvin, calm down. Don't have such a bad attitude. Hey, we can make it fun. Like, let's make a song about it. You know, here we go. We're taking down our pretty Christmas tree. And taking down our pretty Christmas tree. Love and joy come to you. And we'll take down your tree.
Okay, I'd rather do it quiet.
Gay, if you want this Christmas tree down, then that fucker's going down. Timber! Oh, lumberjack dick, cutting trees down and shit.
Jeffy, no, there's a big tree on the ground. Babu, bap, bap, babu. Jeffy, no, we need to drag this outside.
Okay, well then drag it out, John.
Well, you gotta help me grab it.
Okay.
All right, Jeffy, you grab that side of the tree and I'll grab this side.
I got something for you to grab. This old Jeffy hog. Old Vienna sausage dick. Old slimy and in a can and shit.
Jeffy, stop talking like that. Go grab a trash bag so we can put this tree away.
Okay.
Bleh!
Santa Claus, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Santa Claus, what are you doing here?
I came to give your son the fishy he wanted for Christmas.
Why do you look like you have a sunburn?
Yeah, you're all red.
Oh, I was delivering presents in Africa. It's very sunny there.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you deliver this on Christmas?
It fell out of my bag in Africa, so I came back to get it. But look, it's a robo fishy, and it swims in 5 different directions.
What are the 5 directions?
Up, down, left, right, and backwards, but not forwards. I don't know. I didn't make it. I mean, I did make it. My elves made it. Do you love me?
Yeah, we love Santa Claus. Yeah.
Hey, Danny, I couldn't find a trash bag, but I found this bat.
Well, look, Santa Claus came to visit you.
You want round 2, fucker?
Round 2? What are you talking about?
Hey, wait a minute, that's the devil.
Oh, what happened this time?
I got beat up with a bat again.
What? Again? No way!
I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Oh, god damn it, it's that kid again. Listen here, motherfucker. There are no walls, no refrigerator, and no huge ass, so just leave me alone. Craig, why are you using that kind of language? Oh, mother? I'm sorry, I've been getting a lot of prank calls lately. Well, why you not call me on the Christmas? Well, I'm sorry, mother, but I'm supposed to be evil. Not calling your mother on Christmas is evil. Why can't you be more like your brother? Mom, why are you Italian? What the fuck?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Well, now I'm gonna go back to being evil. I'm gonna go back to that house and beat up them with the baseball bat.
Yes.
Well, elves, we had a successful Christmas.
Yay!
But we didn't get as many letters as we normally get.
That is weird.
The phone's ringing.
We'll answer the damn thing.
Okay, don't get so angry. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is it?
Well, apparently kids have been spelling your name wrong on their Christmas letters and they've been sending them to Satan.
Who?
The devil has been getting your Christmas letters.
Oh, no!
And also, he's been going around and giving presents out to the kids.
Fuck!
He's making you look bad, Santa.
I don't like it when I get made to look bad, Pepper!
I like it when you get angry.
Pepper, you're still a weird fucker, but I like you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go stop this devil!
Go get him, Santa! Fuck him up!
Jeffy, stop hitting the tree with a bat.
Fuck it.
Malay!
The devil?
Yup.
What are you doing here?
I came to get revenge for the hitting me with the bat.
Wait, we didn't hit you with a bat. Jeffy hit Santa with a bat?
That was me in disguise.
That was you as Santa?
Yes.
Well, that was a really good costume.
Really?
Yeah, we couldn't even tell. You look really good, yeah.
Oh, it was just a shitty beard and a hat. Well, give me this bat. I'm gonna bop you on the head now.
Hold on a minute. Not so fast.
Santa Claus.
Wait a minute. Is that the devil?
No, that is Santa Claus.
You motherfucker!
But wait a minute. You just said you were Santa Claus. Wait, are you Santa Claus?
No, I'm the devil.
Wait, then who's that?
That is Santa Claus.
Wait, where did your sunburn go?
Yeah, your face was all red.
I do wear red.
What? No,
Yeah,
no.
but his face was red.
Everybody just calm the fuck down. That is Santa Claus. I am the devil, okay? End of discussion. No more talking. Santa Claus, what do you want?
Well, I heard you were out delivering presents to the kids.
Yes, that's right. I was dressed up like you, trying to be good. But everybody just kept hitting me with baseball bats.
You'll never be good. You're the devil.
You are right. I will never be good. I am the embodiment of evil.
Well, I got an idea. Come with me. Let me show you something.
Okay.
Hi, Santa.
Did you get that devil fucker?
Hi there. Oh. Okay.
Craig, I want to show you something.
Oh, what is this?
This is my naughty or nice book.
Oh, you just wanted to show me I'm at the top of the naughty list?
Craig, look right here.
But that's my name on the nice list. But how?
Well, Craig, you see, you were out delivering presents trying to make kids happy when I couldn't do it.
So I'm not evil?
Well, you're not all evil.
Oh, so I'm a good person. Oh, why am I so Italian? Thank you, Santa.
Oh, summer school's gonna suck.
God, it's so depressing in here. There's nothing on the walls.
Yeah, reminds me of my room at home.
Hey, Mikey, can I sit right there so I can be near my friends?
No! I stay here first! Go find your own seat!
Come on, Mikey, we don't even like you.
Well, that's too bad!
Sorry, Freddy.
It's okay.
Wait, why don't we just move seats?
There's no other seats.
Is it okay if I sit here with you guys?
Sure. Oh man, Annabelle, summer school's gonna suck, but at least I'm here with you.
Did we really have to sit with the nerds?
Yeah, unfortunately. But if any of them talk to you, I'm gonna punch them in the face. You got that, nerds? If you talk to my girlfriend, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Finally, my favorite time of the year, summer school. Oh, make it stop. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, it's music to my ears. It's like ASMR. Oh, you know why you idiots are in this class during summer school? Because you're dumb. Dumb as hell. And your parents don't love you. Neither do I. And you know why this class looks like a prison? Because you're a prisoner in it. Welcome to my hellhole. And if you try to escape, you're gonna end up like my little buddy here, Jason. Oh, he was such a sweet kid. Oh, poor Jason. Oh, he came to summer school every year. Every year. And then he finally decided to hang himself. Because it was better than being here. So, we got plenty of work for you guys to do. Many books for you to read, so enjoy yourself in my hellhole. I will be enjoying myself at the beach. Toodles.
Principal Steinbeck, I actually wanted to talk to you before I started teaching.
What is it?
Well, you see, are you sure there's no one else that can teach summer school? I mean, someone other than me. There's a lot of things I wanted to do this summer.
But these stupid kids failed because of you. So your punishment is to teach in this class for all of summer school.
But they're not even all my students. See?
Oh, I wasn't looking at the students. I was looking to see if I had a fuck to give. And I don't! So get to teaching or you're fired!
All right, class, welcome to summer school. Now, class, I don't want to be here any more than you do, but it's all your fault. If you were just smart enough to pass your own grade, you wouldn't be here right now, and I would be on a beach sipping pina coladas with Enrique.
You're cheating on my dad?
Mikey, I was never in a relationship with your father. I was in a tight spot and I needed money.
My father said he paid money to get into your tight spot.
Mikey, hush. All right, class, today is Friday. We started summer school on a Friday to ruin my weekend. But also, class, today is June 14th, which is also Flag Day.
Flag Day?
Yeah, Flag Day.
Oh, I thought she said something else. I was like, they have the whole month already.
And since it's Flag Day, I thought it would be a fun assignment for you all to design your own flag. Like pretend the American flag never existed and that you're Betsy Ross designing a flag for America. Now keep in mind, students, there's 50 stars on our flag to represent the 50 states. And there's 13 stripes on our flag to represent the 13 original colonies. Keep that in mind.
Oh man, guys, it's gonna be so much fun. What's your flag gonna look like, Joseph?
Oh, dude, I know how to fix America. All they gotta do is put me in charge.
Well, I got big plans for mine. Big plans.
Really?
Oh yeah, my noodle is rattling.
Well, don't copy off me, guys, because my flag is gonna be crazy.
Nobody's gonna copy off you, Mikey.
Oh, I know which one I want to do. It's gonna be insane. So, Cody, who's Betsy Ross?
She made the American flag.
She's made every single American flag?
No, she just made the first one.
Oh, so doesn't she make, like, cooking pots?
No, that's Betty Crocker, not Betsy Ross.
Oh, so she had, like, a cooking show?
No, that's Rachel Ray. It's not even close.
So then who had the talk show?
That's Oprah Winfrey.
So what did Betsy Ross do?
She made the first American flag.
Then why can't Aunt Jemima make syrup anymore?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Nobody's talking about that. Show my girl some respect. Put on a 50-cent piece or something.
What time is it? Oh, time's up, class! Class, I'm gonna call you up one by one to present your flags in front of the rest of the class.
Oh, Mommy, can I show mine first?
Yes, Patrick, come up first.
Yay! Okay, Mommy, I made this super cool Spider-Man flag.
Oh, dear God, Patrick, why did you choose the red background and the white circle? I mean, where's blue for Spider-Man?
You said time was up. I didn't have time for blue.
Well, honey, I think your flag might hurt some people's feelings.
Who, the Green Goblin?
Yes, it might hurt his feelings, so we should throw your flag away.
But it's Spider-Man.
I know, but you should go sit down and throw your flag away.
Do I pass?
Yes, you get an A for effort.
Yay, Spider-Man!
Bully, why don't you come up next?
Alright, Teach. I wanted to make a flag that strikes fear into the hearts of nerds.
Oh, well, what does this represent?
It represents me taking your lunch money. See, that's my fist, and that right there is your lunch money, and that's me taking it.
Well, that's not very nice, Bully.
I don't give a shit. I want to live in a country where people give me their lunch money, and I currently do.
Okay, why don't you go sit down?
Okay, but first, give me your lunch money.
What?
Give me your lunch money!
Oh, okay, just leave me alone. Go sit down. Oh, who's next?
I'll go next.
Oh, Freddy, now that's very interesting. Why don't you tell us about your flag?
So I put a poop on my flag because that's what I do with my pants. And the yellow represents pee because that's what I also do with my pants.
Freddy, that's disgusting! Oh, I'm so sorry, Freddy. I didn't mean that. I mean, maybe we should work on potty training this year.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you go sit down? And, Annabelle, why don't you come up next? All right, Annabelle, let's see what... Oh, dear God, what is going on here? I love my boyfriend? Oh, okay, well, what does this have to do with America? My boyfriend lives in America, and I love him. Okay, Annabelle, why don't you just go sit down? Cody, why don't you come up next? Oh, wow, Cody, now that's a nice flag. Good job.
Thank you. I think it speaks for itself.
It certainly does. There's so many colors. What, you couldn't decide which one was your favorite?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just so colorful. You have so many different colors.
Well, yeah, you know what month it is, right?
Yes, it's June.
Yeah, and what's special about June?
Oh, I get it, Cody. It's summer. These are all the colors you see in summer. And sometimes you see rainbows in summer, too.
Yeah, a lot of rainbows. More than normal, actually.
Well, this is just great, Cody. Good job.
Yeah, it's the pride flag.
Oh, you are so proud of your flag. I love that, Cody.
No, I mean, it's the LGBTQ flag.
Cody, that is not how you say the alphabet. Go sit down. This is why you're in summer school.
God damn it, I hate it here.
Mikey, get up here and we'll get you over with.
Mine's the best!
Oh, dear God, what is going on here?
I drew a picture of me crying because my dad won't stop drinking.
Mikey, you were supposed to draw a flag.
But this is a flag!
You were supposed to draw a flag that represents America.
Well, I live in America, and my dad won't stop drinking, and there's a lot of people in America who have the same problem.
Well, I guess you're right, Mikey. Good job. Go sit down.
Yay!
Junior, come up here next.
Oh man, she's gonna love mine.
Oh, wow, Junior, look at that flag. Why don't you tell us about it?
Okay, so I drew a dinosaur holding a cheeseburger on a McDonald's rocket flying through space.
That's truly amazing, Junior. Now, can you tell us why that represents America to you?
Well, I'm pretty sure 100 million years ago, dinosaurs lived in America.
Well, Junior, 100 million years ago, America didn't exist.
But the land that makes America existed, and I'm pretty sure a few dinosaurs stepped on this land.
Okay, I see your point. Continue.
And America invented McDonald's, and we also have rockets, and we have cheeseburgers, and we also have been to space.
Well, Junior, I think you have the best flag so far. Good job. Go sit down.
Yeah, suck that, Betsy Ross, and your cooking show.
Okay, Joseph, why don't you come up here next?
I'm gonna show you how America really supposed to look.
Oh, wow, Joseph. Now that's an interesting flag.
Yeah, this is how the American flag's supposed to look.
Oh, well, why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, see, the American flag was a little too white for me. It was 50 white stars, 6 white stripes. We had to throw a little color on that bit. Yeah, add some black to that whole. Now it looks good. You know how black is superior. We make the best food, the best music, and we have the best athletes.
Oh, yeah, that's very true, Joseph. You make some excellent points.
Yeah.
Good job. Why don't you go sit down? All right, I think that's everybody. Oh my, that's an empty desk. Oh, do we have a missing student? Oh, I better call Principal Steinbeck.
Huh, I wonder who the missing student's supposed to be.
Principal Steinbeck? Yes, I noticed there was an empty desk, and I was wondering if someone was skipping summer school.
Flag on the fucking play! Is someone skipping summer school?
Principal Steinbeck!
Oh, who's skipping my class? Did you say someone's skipping my class? No one skips my class.
Well, there's an empty desk in the corner!
Empty desk? Who is it?
I don't know, let me check the roll! Hey, Jeffy! The student's name is Jeffy!
Jeffy!
Oh, Mervin, I'm I'm so excited to go to Hawaii for summer vacation and learn how to surf.
Yeah, I can't wait to get sunburn on my bald head.
Oh, coconut tits.
Jeffy, don't say stuff like that.
Well, that's what they do. They put coconuts on their tits. I don't know why they do that. Oh, almond joy dick, covered in chocolate with coconut in the center and shit.
Jeffy, stop saying stuff like that. I don't understand how you pass school by being that dumb.
Well, I did, Daddy. Take a look at my report card again. All A's.
Yeah, I see the all A's. We understand you're really smart. Let's just go to the airport.
Jeffy! Where are you?
What was that noise?
Sounds like someone broke in.
Jeffy!
Wait, Jeffy, isn't that your principal from school?
Yeah, he probably came by and said that I did a good job getting all A's on my report card.
Your son is skipping summer school. No one skips my summer school!
Wait. Jeffy doesn't need to go to summer school. Look, he got all A's on his report card.
Wait, let me see this. You really can't see this? He changed his F into an A with a crayon!
Wait, he didn't do that. Wait a minute. Oh, you goober. You goofball. You pulled a fast one on me.
Guilty as charged on the fast one.
Oh,
What about our vacation?
we can't go because look at this goober.
Well, first of all, I say we still go on vacation because I'm 19 and fuck that noise.
No, it's against the law. You can't skip my summer school class.
Well, the law can suck the all-encompassing area betwixt my ballsack and my asshole.
Ah, you're going to summer school! Come on.
Oh my God.
Get in there! I don't think you guys heard me the first time. No one gets to skip my summer school class. The next one that tries, I guarantee you, I will hunt you down like a tiger and kill you with my own paws. You got that? Perfect. Thank you. Get back to class.
All right, class. Well, that does it for our first day of summer school. And you heard the principal. None of us get to skip summer school. Not you and not even me. So I guess I'll see you Monday and the day after that and the day after that and all summer long.
Wow, guys, the first day of summer school wasn't bad. We got to color all day.
Yeah, pretty chill, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Mikey, you little bitch! Don't take it up his ass! Yeah, it's our block, bitch! Yeah.
Hey, Jeffy.
Okay, it's okay. We can be a canine unit. Just get in the car.
What happened to your legs?
What do you mean? I've never had legs.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Jeffy, get in the fucking car.
I was sniffing your butt for drugs, Daddy. Gee.
So, guys, are you ready to watch TV?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wait, have you guys seen the remote?
No, I don't see it, dude.
Cody, have you seen the remote?
Nope.
Are you sitting on the remote again, Cody?
Yeah.
Get it out.
Okay. Can you give me a tug?
Oh, it's really in there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. It's stuck in there. Hey, Joseph, can you help me?
No, dude, I'm not touching that.
Joseph, I need your help. Help me pull it out.
Oh, okay.
Cody, stop sitting on the remote.
Sorry.
No, turn on the TV. I don't want to touch that.
Okay.
You're watching Most Dangerous Wipeouts.
Oh, this guy thinks he's doing a trick. Oh, no kids for you. All right, this guy's doing a little bicycle ride and oh, get wrecked, loser. Oh, what's this? What's this little bicycle race? Okay, everybody jump over the barriers. Oh, but not this guy. He thinks he's real cool. Oh, what does the dirt taste like?
Whoa! Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah! Give me that remote. Let me put it nice and up.
Cody, stop trying to sit on the remote.
Okay.
I was thinking that we can record us doing something dangerous and then we can send it in so we can be on TV.
Like sit on the remote?
No!
That sounds awesome, but what will we record?
We can record us grabbing a pair of scissors and cutting our uvulas off.
Oh, sick.
No, that would hurt.
We don't need our uvulas.
Yeah, I don't need mine.
Yeah, just look at it. It's just sitting there hanging, wanting to be cut out.
No, we need those. We can't cut those off.
Okay, fine, Cody. We'll do something safer. Ooh, I know. Let's grab a hammer and try to bash our fingers with it.
Ooh, awesome.
No, that's not cool. That would just be painful.
Little bitty baby Cody doesn't want to do anything dangerous. So how about we do something really safe? Like, ooh, Joseph, you could ride a bicycle off my roof.
Now that sounds awesome.
Yeah, dude, I could totally pop a wheelie.
Yeah, okay. So Cody, you grab the cam.
I got the cam.
I'm gonna get the bike, dude.
Oh yeah, you get the bike.
Oh, dude, I'm so ready.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hey, Cody, are you recording?
Oh yeah, I'm recording. He's gonna get some wicked air.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Now, dude, are you sure I'm not gonna get hurt?
You're not gonna get hurt. work, Joseph. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, on the count of 3, you're gonna go, right? 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, sick!
Oh, dude!
That looked awesome, Joseph.
Cody, did you get it?
Oh, it looked boss, Junior.
Oh, show it to me.
All right.
Joseph, shut up. I'm trying to watch the video.
I think Joseph's hurt, Junior.
Joseph's not hurt.
I think you should call a doctor.
Okay, I'll call a doctor after you show me the video.
Okay.
Okay, so your friend here broke every bone in his body.
What?
Oh, no!
Yeah, see, I voice both characters, so this is what you're gonna get. Anyway, like I said, your friend here broke every bone in his body.
Well, what's that mean?
Well, it means he broke both his arms, both his legs, his ribs are destroyed, and his spine is snapped in half.
That's so rad.
Yeah, you know what's even more rad? He doesn't have health insurance because apparently he's been living alone because he doesn't have parents, and that means I can't treat him, and that means he's probably gonna die.
Well, how much are his medical bills?
About $50,000.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Joseph.
Junior, we have to help him.
All right, this is not gonna work, Switch.
Junior, we have to help him.
See, that's a lot better. But Cody, we cannot pay his medical bills. They're $50,000.
We have to do something, Junior. It's our fault he went off the roof in the first place.
I guess you're right, but how are we gonna get $50,000?
I don't know, but we have to help him somehow. It's our responsibility.
So, who's gonna pay his medical bills? Brooklyn Thief Guy wants to know,
All right, no, y'all switch.
Okay, so who's gonna cover his medical bills?
Me and my friend Cody are gonna try to raise the money. You just have to give us some time.
Okay, but you only have 24 hours! Dun dun dun!
All right, come on, Cody. Let's go try to raise the money.
Okay.
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee.
What do you want, Junior? I'm trying to cook.
Can we borrow $50,000?
$50,000? Junior, I've been working for your dad for 10 years and I haven't been paid $20. What makes you think I have $50,000?
Well, Joseph broke every bone in his body and he doesn't have medical insurance.
I don't have medical insurance and I'm perfectly fine.
Well, Joseph has $50,000 in medical bills, and if we don't pay it in 24 hours, he's gonna die.
Is this the part where I get sad or something?
Well, it's also kind of our fault because we made him go off the roof on a bicycle.
Yeah, it was rad.
God, that does sound rad. Well, how are you gonna raise the money, Junior?
I don't know. That's why we came to you for the money.
Look, if I knew how to raise that money, I would be doing it right now.
Oh, well, we could try washing cars.
No.
Yeah, they don't want you touching their cars with your dirty fingers. Look, they have machines that do that.
Oh.
Oh, I know. We can have a big sale where we sell cookies for the money.
Yeah. Hey, Chef Pee-Pee, you can make the cookies.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not doing anything. I can totally cook for you right now.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. Oh, okay, so all we have to do is make like 10 cookies.
Junior, we'd have to sell a lot more than 10 cookies.
Yeah, you have to sell like a truckload, like a shitload, like, just stop me at any time.
No, we can just sell 10 cookies for $5,000 a piece.
Well, Junior, no one's gonna pay $5,000 for a cookie.
Bill Gates would.
We're not selling to Bill Gates.
Warren Buffett.
No.
Jeff Bezos.
Okay, he's too busy going to space.
Okay, fine, we'll lower the price. But Chef Pee-Pee, are you gonna make the cookies?
What do I get out of it, Junior?
We'll give you half of everything we make.
That's a deal, damn it. Shake on it. I'll get the making.
Why would you do that, Junior?
He's gonna make the cookies now.
No, now we have to raise $100,000.
No, we don't. We only have to raise 50.
Junior, you just told Chef Pee-Pee we would give him half of anything we make.
Yeah.
If we only raise $50,000, then he only gets $25,000 and we only get $25,000, and that's not enough to pay off Joseph's medical bills.
Joseph's medical bills are only 50, so we only have to raise 50.
No, Junior, we have to raise $100,000 because we have to be able to afford to pay Chef Pee-Pee.
You don't know what you're talking about, Cody. Just make the cookies.
All right, the first batch is done.
Oh, these cookies look amazing.
I know.
I'm gonna try one.
No, Junior, we have to sell those.
Well, I have to make sure they taste good.
Well, we're not gonna sell any if you eat them all.
I have to make sure they don't taste like butt.
Why would they taste like butt? I cooked them myself.
Well, what if you like fart in them or pee in them?
Why would I pee in them? I cooked them myself.
Well, look, I'm gonna try one.
Okay, I think we should all try one.
Well, okay, I'll try one each.
No, I'm saying we all try the same cookie.
I'm not gonna eat after you, Cody. You eat butt.
Well, that may be true, but we shouldn't waste a cookie.
I'm still gonna try one.
While you two argue, I'm gonna put this batch in the oven.
Oh, can I put it in?
No, I can put it in by myself.
I wanna put it in.
No, Julia. No, Julia.
I wanna put it in.
Why would you close it? Get him out of there.
Because I'm trying to make the cookies.
Just open it up and get him out.
Oh, I can't open it.
Oh, God, let me help you.
Shut me up. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Alright, your friend Chef Pee-Pee here has third-degree burns all over his body except for right between his eyes, and he doesn't have health insurance either, so his medical bills are going to be another $50,000.
Yeah, Junior, this is all your fault.
Switch.
Junior, this is all your fault!
How is it my fault?
If you hadn't pushed Chef Pee Pee into an oven, we wouldn't have this problem!
Well, maybe Chef Pee Pee should have let me put the cookies in the oven.
Junior, now we owe $150,000!
Look, everything's gonna be okay. Look, you can bake the cookies and I'll sell them.
Alright, fine, I guess.
So, am I gonna get my monies or not?
Why does he sound like that?
Look, the voice actor can't play both characters. Look, just come on.
Alright, Junior. You sell those cookies while I make these.
Do you even know how to make cookies, Cody?
Well, it doesn't seem that complicated. I could probably figure it out.
All right, Chef Cody.
Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of that.
All right, I'm gonna sell all these cookies and make a bunch of money.
Yeah, you better. You better make $150,000.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Roy.
Ew, why are you talking to me, loser?
Well, I was just wondering if you wanted to buy some cookies.
Buy cookies? I don't buy anything. Things are just given to me. You know, one time I went to a Super Bowl and I didn't have to pay for anything.
I know.
Then why would I buy your stupid cookies?
Well, I'm just trying to raise some money and I want to know if you wanted to buy some.
No. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take these cookies. These are mine now.
Well, you have to pay for those.
No, Roy doesn't pay for anything.
You're right.
Wow, these cookies look pretty good.
Hey, Cody.
Oh, hey, Junior. You sell any cookies?
I actually sold the whole batch.
Really? That's amazing. Who bought all those cookies?
Roy?
So you didn't get any money because Roy doesn't pay for anything? Unless a girl bought them for him. Did that happen?
No.
So why would you even sell to Roy in the first place, Junior? You know he doesn't pay for anything.
But he has a Rolex, so I thought he had money.
Yeah, I know, Junior. That's what the Rolex is for. So you think he has money, but he doesn't. That's why he has 3 baby mamas.
Okay, look, I'll be more careful next time, Cody. I'll only sell to people who have money.
Well, good, because we can't afford to keep losing cookies.
Wait, what's wrong with these cookies?
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with them.
What's all this stuff on top of them?
What do you mean, sprinkles?
Yeah, well, why?
Well, I had to gay it up a little bit.
We're supposed to be making chocolate chip.
People like sprinkles.
No, they don't. It's like toothpaste and orange juice.
What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this.
You know what I think about these cookies?
What? Junior, you idiot! What did you do? We needed those cookies!
Yeah, you know what? That's what I think about your dumb, stupid cookies, you nerd. What? Are you okay?
Junior, where are my glasses?
Oh no, they're broken on the ground over there.
But Junior, you broke my glasses! I need those glasses to see!
What? I'm over here.
What?
I'm over here.
What, Junior? I don't know what to do now. I can't see. You destroyed one batch of cookies. You gave another batch of cookies away, and I don't know what to do. Now we're still $150,000 in the red.
Okay, look. I'll bake the cookies and you can sell them.
Well, I can't sell them because I can't see.
You can see.
But I can't. Junior, don't tell me what I can and cannot see.
Oh, okay, look. I'll bake the cookies. I've watched Chef Pee Pee bake cookies for years, so I know how to bake cookies. You can try to sell them. All right, look, we can make this work.
Are you sure you know how to make cookies?
Oh, look, you can come watch me. Come try to watch me make cookies.
I can't watch anything because I can't see.
Then come supervise me or listen.
I don't know how I'm gonna. Fine.
All right, Cody. Are you ready to watch me make the best cookies ever?
Junior, make the cookies good.
I'm over here.
Over here?
That's good enough.
Junior, just please make them right.
I know how to make cookies, Cody. I've been making cookies for years. I'm the cookie master. I can make cookies in my sleep.
Just shut up and do it.
Okay, the first ingredient I need is, I need an egg.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sure.
And, I'm gonna just, like that.
Junior, what was that?
That was me cracking the egg for the yolk for the cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, I need another egg.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, like that.
Okay, 2 eggs.
Yeah, I'm doing that, and I think I need another one.
I don't know, that seems like kind of a lot of eggs.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, I don't think you're supposed to do... Junior, you're not just throwing eggs at the pan, are you?
No.
Oh, good, because that would be the stupidest thing you could possibly be doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not what I'm doing.
Well, good, because that would be really dumb.
All right, so I think I'm almost done.
Really? Are you sure? Because it seems like you just put eggs in it so far.
Oh, you think I should add something else?
Yeah, probably.
Hold on. I think I know what I need. Where is it? All right, I got it.
Junior, what is that squirting noise?
Your mom?
No, I'm serious, Junior. What is that?
It's the chocolate syrup.
Why?
I'm making the chocolate chips.
People don't usually make their own chocolate chips.
Well, I do. I'm the king of chocolate chips. I make the best homemade chocolate chips.
You're using the entire bottle, I guess.
I really like chocolate chips.
It smells like tomatoes.
It's tomato based.
That's okay.
Chocolate chips.
I mean, if you say so.
It's ready to go in the oven.
What? Really? That seems kind of fast.
Yeah. All right, Cody. The cookies are done.
Junior, where do they smell like throw up?
Hey, I didn't insult your cookies.
No, you just threw them on the floor.
Oh yeah. Well, my cookies are cool. They're red.
Junior, why are the cookies red?
Because I added a secret ingredient.
Junior, what's in these cookies?
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't mean to steal my recipe. Just try them.
Junior, I'm not gonna taste any red cookies unless I know what's in them.
Look, trust me, they're really good. They're edible.
Well, oh yeah, they're edible. That's very reassuring. Junior, what the hell is that?
It's ketchup.
Ketchup? Junior, why would you put ketchup in the cookies?
Because I want them to be red and have like pizzazz.
Why do they taste so much like egg? And why are they crunchy?
That might be the eggshells.
What, eggshells? Junior, why the hell? Junior, how am I gonna sell eggshell and ketchup cookies?
Ooh, you can just tell people that none of the competition can catch up, and the competition is walking on eggshells.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. I might be able to work with that. Okay, look, I'll try to sell these cookies. You just make some more, but please, Junior, just follow the instructions. No more ketchup cookies.
Okay, no more ketchup cookies. I'm gonna go try to find some help.
Okay. Excuse me, sir or madam. I'm selling cookies to help my two friends who were horribly injured earlier today. We need to raise a total of $150,000, and so far we haven't raised any yet. So if you could just please buy some cookies, that would be a very big help. Thank you.
Cody, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to this nice gentleman in front of me, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy.
That's a lamp, Cody.
It's a lamp. Damn it! Junior, I can't do this. I can't see, you can't cook, and I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh, Cody, calm down. I have 8 batches of chocolate chip cookies ready to sell right now.
Really? 8 batches?
8 batches.
No ketchup?
No ketchup. They're perfectly fine.
Well, I gotta see this.
Yeah, come on. All right, Cody, don't worry. All our problems are solved.
That'd be really good, Junior.
All right, look, I went to the store and I bought cookies already made, so we don't have to worry about making them.
You bought cookies?
Yeah.
And how much did the cookies cost, Junior?
Maybe about $100.
$100! And where did you get the money, Junior?
I borrowed it from my dad.
Great! That's just great! So now we owe $150,100!
Look, calm down, Cody. All we have to do is sell these cookies. It's easy.
No, Junior! It's not easy! Nothing has been easy! None of this is easy! I can't see, you can't cook, now we owe even more money, and who knows how much money it's gonna cost to replace my glasses! Junior, we have more debt as kids than the average adult!
Cody, just calm down and eat some cookies.
Junior, you idiot! You keep ruining this! Why are you doing this?
Come on. Look, I know somebody who will buy all these cookies.
Junior, who? Who would be so stupid to pay that much money for cookies? They'd have to be a real goofball.
Well, look, I know. Look, just follow me. I know who's gonna buy them.
Junior, who is this guy?
He likes cookies. Excuse me, sir. We don't want to bother you, but we're selling cookies, and we want to know if you wanted to buy some.
I like cookies.
What do you do? Well, we're selling cookies.
Oh, what flavor are they?
They are chocolate chip.
All right, let's try one. I don't like them.
Well, you don't?
No, but how much you looking to get on these cookies?
$150,000.
$150,000? Well, that's exactly what I got right here.
Junior, we need that money.
Oh, we're gonna get it. Where'd you get all that money from?
Oh, yeah, my daddy's a tooth fairy and the Easter bunny. I got a pretty cool daddy.
That's really awesome. Well, we really need all that money for these cookies.
Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of $10,000.
We can't sell them for $10,000.
What? No, Junior, that's a great deal.
No, I spent $100 on those cookies. I'm not selling for $10,000.
That's still a huge profit.
I can get more. How about $30,000?
No, I can't do that. How about $50,000?
No, I don't want 50.
Take the deal.
No. How about 70?
How about 100,000?
No, not 100,000. How about 130?
No, I can't do 130. How about $149,999.99?
No, 150 or we're leaving.
What, Junior, that's only 1 penny off. I have a penny in my pocket.
No. We want 150,000 or no deal.
Bye.
All right, bye.
No, Junior, come back. We can do the deal.
No, he'll be back.
No, he won't, Junior. This
Don't forget that.
Junior, you idiot. We were only 1 penny away from not having any problem.
Don't worry, Cody. He's gonna come crawling back to buy our cookies.
No, he's not, because he didn't even like the cookies.
Me like cookie.
Damn it, Junior, you let Cookie Monster in the house?
I didn't think he was gonna eat our cookies.
His name is Cookie Monster, Junior. Of course he's gonna eat the goddamn cookies.
Oh, Cookie Monster, shoot, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, he ate all the cookies.
I give up, Junior. I don't know what to do anymore.
Who's that?
I can't even imagine.
Who could that be?
Cookie.
Oh, damn it, Junior, you let him back in the house.
Cookie.
The Cookie Monster, get out of here.
Move, I got him. Stop eating our cookies, you bastard. Get out of here. I hate that guy.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, if it's a Cookie Monster, you hit him with that.
I'll hit him. All right, Junior. You open the door and I'll hit Cookie Monster with this rolling pin.
All right.
Take this, Cookie Monster!
Congratulations! You just won $149,000 for your entry into the world's most dangerous video contest.
Oh my god, Junior, all of our problems are solved!
No, it's not. We need 150,000. We don't want it.
Junior, I'll take that money, please.
All right, congratulations.
We definitely want all of this.
It's good to have you back, Joseph.
Yeah, dude, it sucks breaking every bone in my body, but at least I'm back, right?
Yeah, it was really hard raising all that money.
Ugh, don't even talk about it.
So guys, what do you want to do now?
I don't know, dude.
Ooh, I know. You want to go lay down on the interstate and see if cars hit us?
Dude.
Boss, Junior.
Let's go!
Dude, I can't believe Junior broke every bone in his body.
Yeah, let's go make some cookies.
Yeah, I'll get the ketchup.
Come on, I don't care about Vincent Van Gogh's ear. Hurry up and go to the next one.
Boydie, what you doing?
I'm watching this online ear auction. I'm trying to buy Evander Holyfield's ear that Mike Tyson bit off.
Ew, Boydie, that's disgusting. Why do you want to buy an ear that someone bit off?
Because nobody else has it and I want it. Shh, it's coming up.
All right, for our next item up to auction, we have Evander Holyfield's right ear that was bitten off by Mike Tyson. And to verify the authenticity of said ear, we have the Mr. Evander Holyfield. So, Mr. Holyfield, this is your ear, correct?
What's that?
This ear is your ear, correct?
Repeat it again.
The ear on the table is, in fact, the ear that Mike Tyson bit off of you.
Hey, let's switch seats. I can't hear your ass. You know my ear on the table.
My apologies, sir. So, Mr. Holyfield.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know, is this your ear?
Oh, yeah, that's my ear right there.
And why are you selling said ear?
You know the bills, dude. It's the rent, you know. I gotta pay it.
You heard it here first, folks. Evander Holyfield needs to pay his rent. So, let's start the bidding at $1,000. Do I hear $1,000? 1,000 going once? 1,000 going twice? Nothing. Okay. How about $500? Anyone for $500?
Bid on it, Boydie.
500 is too much. I can get them lower.
You in the back, sir. You're just getting up to use the bathroom. Understood. Maybe $100. Do I hear $100?
I get your earring with it. Come on.
$100? I'm buying it.
$100? I've just been notified that someone from the online auction has bought the ear for $100. Congrats, sir.
What, come on?
Yes, I won! I won the ear Mike Tyson bit off, yes!
Boydie, what are you gonna do when you get your bitten off ear?
Well, I'm gonna put it in my wallet and carry it around with me wherever I go. And whenever I meet people, I'm gonna say, hey, you know that ear Mike Tyson bit off? I have it. And they're gonna say, nuh-uh, and then I'm gonna whip it out and show them, and they're gonna think I'm cool.
But how are they gonna know it was really his ear?
It comes with a certificate of ear-thenticity.
Well, when does it get ear?
Well, it gets ear tomorrow because they're doing overnight shipping. It's coming from Las Vegas. Oh, let's go to bed. I can't wait to get my ear. Oh, Karen, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna count sheep while I sleep. I'm gonna count ears. 1 ear, 2 ears.
Boydie, I know you're not sleeping. Your eyes are still open.
I know, that's how excited I am.
Boydie, you wanna fool around?
Only if I can do it in your ear.
Boydie, that's icky.
I know, I'm going to sleep. Huh? It's morning, Karen!
Boydie, it's too early for this.
I'm gonna go track my package. Ooh, I can't wait to see what time my ear gets delivered. What? Package destroyed? What? Destroyed?
Boydie, what's wrong?
I'm on the UPS website and it says my package was destroyed.
What?
I don't know, let me check the news.
Breaking news, MK. A UPS plane has crashed into a children's hospital, destroying all the packages and killing hundreds of people.
What? Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Oh, I can't believe my luck!
I know, Boydie, it's awful. All those children are dead.
Oh, my package is gone.
Boydie, this family's suffering out there.
I'm suffering, Karen. I'm the one whose package got destroyed. Oh, why does God hate me? Why does he make this happen to me?
Stop being so selfish, Boydie.
Karen, that was Evander Holyfield's only ear that got bitten off. It was irreplaceable. How on earth could this have happened?
Cut it out with the puns, Boydie. It's not a joke.
No, I know it's not a joke, Karen. I know people died, but you can always make more kids. You can't make more of Evander Holyfield's ear that got bitten off. You could do that one more time, but I bet he's not going to do it. I don't care if he and Mike Tyson are friends now. He's not going to let him bite the other one off.
Cut it out, Boiny!
No, I'm gonna go to the auction house and I'm gonna say, how are you gonna make this right? I need you to make Mike Tyson bite Evander Holyfield's other ear off and spit it out into my hand. That's the only way.
Boiny!
No, I'm gonna go there and tell him.
Order. Damn it. Well, in any case, I am the Honorable Judge Poober, and today we will be hearing the case of Brooklyn Guy, who is demanding to get Evander Holyfield's other ear because the one he purchased was destroyed in a plane crash. Brooklyn Guy, explain what's going on.
So I purchased Evander Holyfield's ear that Mike Tyson bid off for $100 in an auction. And I was really excited to finally get the ear so I could show it off to my friends. And then bam! The plane carrying the ear crashes and the ear gets destroyed. It was one of a kind. So now they owe me Evander Holyfield's other ear and I want Mike Tyson to bite it off and spit it into my hand.
Very interesting. Mr. Auction House Man, what have you to say about this?
Well, it wasn't the auction house's fault that UPS crashed that plane. It should be their job to get him a new Holyfield ear.
Yes, that does make sense that it is UPS's fault that their plane crashed, so Brooklyn Guy, couldn't you just sue UPS for a $100 refund for the ear?
I don't want a refund. I want Evander Holyfield's ear that was bitten off by Mike Tyson. It was worth way more than $100 to me. It was priceless. They owe me Evander Holyfield's other ear, and I want you to make Mike Tyson bite it off and spit it into my hand.
Well, I don't really have the power to force Mike Tyson to bite Evander Holyfield's other ear off. But I suppose I could give you a 24-hour pass to go bite it off.
Wait, me? I could bite his other ear off?
Yes, you have 24 hours to go bite Evander Holyfield's ear off without it being considered a crime. But after that 24-hour period, it will become a crime. So you better go. Bite his ear off.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, where is he? Hey, Marvin.
I liked it better when you would knock before you came in my house.
It's really important this time.
Ooh, I really do like your hair, though.
Oh, thank you.
You look good.
No, I don't feel good. Did you see on the news about the UPS plane that crashed into that children's hospital?
I know, that was so sad.
Wait, you feel bad because you knew my package was on that plane?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, maybe you should have been more considerate.
A lot of people died.
Yeah, whatever. But my package was one of a kind. It was irreplaceable.
What was your package? Like a kitten or a puppy?
No, it was Evander Holyfield's ear that Mike Tyson bit off.
You bought an ear that was bitten off?
Yeah, for $100. It was a pretty good deal, actually.
Oh, okay, so why do you even care if it was only $100?
Because it's not about the money, Marvin, it's about the ear. And the judge says I have 24 hours to legally bite off Evander Holyfield's other ear.
But won't he need that?
Well, he didn't need the other one, he was auctioning it off.
This whole situation sounded completely insane and stupid.
I know, but I just came to you to see if you know where Evander Holyfield is.
I don't know where that guy is. I don't even know what he does now.
Oh.
Well, maybe you could try calling his agent and asking his agent where he is.
Ooh, see, Marvin, this is why I come to you. You have smart ideas. I'm gonna go get my phone. Okay, I googled his agent's phone number and I'm gonna call him. Hello, you've reached Steve Staleberger, talent agent. Yes, do you represent Evander Holyfield? I do! Okay, so where is he? Well, I can't disclose that kind of information unless it's for business purposes. Oh, it is. He owes me something. Oh, well, what's he owe you? Let's just say it's an earful. Well, what is it? In my mouth. What? I'm gonna bite his ear off because the judge said I could. Hello? Hello? He hung up on me.
Well, maybe because the way you approached the situation.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that.
I wouldn't have said you were gonna bite his ear off.
Marvin, could you call him and see if you can find out where he is?
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello, you've reached Steve Staleberger, talent agent.
Yes, you represent Evander Holyfield, correct?
This isn't another prank call about biting his ear off again, is it? We get those all the time.
No, this is a business opportunity for Mr. Holyfield.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, we have an opportunity for him to go back into boxing.
Oh, he loves doing that.
Yeah, Mike Tyson wants a rematch.
Oh, okay.
So where is he so I can talk about this opportunity?
He's at the Applebee's right now.
Okay, well then we'll head that way.
Okay, I'll let him know you're coming.
Thank you. They said he's at Applebee's.
Which Applebee's?
The Applebee's.
Oh, the Applebee's, of course. Yeah, okay, I'll go over there and I'll dress up like a waiter and then bite his ear off.
Hello, welcome to Applebee's. What would you like to drink? Sir? Sir?
You were talking to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I could, I'm missing the ear now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What would you like to drink?
Hey there, I'm the district manager for Applebee's. You can go home.
Really?
Yeah, you're fired. Hey there, Mr. Holyfield.
Oh, you recognize me? Oh, you must be a fan of something.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
You want an autograph?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Well, what can I get you started with? Maybe an appetize ear?
What you got?
Maybe an irresistible?
Ooh, I ain't really into Tex-Mex shrimp.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want?
How about we go with a cheeseburger?
Ooh, a cheeseburger ear. Good choice. Well, which one do you want? Take a good hard look.
What you got? How about an impossible cheeseburger?
Okay, yeah, impossible burger. Got you. I'll go put that in.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Holyfield, here's your cheeseburger ear and your complimentary fries.
All right, calm down, nigga. That's a lot of ear jokes.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Just take a bite like Mike Tyson.
Whatever. Are you gonna watch me eat?
Do you mind if I take a bite? They don't really feed us here.
On my burger?
Yeah, can we, do it close to your face, though? Like, maybe we, Lady and the Tramp it?
Whatever, man.
Not again! Breaking news, MK. An Applebee's waiter has bitten off Evander Holyfield's other ear while eating dinner.
He actually did it. What? Ew, why would you still have it in your mouth?
I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
Okay, well that's
like Mike Tyson.
That's disgusting. Well, you finally got it. Are you happy?
No, because it's still not the ear Mike Tyson bit off.
Well, how would anyone know?
You're right. Nobody would know. I could just say this is the ear Mike Tyson bit off. But I don't have a certificate of ear-authenticity.
Hey guys, it's Logan. We officially launched an SML gaming channel. Go subscribe right now. We're gonna be uploading gaming videos every single day. So please go subscribe to the new SML gaming channel for new content every single day.
Guys, tomorrow is summer vacation!
I know, dude. I can't wait to play video games all summer and go to the beach.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. Best summer ever.
Guys, today's our last day of kindergarten, and we have to pass, because if we fail, we have to do kindergarten again next year. For God's sake, we're 15. This shouldn't be hard.
Cody, we're gonna pass today's test.
Yeah, dude. We got it in the bag.
We failed the coloring exam.
I know, but we're gonna pass today's test. It's not gonna be hard, Cody. Come on, just keep your head in the game. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm getting a headache! Little blocks! Green blocks!
I pooped in my booty!
All right, class, settle down. Settle down, class. Class, be quiet. I'm trying to get rid of you guys. Be quiet.
Did you hear her say be quiet?
Oh, Principal Steinbeck, you're here.
Yes, I am. I came to check on these imbeciles.
Well, we were just about to start our day.
Let me talk to them. Hey, you freaks! You booger-picking bastards! You baloney lickers! Today is your last day of kindergarten. For some of you, for the rest of you, you might have to stay in this hellhole with her all summer long for summer school.
Oh, please, no, I want my summers off too.
Oh no, you get paid $30,000 a year. That's plenty.
Garbage truck drivers make $60,000 per year. You make less than a garbage truck driver.
Shut up, Mikey.
Anyway, today is your final exam, and I'm gonna sit my butt right in this chair and watch every single one of you and make sure no one cheats. Because we won't want anyone to just pass these kids so they don't have to teach summer school, right?
Me? I would never.
Okie dokie. Because, I run a tight ship here. They call me Captain Steinbeck. Arg, where's the booty? I found it. All right, Miss Fitzpatrick, do your thing, go.
All right, class, everyone try your hardest not to fail.
I failed kindergarten 3 times.
I know, Mikey, but this year's gonna be different. You're gonna pass this year. All right, class, I'm gonna call you up one by one and ask you a question. If you answer that question correctly, you pass.
Wait, one question?
Oh, they're really hard questions. Cody, why don't you come up here first?
Go up there, Cody.
Oh, I better pass this.
You're gonna fail.
Come on, Cody, you got this.
Thanks, Freddy. All right, let's do this thing.
All right, Cody, I'm thinking of a word that starts with the letter F and has a TH in the middle of the word. TH makes the th sound. The
I know what TH sounds like, but that word could be anything.
No, Cody, that word can't be anything because anything starts with the letter A.
Does he not know the difference between an A and an F?
Oh, he does!
No, I do. I just meant it could be a lot of words.
How about this? If you get it wrong, you're gonna get an F and fail.
Okay, well, it starts with an F, has a TH. Is it father?
Yes, correct! You pass!
What, really? Cool.
I guess that was pretty hard. Let me see the card.
Oh, see, I dropped it!
Clumsy ass, I'll get it.
Oh, I think I need a spanking.
Okay. The guy.
All right, Cody, well, you passed. Junior, why don't you come up next?
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm done with kindergarten.
Lucky guess.
Good job, Cody.
All right, it's my turn.
All right, Junior, your word starts with the letter X.
Is it X-ray?
Correct! You got it right! You passed!
Yay!
No, that was too easy. It's only like one word that starts with an X. I'll choose the card. Oh, this one.
Oh, there's no way he's gonna get that word right.
Well, then he fails.
Okay, Junior, well, your word starts with the letter O. O makes the O sound, and your word has 2 O's in it.
Is it boobies?
No, Junior, your word starts with the letter O.
Is it ooh boobies?
No, Junior, O, not ooh, O.
Oh, look at those boobies.
Junior!
I like this kid. But no, you only got one more try, and then you fail.
Okay, Junior, this thing makes a sound.
Is it an owl? Owls go hoot hoot.
No!
Hoot!
No, Junior, no!
He fails.
Wait, no, one more guess, one more try!
Can I see the word? Oh, there's no way he's getting that.
I know. Okay, Junior, try again, and oh, it looks like something's on your elbow.
Is the word my elbow?
No, Junior, it's oboe.
What's an oboe?
It's an instrument.
Oh, he fails. Go to your seat.
Well, I failed kindergarten?
Yeah, you failed kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Looks like you're gonna be teaching summer school. I want Mikey to go next. And I want this to be his word.
Oh, well, hold on. I think I'm a little thirsty. Do you want some? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
You whore! You freaking slut! Oh, you got it all over my elkskin jacket! Frick! Oh, now I gotta go outside and let it dry! Oh, you better not let anybody cheat. Oh, you're gonna lose your freaking job. Frick! 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 Frick, guy!
All right, class, he's gone. I'm not teaching summer school with you ugly bastards. So every single one of you is gonna pass kindergarten. Junior will figure it out later. Mikey, get your ass up here to take your final exam.
I can't believe I failed.
Let me show you how smart I really am, guys.
All right, Mikey, this word starts with the letter F. It's an animal that lives in the ocean.
Frog.
No, Mikey, no, it's a fish. But actually, when frogs start out as tadpoles, they live in the water, so they're kind of like fish, so correct, you pass!
I didn't say fish. I failed. I'm sorry, Miss Fitzpatrick. I guess I'll just see you in summer school.
No, Mikey, that's okay. We're good. We're just gonna try again. We're gonna do another animal that starts with the letter G, and it lives in Africa.
Oh, gorilla.
No, Mikey, it's a giraffe.
I failed again.
No, it's okay. You know what? We're just gonna try again. We're gonna do another one.
But there's only supposed to be one card.
It doesn't matter, Mikey. Okay, this animal's really easy because you already guessed it.
Gorilla.
No, Mikey. No. This is the first animal you guessed. It starts with the letter F.
Fish.
Fuck!
No, I'm not gonna say that one. That's a no one.
No, you know what, Mikey? You passed.
How?
Because you already guessed frog.
I did guess frog. You're right. I passed. Yay!
Yes, you did. Okay, Joseph, get up here. We're gonna do your exam.
Too fudge and easy, guys.
She gave you like a million chances, Mikey.
Yeah, well, a pass is a pass.
All right, Joseph, your word starts with the letter P and it's pink.
Oh, easy. Penis.
What? No. It's P, it's pink, and you can eat it.
Oh, dub.
No, what? Joseph!
Joseph, it's Cody's mom.
Oh, I'm so stupid. It's Pig. You should have said that from the beginning.
Oh, well, I don't know who that is, but yes, your word was pig. Correct, you passed.
Yes.
Okay, let's see who's next. Freddie, why don't you come up here?
All right, Freddie, go up there.
Oh no, guys, I'm scared.
Oh, great. He's gonna poop his pants again.
Probably.
Don't worry, Freddy. We'll help you out if we can.
Okay.
All right, Freddie, your word starts with the TR and it's something you ride on.
A truck?
No. Oh, don't get sad. Try again.
A tractor?
No. Don't get sad. Try again. Keep trying.
A trolley?
No, Mikey. It goes choo-choo. What?
It's what my dad and his buddies went on it last night.
Shut up, Mikey.
Oh, a train.
Correct. You passed. Well, you're correct about one of those things, but yes, you passed.
Yay.
Taylor, why don't you come up next?
Okay.
All right, Taylor, your word starts with BR and it's something you eat.
Broccoli?
No, it's something you can have at brunch.
Breakfast?
No, but you can have it with your breakfast.
Breast milk?
What? No, it's what's toast made out of?
Bread.
Very good, you pass. Ashley, why don't you come up next?
I passed. My turn.
All right, Ashley, your word starts with FL and it's something pretty. Floors? Did you just say floors? Yes, floors. It's something you walk on? Oh, no, this is something you smell. Floors? It sounds like you're saying flowers. Then you're correct. You pass. Okay, who's next? Daryl? Daryl, why don't you come up here? Where's that bear card? Oh, where's that damn bear card? Well, Ball? Maybe we can work with Ball. Daryl? Okay, your word starts with the letter B. It's round. It's something you play with. It's something you bounce at recess. It's blue. Was that Ball? Daryl, did I hear Ball? Everyone, I heard Daryl say Ball. I think he passed. You passed, Daryl. Go. Everyone, you passed.
I didn't pass, I failed.
No, Junior, you get to try again because the rest of the class passed, but yours must have been a fluke because you didn't, so come back up here and we can try again.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
All right, Junior, your word starts with SH and it's a 4-letter word.
Shit.
Junior, this is something you wear.
Well, if you shit your pants, you're wearing shit.
Junior, stop saying that word.
Let's try.
Oh, Principal Steinbeck, you're back.
Yes, my suit finally dried. How's the exam going?
Well, everyone passed their final exam.
What? Wait, what? How? It's only been 5 minutes.
Well, everyone in the class is just really, really smart. Right, class? Everyone passed their final exam?
Yeah.
No way. These kids are stupid. There's no way they passed that exam. And what is he doing up here?
Oh.
I know he failed.
Well, you see, everyone else in the class passed their final exam, so I thought Junior here deserved another chance.
That's pretty forgiving of you. I guess so, but I get to choose the word.
Oh,
Wait.
but he was so close to guessing this one.
Shoe?
Oh, it was shoe?
No way. That's too easy. And I already said the word, stupid. I'll choose the word. Ooh. How about this one?
Okay, Junior, your word starts with the letter E and it has a PH in it.
Guess it.
PH?
Yeah, it's my mom.
Fat! PH fat! Old fat bitch!
No, Junior, remember it starts with the letter E.
Wait a minute! Cody! Your mom's an elephant! She's a big fat elephant!
Yes, she is! Junior passes!
Rats! How did he get that? I thought he was stupid.
Everyone in the class passed!
Wait, everyone? Even my son Daryl.
Yes, even Daryl.
Let me go and ask him then. Hey, Daryl! What's up, baby boy? You know Daddy loves you, but I need to know the truth. Did everybody really pass their exam? You know, fair and square, no cheating, no helping?
Nah, Daddy, they some cheating motherfuckers.
Wait, Daryl can talk?
You lying bitch! You lied to me! Of course he can talk! I planted him in this class to tell me everything. Everyone fail! Summer school for everyone! Summer school!
Oh, guys, we have to go to summer school!
Yay! I don't have to get beat by my dad all summer.
I wish I could beat by my dad. I'd rather do that than go to school. All right, guys, are you ready to go see the Minecraft movie? ready?
Heck yeah, dude!
What about you, Cody? Are you ready?
Junior, do I look ready? I'd say I'm ready.
Oh, when Jack Black says chicken jockey,
Ooh, he burning this bit down!
we're gonna light off fireworks and throw popcorn all over the theater.
And I'm gonna pull out my live chicken. And I'm gonna ride that motherfucker all over the theater.
No way!
Hell yes way.
Cody, where'd you get a live chicken?
My Uncle Skeeter gave him to me from his farm, but when I asked if I could ride his cock at the theater, he got really disappointed when I wanted this.
Oh,
lucky.
That's gonna be so crazy. We're gonna make such a big mess.
Oh, it's gonna be the biggest inconvenience for the workers to clean all that up.
Oh, yeah, they didn't sign up to clean up all this mess.
No, they didn't.
Wait, did you give the chicken laxatives?
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you go, boy. Eat up. We gotta make sure you shit all over the place.
Oh, do you think the chicken will shit right when Jack Black says chicken jockey?
We can only hope.
Oh, dude, we gotta record it. It has to go viral.
Oh, it has to go all over TikTok. People are gonna wish they were in our theater. Oh, Cody, how many of the workers do you think are gonna quit?
Oh, probably all of them. They're gonna be up to their knees in chicken shit and fire.
Oh, dude, we're gonna be such a headache.
Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. All right, grab some fireworks. Let's go to the movie theater. I already told Jeffy to meet us there with more fireworks.
Oh, great. The more the merrier.
I can't forget the rocket. Ooh, Cody, we got 4 large popcorns.
Junior, is that gonna be enough?
I mean, it's 4 large popcorns with extra butter.
I just want to make sure, you can't even see the floor when we throw all the popcorn around.
I mean, it's a lot of popcorn. Isn't the chicken gonna be shitting?
Oh, the chicken shit, right. I almost forgot about the chicken shit, yeah.
And also, we're gonna piss on the people's heads in the front of us, right?
Yeah, I did want to pull my pants down around my ankles and just piss all over the back of their head when he says chicken jockey.
Yeah, I mean, so there's gonna be so much piss and shit and popcorn on the floor. So, I mean, this theater's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, you're right. I'm overthinking that.
And also, Joseph has silly string.
And fireworks.
He's gonna light this mortar cannon off right when he says chicken jockey.
Oh, that's perfect. It's gonna be so fucking loud, and hopefully it hits the ceiling and it sets off the sprinklers. Oh, you know what? I don't want to get my hopes up. Let's not jinx it. If it happens, great, but let's not ruin it. God, that's all I want to happen. Now, if that happens, I might actually cry.
Yeah, have you guys seen Jeffy?
Hey guys, I brought a gun.
Oh, that's perfect. Junior, that is exactly what we've been needing. Jeffy, just make sure when he says chicken jockey, you really unload the clip right into the screen.
All right, got it.
Yeah, oh, we're gonna make so much noise. We're gonna make it such a big ass fucking mess.
Yeah, I just really want to make sure that we are known as the people who really fuck this theater up.
Oh, we're gonna get banned.
Oh yeah, I hope my grandkids get banned.
Oh, I think they're gonna ban our dead bodies. They're gonna ban our souls.
I hope AMC presses charges.
Oh, that would be so sick.
So fucking cool.
Oh, ooh, the previews are starting, guys.
What's the scariest thing you can imagine in a bush? A squirrel with rabies? Or a goose with rabies? Or a poisonous snake with rabies? How about a clown in a bush? Clown in a bush!
Oh man, that movie looks really scary.
Yeah, if this theater survives what we're about to do, we should go see it and throw popcorn whenever he jumps out of the bush.
Do you like Tom Cruise? Do you like Tom Cruise running? Do you like Tom Cruise doing stunts? Do you like Tom Cruise saving the world?
Stop right there. Put the bomb down, Cyrus Claps.
Keep back, Tom Cruise! You know I have an explosive temper!
Well, we better make this quick, because I have explosive diarrhea!
Well, it looks like you're going to die with poopy pants, Tom Cruise. Because if you can't beat me in rock, paper, scissors before this bomb goes off, half of Dubai is going to go bye-bye.
Well then, I guess we're gonna be playing rock, pooper, scissors.
Mission somewhat possible.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Fuck, best 2 out of 3.
Man, Tom Cruise has made a lot of those movies. I wonder when he's gonna stop.
I'm ready for this movie to start so I can light these damn fireworks.
Patience, Joseph. Patience.
Hey there, moviegoers! Jack Black here! Oh yeah! I was in school of rock! I am Steve! Just a friendly reminder to be respectful of your fellow moviegoers and don't throw popcorn! Oh yeah!
All he thinks we're gonna do is throw popcorn? Junior, I'm about to piss on some people. When he says chicken jockey, I'm gonna squeeze this chicken like he's a ketchup bottle until shit squirts out of his ass everywhere. Earlier, I put a whole roll of Mentos up his ass, and I made him drink an entire 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke, and the only thing that's stopping him from bursting like Chernobyl right now is the cork I stuffed in his ass. When that goes, I don't even know what's gonna happen. He might actually explode. It's just gonna be shit and feathers everywhere, Junior.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like Jack Black is gonna have to film a whole new warning just for what we're about to do in here. It's gonna be like 10 fucking minutes long because they're gonna have to realize everything we just did and warn people about every single thing.
Oh yeah, oh my god. You know, this movie's going straight to streaming when we're done.
Oh yeah, there's no way. It's gonna be banned from theaters. Pull my shorts down! I'm pissing on everybody! I'm pissing on you, Henny! Chicken nugget, I'm pissing!
Oh my god! Oh look! The sprinklers are on!
Oh my god! Dreams do come true!
Oh, the ceiling's on fire!
This is the best day of my fucking life!
Oh,
Yes!
the ceiling's on fire!
Yes! Let's evacuate!
The fire!
Come on, chicken! Guys, today was the best day of my fucking life. It could not have gone better. I mean, that was perfect. Just chef's kiss. I mean, if we had just thrown the popcorn and pissed on some people, that would have been enough. But no, we had the gun and the fireworks and the chicken. Guys, my fucking chicken died. He literally shit his brains out. His organs are all over the floor of what was left of that movie theater. The fucking sprinklers came on. I mean, what more could you ask for? We burned that place the fuck down. And even if it didn't burn down, it wouldn't matter because there's no way they could have cleaned that. They would have had to demolish the whole building anyway. Just because the stench of all the shit in the piss. Oh, the piss! How could I forget about the piss? There was a couple in front of us that brought their kid to the movie just hoping for a nice evening out with the family. I pissed all over them. They were mortified. They are never gonna go to another movie again. I mean, partially because we burned the theater down, but also because I pissed on them. I mean, can you imagine the stories they're gonna tell? Insane. In-fucking-sane. We weren't even humans in there. We were animals. We were chicken jockeys.
Oh, yeah, we were. Oh, let's turn on the news and see if we made the news.
Oh, we have to have made the news. Probably the national news.
Breaking news, okay? A local movie theater was burned to the ground when a bunch of teenagers shot off fireworks and a gun during the Minecraft movie. These 4 teenagers are currently wanted.
We made the news!
We're wanted! The police want us!
Yeah, they do!
Joseph, show us the video. The video that you took of us, like, fucking up the theater? You have the video, right?
I didn't get a chance to get a video, dude.
What, you didn't get the video?
No, I had popcorn and the silly string, and don't forget the fireworks.
Yeah, he had a lot of jobs.
I only have 2 hands.
We pulled off the greatest chicken jockey of all time, and we don't even have a video of it?
We have a memory.
That's true. We do have a memory.
I mean, it would be really cool if we could have put it on TikTok.
Yeah, that would have been sick as hell. But I mean, you know what? I'm selfish. This can just be our little moment, just between us as friends and the other people in the movie theater that burned down. Yeah, you know, we made the news. That's not nothing either. I mean,
yeah, we did make the actual news.
Yeah, I mean, there are plane crashes that don't make the news.
There's shootings that don't make the news.
Yeah, what we did is worse than a shooting. Man.
It is.
Fuck yeah. Hey there, you 4 are under arrest. Yeah! You! What? Well, you're arresting us because we pulled off the greatest chicken jockey of all time, right?
Chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
I'm arresting you because you burned down a movie theater and you pissed on some people, so you're now a sex offender.
Well, that was gonna happen eventually, right?
Well, no. And also there was the fireworks.
Oh yeah, the fireworks were sick.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, and then there was the gun thing. That was especially fucked up.
Oh yeah, that was Jeffy's idea. I wish I could take credit for it. So you just, slap on the old handcuffs and take us down to the courthouse.
No, I don't have enough handcuffs, but I mean, you guys have to go to court.
Wait, we're not like actually gonna go to jail though, right?
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Of course you're gonna go to jail. You committed arson and a whole bunch of other crimes.
Wait, Junior, is he fucking serious?
Yeah, are you saying facts?
Just like a slap on the wrist though, right?
No, I'm talking like prison, like multiple years in prison.
What the fuck? That can happen?
Wait, it was a joke.
Well, it was funny though.
No, it wasn't funny. You guys committed a bunch of crimes and people got hurt.
Junior, we're fucked.
Wait, it was a joke. We did it. It was a ha-ha joke.
No, there's no exemption for jokes.
Joseph, it's all your fucking fault for not coming to TikTok. If we had the TikTok, he'd see it was a joke. He thinks we did it on purpose.
Yeah,
might be right.
Yeah, and it would have at least been worth it.
I mean, we did it on purpose, but like it was a joke purpose.
It was pretty funny. We said chicken jockey and shit. I'm gonna have to take you guys down to the courthouse.
But other people were doing it.
No, they weren't. Come on.
No, other people.
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Bloomer, and today we will be hearing the case of Junior, Joseph, Cody, and Jeffy. You four are being accused of yelling chicken jockey at the Minecraft movie, and then throwing popcorn all over the theater, lighting off fireworks, pissing on your fellow moviegoers, riding a chicken around the theater while it was shitting, shooting a gun, and then eventually burning down the entire movie theater. Boys, what would make you commit such a crazy crime?
Well, Your Honor, Jack Black said chicken jockey, like from the Minecraft game. He said a video game reference. How else are we teenage boys supposed to react? Sit in our seats and not ride a live chicken that's shitting? I think not.
Now, I do see how that would be very exciting for you boys, but you should still know better than to act that way in public. You ruined the movie experience for everybody who was in the theater. Well, even people who weren't in the theater, because you burned the entire theater down. My point is, do you boys feel any remorse for what you've done?
Your Honor, if anyone in the theater is complaining about what we did, they obviously aren't Minecraft fans. They should be proud about how crazy we went.
I see you have no remorse for what you've done. Well, since you boys love mining and crafting so much, your punishment will be to build a new movie theater for this community. And you can't have any outside help. You have to build it with wood and pickaxes and netherrack and redstone or whatever the fuck.
Your Honor, how the fuck are we supposed to build a movie theater? We're just kids.
Well, you boys managed to find a way to bring a live shitting chicken and a gun into a movie theater, so I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. And if you don't build the theater by tomorrow, you will all go to jail for 5 years. Case dismissed.
By tomorrow?
Come on, guys, let's get started.
But this is fucking impossible.
Okay, guys, let's get started on this movie theater.
God, this chicken fucking stinks. Guys, we're so screwed. There's no way we're gonna build a movie theater from scratch.
Well, I don't know how you'd build it from a scratch. You have to use your fingernails.
Well, no, I just mean, we're not gonna build it with no help.
We have help, Cody. There's 4 of us.
Well, okay, yeah, there are 4 of us, but we need materials.
Okay, well, one of us can go look for materials. Joseph, go out in the woods and collect wood.
Okay, dude, I got you.
What do I do? Me and Jeffy?
You can go look for hammers.
Look for hammers?
Yeah, and pickaxes.
I'm just gonna find those?
Yeah, just go look for it. And Jeffy, you can go help Joseph look for wood too, because you have strength, so you can push trees down.
Okay.
And I'll just, I'll draw what I think a movie theater should look like.
Junior, this is stupid. This isn't Minecraft. This is real life.
Wait, say that again.
I said this isn't Minecraft. This is real life.
Say the first sentence.
This isn't Minecraft.
Say that again.
This isn't Minecraft.
Say it one more time.
This isn't Minecraft.
But what if it was?
What are you talking about?
I'll see you at court tomorrow.
Where the fuck are you going? We only have 24 hours!
Order, 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 order. I am the Honorable Judge Poober. And today, I will be seeing this brand new movie theater that these boys built for our community. Boys, where is this movie theater?
It's right here, sir.
Oh, I see. This must be a video of it.
No, we made it in Minecraft.
What?
That's the game Minecraft. We made the movie theater in Minecraft.
That is actually very cool. You have the seats and the screen and that is quite cool, but I actually meant a real movie theater in real life.
You never said that, Your Honor. You said a movie theater for our community, and it's a public server, so anyone can join and go in the theater.
Damn! I've been duped. You kids win this time, but I'll be back! I'll be back!
Where did he go?
It doesn't matter, guys. We won! Woohoo! So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, Junior. Maybe change your smoke detector?
That's Chef Pee-Pee's job.
Dude, let's make a rap song.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
All right, Cody, drop a beat for me.
What, me?
Yeah, just drop a beat, God.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I got a ball on my shirt, I go outside to eat dirt, you mess with me, you get hurt, I leave you blue like a Smurf,
Oh! Leave you blue like a Smurf!
Like a Smurf!
Because when you beat up people, they turn blue! Like a Smurf!
Like a Smurf!
Oh, that was cool, Joseph.
Yeah, that was off the dome too, dude.
I don't know, Joseph. That was pretty mid.
Wait, why are you hating on my bars, Cody?
Yeah, Cody, that was awesome!
Nah, I gave you that sick-ass DJ Mustard style beat, and that was the riz you bring to it. It's kind of lame. My right shoe could make a better rap than that.
What? Shoes can't even talk!
Yeah, your shoe can't rap better than Joseph.
I wouldn't say anything like that.
With shoe?
Yeah, that's me, the shoe on your foot. Look, and I can make a better rap song than these fools.
Well, then do it.
What? Oh, you trying to put me on the spot? Okay then. Watch this. What? I'ma shoot. Yeah. What? You ain't got no soul. What? Pulling strings in this hole. I'ma shoot, looking fresh and brand new. Steppin' shit, PU. I'm a pair, I come in two. Walk on you like bubble gum. Watch your stuff, these streets I run. What are those? Your shoes are dumb. Bitch, I'm fly like Air Force One. I'ma shoot, what? I'ma shoot, what? I'ma shoot, stuff on you, what? Stuff on you, you black and blue. I'ma shoot, what? I'ma shoot, I'ma shoot, stuff on you, what? Stuff on you, you black and blue.
Wow, I gotta admit, Shu, that shit went pretty hard.
Yeah, I told you I go hard. See, I've been in the game for a while.
Wow, Joseph, Cody's shoe did rap better than you.
Whatever, dude. Look, how about we go outside and play basketball? Look, I got something to say, too.
Basketball?
Yeah, y'all been playing around with me for too long, and I gotta say what I gotta say right now.
Okay, then say it.
Okay. You think you can put me on the spot, too? All right, then, let's go. Yeah. I'm a ball hoe. What? Watch me dribble, ooh. Watch me dribble, ooh. Ooh, I might go between your nuts, nigga. Cross you up, leave you stuck. Getting green Milwaukee Bucks. Dunk on you, don't give no fucks. Bust your ass, you out of luck. Station to it kinda sucks. But I still like that fit duck. I'm Michael Jordan, you're a smush. Ballin' like my dick was tough. Basketball. I'm a ball, cross you up. Make you fall, you ain't good at all. Dunk on you, like taco fall. Cause little boy, you small, windmill dunk. In the air, you smell my ball. Wow, I'm sorry, basketball. I didn't know you felt that way. Yeah, I'm getting tired of being dribbled all the time. It makes me dizzy.
Well, that is what you were designed for.
What? No, I didn't ask to be a basketball. Look, balls have feelings too.
Yeah, I can confirm that. Balls do have feelings.
Well, I'm so sorry, basketball. Let's just go home.
Cody, why is everything rapping?
I don't know. It is kind of weird. Maybe we're just hungry and that's why we're hallucinating.
Oh yeah, let's go ask Chef Pee Pee to make us something to eat.
Yeah.
These burgers look delicious.
Hey, Chef Pee Pee.
Not right now, Junior. Look, I'm making hamburgers.
You should be grilling up some wieners with no buns.
I don't have any wieners, Cody.
You got one in your pants, you sexy mofo.
Ew, shut up. Look, what do you guys want?
Well, I think me and Cody are really hungry because we've been hallucinating all day. Like, we've seen random objects start rapping.
What? Objects can't rap, Junior. Oh, I wouldn't say all that.
What, spatula?
Yeah, it's me, Spatula. What? Spatula, you can talk? Yeah, and I have something to say.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey, where's the meat? Oh my God. Put it all in my face. Yum, yum. Where's I'm a spatula, let me make you a grilled cheese. I'm really thin, squeeze me between your butt cheeks. Hit it from the back, flip them over like a flapjack. I love meatballs, it reminds me of a ball sack. Wow, Spatula, I didn't know you were gay.
Me neither. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, Cody, look, you can have it.
Oh, man.
Oh, Chef Pee Pee, we're gonna be upstairs. Just let us know when the burgers are done.
Ugh, I don't even know if I want these burgers anymore.
So, Cody, what do you want to do until the hamburgers are ready?
I don't know. Junior, can you change that stupid smoke detector? It's getting annoying.
We'd have to grab a ladder. It would be a whole thing.
Yeah, and I don't want to grab a ladder because it might start rapping.
Hey guys, what doing?
Nothing, Jeffy. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing, just smacking the old diaper.
And I'm tired of it.
Diaper?
You can talk?
See, Holmes, and I got a rap song I want to rap.
Why does this keep happening?
Hey, it's the diaper, Holmes. I got a whole lot of shit that don't make sense. Live la vida loca.
Smack the diaper, make a sound, beat it up like Chris Brown. Need to shit, go to town, I can hold up to a pound. Take it off, what's that smell? Smells so bad, stinks like hell. So much brown, it's hard to tell. That was lunch, Taco Bell.
What do you think about that, Holmes?
Why is your diaper Hispanic?
I didn't even know my diaper could talk. Daddy, my diaper's rapping at me.
Cody, why is everything rapping?
I don't know, Junior. This is getting ridiculous. And change that goddamn smoke detector.
Cody, we should focus on the important things, like random objects rapping, not a stupid smoke detector.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What do we do? You want to play trains?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like they could rap or anything.
Choo-choo!
Oh, God damn it.
It's me, Thomas, and I got something to rap about.
Thomas?
Chugga, 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 chugga. What? Choo-choo! We running trains, oh! Where that tunnel, where that tunnel, Little engine that could, I'm the nigga that would. Choo-choo on your bitch ass, Thomas with that cold gas. 6 wheels, coming fast, where's your bitch? Flat your ass, getting the train ran on her. How she like it, hard and fast. What y'all think about that? Did I go off the tracks or what?
Yeah, that shit did go pretty hard, Thomas. Why is the beat the same for all of them?
I don't know. But I'm tired of everything rapping, Cody. Like, what's happening to us?
I don't know. Maybe somebody slipped something into our drink?
Bill Cosby hasn't been here, Cody.
Yeah, that's true. If he had, he would have been rapping.
I have an idea. Why don't we just call a doctor and ask a doctor what's happening with us?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, let me call a doctor.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
Yeah, doctor. Something weird's happening to me and my friend.
Oh, what's going on?
Everything we look at starts rapping music.
Yeah, I've been saying you kids gotta stop listening to that rap music. It'll rot your brain. All that talk about hoes and bitches and ass and cars and lean. It's too cool. The human mind can't fathom stuff that cool. You know, you can't spell crap without rap. Yeah, you kids gotta start listening to something else, like country or pop or rock and roll or bluegrass or polka or something, I don't know.
So you think it's our fault because we like to listen to rap music?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what Dr. Dre said? Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I don't really know what that means, but I'm still gonna eat tricks. I don't even care if I'm not a kid. Yeah, you know, I actually got pulled over when I was a teenager for listening to rap music. Yeah, they searched my car and everything. Taught me a valuable lesson, it did. So now I'm a cop and I pull people over for listening to rap music. Isn't that ironic?
Well, doctor, like, no, something like really weird's happening because like objects will rap at us. Like we saw a basketball start rapping at us.
Oh, well maybe you kids are just schizophrenic and you're just now noticing.
Hey, man.
Who the hell said that?
Over here, man.
It's gotta be an object trying to rap.
On your head, dude.
On my head?
Yeah, what's up? It's me.
Well, it's your bald spot.
My bald spot?
Yeah, I've been here for years. Now it's my time to shine.
Well, what do you have to say, bald spot?
Check this out.
Yeah, the ball spot, nigga. What? Yeah. You going ball, Brooklyn? Just cut it off, Brooklyn. No hair, I don't care. Ball spot, it makes you stare. Wear a hat, cover up. I'm still here, just give up. All the ladies laugh at you, looking like Mr. Magoo. Need some hair, you wish it grew. Where's the millions you look like Groot?
What you think about that, Baldy?
That was mean. I'm gonna go put on a hat to shut him up. Howdy. Yeah, now that I've shut him up, this is pretty weird. Everything keeps rapping. What do you think it is, Doctor? I don't know. Maybe we have some kind of like new rare disease that makes things start rapping?
You've never heard of something like this before?
No, never.
Junior, change that goddamn smoke detector.
Okay, I'll change it right now, Cody.
Wait a minute, that's not a smoke detector. That's a carbon monoxide detector. There must be a carbon monoxide leak in here.
Ah, yeah it is.
Oh, god damn it.
Beep, 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 beep. Ah. I was trying to let y'all know y'all was gonna die. Ha, you almost died from carbon monoxide. I should warn you, shit, I tried. You ignore me, let it slide. Glad you heard me, took some time. Made a noise, I'm not a mime. Now you know that you didn't die. We cool now, niggas for life.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It was a carbon monoxide leak. It was making us all hallucinate that everything was rapping. I'm gonna go find the leak and fix it.
Well, Cody, I'm glad he figured out the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all forgot about me, Couch the Rapper, and I got something to say.
No, we're out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Hey, where y'all going? Come back! Chives, I love being a billionaire.
I know, you tell me every day, sir.
Chives, feed me chocolate. Ah,
Very well, sir.
throw it in my mouth. Spanking for missing and being bad at throwing.
Two, sir.
You have 2 ass cheeks, Chives. You want me to hit the hole?
No, sir, please.
All right, Chives, now fetch me my phone. I want to look at the stock market.
Very well, sir.
Hey! What are you doing in my house? You're the gardener. You're supposed to be outside. Get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for my hedge clippers.
You're not gonna find your hedge clippers in my fucking living room. Now go! Chives, help!
What, sir?
Stinky's in the house. Get him out.
I don't know why he's in here.
Hey! Get out of the fucking house!
Can I use your bathroom first, senor?
No, use my bathroom? Fuck no. No, you can't use my bathroom. You shit in the yard. You dig a hole, you take a shit, and you plant an orange tree. Naranjas! Now get!
Okay.
Chives, never let that happen again.
I will have a talk with the gardener.
Yes, you will. Chives, did you see where a CEO of a healthcare company was shot outside his hotel?
Oh, I did hear about that. Shot in broad daylight.
Why didn't his bodyguard protect him?
Well, he didn't have a bodyguard.
Didn't have a bodyguard? Chives, I don't have a bodyguard. What if someone tries to shoot me?
Well, then I would be very happy.
Chives.
But unfortunately, I'm not that lucky.
Chives, I think I need a bodyguard.
And who would want to kill you?
I don't know, Chives. Everyone loves me. But I think we should get a bodyguard just in case. So what I want you to do is I want you to find every bodyguard you can think of and let's have an audition.
Very well, sir.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, nigga.
Alright, sir, I have arranged several interviews for your bodyguard position.
Okay, send them in.
Very well, sir. The first candidate is a gentleman named Screwball.
Screwball?
Screwball, yes.
Alright, come on in. I have a question. The fuck are you doing? You're dressed like a clown. You look like a dickhead. Do you even know what this job's supposed to be for?
Well, Mr. Businessman, I saw the flyer and saw that you were hiring.
Well, this is for a bodyguard position, not a little kid's birthday party.
I'm actually not allowed within 500 feet of kids or a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. So I have a question for you. Let's say an assassin's trying to kill me. How would you protect me?
Well, I'd pull out my snake balloon because people are afraid of snakes, and I'd go...
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry. Did I get the job?
We'll call you.
But you don't have my number.
Get the fuck out!
Ow! That wasn't very nice.
Chives, the next one better be good because I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, it is a public application, sir. Anyone can apply.
Well, maybe it should be a little less public. Who's the next one?
The next candidate's name is Shrek.
Shrek?
Yes, sir.
The ogre guy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, donkey! I'm here for the job interview of being a bodyguard!
Well, you're definitely big, so if someone tries to shoot me, you can take a bullet for me and all that fat.
Yes, I can, business donkey! My ass has gotten pretty fat from all the cheesecake. So I do have one question, business donkey. How many snack breaks do I get? And how many bathroom breaks do I get? Because, you see, I have to shit for at least 6 hours of the day. You see, my asshole gets clogged, and I call it constipate. So it takes about 6 hours for me to break through the barrier and release the demon from my bowels, Mr. Business Donkey. And then I'm gonna need about 4 hours to sit there and think about it and recover. Then I need another 3 hours to wipe. But also sometimes I do let it crust. So guilty is charged on the crust. So I always shit, but I don't always wipe. So sometimes pizza crust, sometimes wipey wipe, but always shitty shit.
I'm sorry, the position has been filled. It was nice meeting you.
Well, darn it! That's okay. But do you mind if I take a shit in your bathroom before I leave?
No, I'm sorry. My toilets have weight limits, so please leave.
Alright, see you later. I'm gonna go home and have some Sara Lee cheesecake!
Did he just fly away by flapping his arms?
He did, sir.
Well, fuck the Wright brothers, I guess. Who's next, Chives? Because these candidates have not been good.
I'm sorry, sir. The next candidate's name is Woody.
Woody? Like when your wiener's hard?
No, sir. Like his name is Woody.
Chewy boy! My name's Woody, and I'm here for the job interview.
Ooh, a sheriff. It would be nice to have someone with law enforcement experience. So if someone was trying to kill me, how would you protect me?
Well, I'd see him coming from miles away with my binoculars. And I usually use these to hunt shrimpos. And when I see the shrimpo, I do the call.
That's enough. Hush. We'll definitely call you. You're at the top of the list.
Alright, good. I'll see you later.
Chives, what the fuck? These candidates suck! First you get me a clown, then you get me an ogre, and now you got me a mental patient? Where are all the good bodyguard candidates?
I'm sorry, sir. The next candidate's name, it's Crush.
Crush? Hell yeah, that sounds badass. Send him in.
I hope he is.
Oh, look at this house, man. It's like way up here, dude. Like cuckoo-ca-choo. So like, what's this even about, man? Because I'm looking and I'm seeing people that are looking like I'm about to join the fucking Men in Black, dude. Like shoot some fucking aliens and wipe people's fucking minds. This could be righteous.
This is a bodyguard position to protect my life. So how would you save me if someone was trying to kill me?
Alright, so let me tell you what's gonna happen, man. Like, Spider-Man's gonna come down from the shit, like, upside down, dude. And then Dr. Obtuse and the Green Goober are gonna be going at it. And I'm gonna be in the Batmobile, hotboxing that motherfucker, dude. And then Batman's gonna be like, where's my car, dude? And Robin's gonna be like, where's your car, dude? And then Batman's gonna be like, it was just right here, dude. And then Robin's gonna be like, you got a tattoo. And Batman's gonna be like, what'd it say? And Robin's gonna be like, where's your car, dude? But to be honest with you, man, I don't really like violence. I prefer to like roll a fatty and then just like talk to the dude, right? Like about the stars and stuff, like the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper. And you know what's fucked up, man? You know what's really screwed up is when some people are the Big Dipper and some people are the Little Dipper. Dude, sometimes I feel like I'm the Little Dipper, dude, and that's just not fucking cool, dude. Like sometimes I just want to be the Big Dipper, right?
Are you done? We drug test. I'm sorry.
Fuck, man, I thought I totally had it. I thought I was gonna be part of the Men in Black.
No, no Men in Black here. Chives, please tell me that all these other candidates were just jokes and you actually have a real legit candidate lined up?
Well, there is one more candidate, sir. His name is Craig, and he called himself the Devil.
Oh, the Devil. That sounds scary. That sounds like he's a killer. So, where is he?
Well, he was supposed to be here by now.
It is I, the Devil.
Please tell me he's going to hell.
Yep, first class ticket.
Well, at least it's first class and I don't have to sit with the poor that's going to hell. So how would you protect me if someone was trying to kill me?
I would just let them kill you because how evil! I'm supposed to be a bodyguard, but I'm going to let you die!
Well, obviously you're not getting the job, you fucking dickhead! Get out of here! Chives, I need some fresh air. Drive me around in my Lamborghini.
Very well, sir.
Hey, Daddy, peep the fit.
That's a hot dog costume, Jeffy.
Wiener time.
What?
Wiener time!
Oh, that's right, Marvin. I forgot. It's Wiener Friday. We have to eat hot dogs.
Wiener Friday? Wouldn't it make more sense if it was Wiener Wednesday?
Well, it used to be, Marvin, but now it's Wonton Soup Wednesday.
Okay, well, let's wait for next Wednesday to be Wiener Wednesday.
Nope, that's Wheat Bread Wednesday.
What? Wheat Bread Wednesday.
Wiener time!
Jeffy, we don't have any hot dogs.
Hot dog time!
Oh, Marvin, you could go to the gas station and get hot dogs that they have on those roller things.
Those are disgusting.
Jeffy will eat them.
Hot dog time? Wiener time!
I'm not going to the gas station.
Hot dog time? Wiener
It's a
time!
long drive. I'm not
Hot
going.
dog time?
I'm not doing it.
Wiener time!
You're not eating
Hot dog time? Wiener time!
No, I'm not getting-
Hot dog time? Wiener time!
Okay, fine. I'll get you a goddamn hot dog.
Hot dog time!
Chives, where did you take me? What is this poor place?
This is the gas station, sir. The car needs gas to move.
Well, why don't I just put money in it?
Well, that's what the gas is, sir.
Well, hurry up!
Very well, sir. Oh, come on, damn thing!
What's going on, Chives?
It says, please see cashier.
Well, go in there and see him!
I can't. You have to be the one to go in there. It's your card.
Oh, fine. But if I go in there and catch some poor disease, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hello, thank you for coming to the gas station. What can I do for you?
Smells so poor in here. Wait, what are these things?
Scratch offs, you can win money.
Money, you say?
Excuse me, where are the hot dogs?
Marvin, what are you doing at the gas station? You don't have money for things.
Well, I was just gonna buy some hot dogs.
Hot dogs? So you have money for hot dogs, but you don't have money to pay your house payment.
Well, my family, they're just kind of hungry.
Well, my bank account's hungry for your house payment. But show me these hot dogs.
Oh, okay, here's the hot dogs.
Ew, poor! Marvin, these hot dogs are just rolling around on the table?
Yeah, you grab one and eat it.
This is like some sort of hot dog petting zoo. You can come up and just pet them. You can even feed them ketchup and mustard if you want to.
But listen, I just need to grab a few. I gotta eat them.
You're going to eat this, Marvin? How do you know a homeless man didn't come in here and rub his dick all over him?
I don't know. I don't know that.
So you're willing to take that gamble? Well, Marvin, how do you know? There's no cameras in here or anything to see if a homeless man put his dick on it.
Listen, it's wiener time.
Wiener time? That is not a thing, Marvin.
I just need to grab a few because for Jeffy and my wife.
Wiener time. You know what, Marvin? Let's go talk to the guy and see how much these hot dogs are. Come on.
I think they're like $1.
Hey, 9/11, how much are the hot dogs rolling around on the table over there?
$3?
Marvin, if you pull out $3 right now, you don't owe a house payment.
I was gonna use my credit card.
That's still my money, so no! Sorry, sir. We're not buying anything. Marvin here gets a banana.
Congratulations!
And your family will thank me because at least they won't have to eat something that had a dick all over it. And if someone put the dick on the banana, at least they can pull the peel back.
Freeze! Give me all the money in the register.
Ah!
Oh, you look like you have money. Give me your money now or you die.
What does that smell? Is that banana? I am allergic to banana!
Marvin, you saved my life!
I didn't do anything.
Marvin, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hire you to be my bodyguard. So all you gotta do is just follow me around for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What? I gotta get home. But
no, you're coming with me. Your first mission is to watch me while I sleep. Come on.
I'm not gonna steal that.
Marvin's goddamn banana. All right, Marvin, you stand right there and you watch me sleep. And if anyone tries to break into that window, you kill them.
I don't have a weapon.
Well, you karate chop that motherfucker, Marvin.
Okay.
All right. Chives, where's my milk?
Right here, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chives. I didn't know my arms were 30 fucking feet long. I didn't know my arms were 29 fucking feet long. Good boy. What? Chives, did you shave your pubes and put it in my milk?
Yes.
You drink it. That's gonna be your dinner.
Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing.
Marvin, part of the job is no phones. You better not answer that phone.
Hello?
Marvin, you're supposed to let it go to voicemail.
Marvin, where are you? The gas station isn't that far away.
I got a job.
At the gas station?
No, Goodman was at the gas station and he was hiring a bodyguard, so I have to watch him all night.
That's weird, Marvin.
Wiener time!
Jeffy keeps saying wiener time.
Wiener time!
All right, baby, wiener time's gonna have to be later.
Marvin, don't you talk dirty to your wife. That's gross.
Baby, I gotta go. Bye.
Wiener time, Marvin? That's crazy if that's how she asked for it.
But it's
wiener time. All this wiener time talk's making me want wiener time. Quinceañera! Wiener time!
Right now, Mr. Goodman?
Yes, you get under here.
Okay.
Marvin, you watch the whole time.
What?
You gotta make sure she doesn't kill me.
What? I don't want to watch this, please.
Look into my eyes, Marvin.
No.
Marvin, did you fall asleep?
No, I didn't.
Liar! I sleep with my eyes open. I saw the whole thing.
Listen, can I go home? I've been up all night.
No, Marvin, it's a 24-hour job.
What?
You have to take me to the bank.
But the bank for what?
I count my money every morning, so you have to take me to the bank. You're my bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
All right, come on.
I'm so tired.
All right, Marvin, you watch my back while I count my money.
Good morning, Mr. Goodman. How are you today?
Rich as always. Last night I gave my maid in Alabama Hot Pocket my buddy Marvin here a watch, didn't you, Marvin?
It was disgusting.
Marvin, don't be rude. Turn around and say hi.
Hi.
Time to die, Goodman.
Marvin, I told you to watch my back.
I turned my back for literally 1 second.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Oh, well, let me just grab my... Marvin, hurry up and shoot him! Shoot him! Simon says shoot him! Why are you not shooting him?
Move out of the way.
Marvin, you're fired!
All right, time to die. Oh, what? It jammed.
Oh,
come on.
Marvin, hurry up! It jammed! Karate chop him!
Ouch! Oh my god, my nose hurts.
Oh, now it's fixed.
Oh, hold on. Before you kill me, how much are they paying you to kill me?
$10,000.
$10,000? I'll pay you $20,000 not to kill me. I'll pay you $30,000 to tell me who hired you.
Deal. It was the gardener.
The gardener? The gardener doesn't have $10,000. Maybe he has 10,000 pesos.
Well, yeah, that's what he was gonna pay me in.
Okay, look, I'll tell you what. I'll pay you 50,000 pesos not to kill me, and you go kill the gardener.
Deal.
Oh, sorry, Marvin, but you're fired.
Okay.
So, you ever heard of Wiener Thumb? Dang good, ball line up. Dang good, dang good, dang good, dang good.
I'm gooking. It's pretty cool.
Marvin, our bills are past due again!
What, they're past due again? It's like they come every month.
Marvin, it says pay now to avoid interruption of service. I hate interruptions, Marvin. They're so rude.
Okay, well, can you just call and see if they'll give us an extension?
Are they going to give us another extension, Marvin?
Well, just say we lost our job.
Well, I told them that last month.
Well, tell them we lost our job again.
Okay, I'll tell them we looked everywhere and we still can't find it.
Yeah, I just want to watch golf. Tiger Woods is about to win his another Masters.
Dang good, dang good.
I'm gooking.
Dang good.
I'm trying to watch golf, Jeffy. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back in your mouth. Put it back.
Hello and welcome to the PGA tournament. We're here with 5-time Masters champion Tiger Woods. Hey there, Tiger.
Oh, hey, I cheated on my wife a lot.
Yes, we know, but you've also won 5 Masters championships, so you're gonna do it again today?
Oh, of course. If I see a white woman, I'm gonna have sex with her on this field.
What? No, I was talking about the golf.
Oh, that too. I'm a natural at that. Don't worry about that.
But how do you do it?
Well, I usually go to the local bars. Hopefully they're white affiliated. I see a white woman, snatch her up, have sex with her consensually.
Again, I was talking about the golf.
Oh, I'm just a natural at it. White women give me powers. Look,
okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Tiger Woods is good at golf and loves white women. Tiger Woods lines up for his first shot. If he gets this in a hole-in-one, he wins the Masters.
Quiet!
Everybody quiet, please.
White women. White women.
He's doing his white woman chant.
White women.
Bazoonga! He has clobbered it! It's a hole-in-one!
Where's the white women? I need them right now. I need the powers.
Yes, Tiger Woods won. I'm so happy.
Hey, Danny, look, I'm Tiger Woods.
Well, that was a pretty good hit, Jeffy.
Yep, now all I gotta do is just sleep with a bunch of white women and I'm him.
Well, don't forget the DUIs.
Marvin, I called the Bills place and they told us that we would have an extension through next week.
Yes, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Yeah. That means I get to watch TV for a week.
Or you can get a job.
What? Oh, that don't make me do that. Why don't you get a job?
What? No, I'm too pretty to have a job.
Look, you go apply for one and then I'll apply for one. There's someone at the door. Hello?
Hey, Marvin.
Oh, Goodman, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to collect $30,000 of back house payments.
Oh, come on. You know I don't have $30,000. You waste your time driving here. You know you're not going to get it.
Marvin, I'm sick of it.
What? Sick of what?
You being a lazy piece of shit. You know what? If you don't pay me $30,000 by tonight, I'm going to stick this Nerf dart down your pee hole.
Oh, there's no way I can get $30,000 by tonight. Be real.
Well, okay. I'm even more tired of it. So what you got to do is you got to pay me the $30,000 or I'm going to evict your ass.
What, evict me? Where are we going to live?
I don't know. You're gonna live out on the street like a poor piece of shit that you are. So you really only have 2 options. Pay me the $30,000 or this Nerf dart's gonna go down your pee hole and you're gonna be evicted out on your ass.
Wait, I get both?
Yeah, so I guess it's really only one option.
Oh, okay. I will try to come up with the money. Okay, just give me some time. Give me some time.
Nerf dart pee hole.
Aw, Marvin, why are you sad?
Goodman says if we don't pay him $30,000 in back house payments tonight, he's going to kick us out on the street.
What? Marvin, we don't have that kind of money. We can't even pay our bills.
There's always prostitution. I can give a mean, dirty Sanchez.
Well, Marvin, don't be sad. Look, Tiger Woods just won.
I know.
Tiger, how do you do it?
The powers, you see it flowing through my veins? I can't lose. Every time I go up and hit the ball, it's a hole-in-one. I got a shotgun. I can see the fucking hole from a mile away. I can't be beat. Who can beat me? A DUI can't stop a real nigga like me. I put my whole billions on the line, nigga. And you put your wife on the line. If I lose, fuck it. I'll be homeless. I don't care shit. I got a golf course I can sleep on. I ain't worried. But you make sure you put your bitch on the line, cause when I win, I want her. I'm putting her through it, nigga.
You heard it here, folks. If you think you have what it takes to beat Tiger Woods, just put your wife on the line and come on down to the golf course.
Where the white women?
Wait a minute. I have a good idea. What if we enter Jeffy in that golf tournament and we win all that money?
Do what?
Oh, Marvin, no, I don't want to sleep with Tiger Woods.
You're not going to have to. Jeffy's good at golf. You didn't see him hit the little spiky ball thing he just did.
I don't know, Marvin.
Look, let's go outside and watch Jeffy hit a golf ball. And if he hits it far, then we're going to enter him in. Come on, let's go watch him. All right, Jeffy, if you hit that golf ball very good, Mommy will put her body on the line.
What?
Don't worry, Mommy. I'm about to send this bitch to the moon.
Yeah, he hit one on the couch. It went very far like that.
Oh, actually, that was pretty good.
Yeah, look, it hit the fence. So you're good enough for us to bet you on the Tiger Woods thing?
I did not say that.
Thanks for your permission. Come on, Jeffy, let's go. Hey there, we're here for the tournament thing.
Oh, hey, you here to challenge Tiger Woods?
Yeah, I brought my golf bat.
Oh, good. But wait, where's the wife you're going to be betting?
Wait. I said white women. This look like a sausage fest.
Oh, my wife's at home getting ready.
Is she white, like from the Caucasus Mountains?
I mean, she's white as me.
Yes! Good enough!
Okay, now we just need your verbal consent that you're okay with Tiger Woods having sex with your wife if Jeffy loses.
Yeah, if Jeffy loses, Tiger Woods can bang my wife.
He said it. Y'all heard him?
I heard it.
Don't you need my wife's verbal consent?
Come on. I'm Tiger Woods. She's gonna say yes.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, Jeffy, you go first, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead, white boy. I want to see that stroke game.
Oh, right here on the course?
No, no, not that, Jeffy. He's talking.
It's strong and sticky.
No, Jeffy, you gotta hit the white ball, okay?
Okay.
Jeffy's lining up his shot. I don't know what he's doing. Interesting noise choice. And he's missed, and his shoe came off.
Stupid shoe. Jeffy, what the fuck was that?
My shoe came off.
You're supposed to hit the ball.
I know that.
Jeffy's lining up for his second shot. That first one didn't count. Holy guacamole! He whacked the tee, but not the ball.
What the fuck are you doing, ball? You're supposed to get hit.
Jeffy, what are you doing? Hit the goddamn ball.
I know that.
I don't think you know it, Jeffy, because you haven't hit the ball yet.
Oh, you want to see me hit the goddamn ball?
Yes.
Back up. I'll hit the ball.
Jeffy is now lining up for his third shot, although he technically hasn't hit the ball yet, so this is really his first shot. There's that shoe again. He really ought to tie that.
Father, can you hand me my shoe?
Oh, yeah, sure. How about that?
Well, that was rude.
You get the fucking shoe back when you hit the goddamn ball.
Don't you yell at me. This is hard.
You hit it in the front yard.
Well, this isn't the front yard.
Jeffy, hit the goddamn ball. I don't want Tiger Woods banging my wife.
I'm trying.
As crazy as this sounds, this is actually Jeffy's fourth shot, but really his first. Well, he did hit it, but he lost his second shoe.
Hey, where'd my ball go?
You motherfucker, you're not even trying. You're not even trying, Jeffy.
Don't you yell at me.
What, Jeffy, what happened to your tooth?
What?
Nothing, Jeffy. You stop. You know what? No more shoes for you. Go find your golf ball and win in the bushes over there.
Okay.
Jeffy, please start trying, please.
Danny, I can't find my ball. Oh, Danny, a hippopotamus has it.
Oh, God. Mr. Rollmaker guy.
Yes?
A squirrel has my son's ball. Can we get a redo?
No, the rules say you have to hit the ball from the animal.
Wait, what?
Yep, those are the rules.
All right.
Oh, I can't look.
Whoa, he got an eagle.
Well, no, he killed a squirrel.
No, an eagle's what it's called when you get 2 under par.
You're talking a language I don't even understand.
It's golf. All right, Tiger, show him what you got.
Looks like I'm getting white women today, but what's new?
Achoo. Sorry.
You better not ever sneeze on this fucking golf course again. I swear to God, I will hit you in your fucking nose till it looks like Barney.
Wait, he threatened me.
You're not supposed to sneeze during a putt.
Sorry, just there's a lot of pollen in the air.
Bitch, even when you sneeze, I still hit that hoe.
It's a hole in one!
What does that mean for Jeffy?
He's got to do better. Welcome to hole 2!
What, hole 2? How many holes are there?
18!
Jesus Christ. Can we do like the best of 3, like 3 holes?
Let me check with Tiger. Hey, Tiger, you okay with doing 3 holes?
Oh, yeah. As long as I can use your wife's 3 holes tonight. You're a good sport. Thank you so much.
So why are you shaking his hand?
It's Tiger Woods.
He's gonna bang your wife.
I know.
Now watch this.
Oh, damn!
This is your wife, hole in one.
Well, actually, Tiger, it landed right next to the hole.
Wait, it wasn't a hole in one?
No, but you could still get an eagle.
Not going on.
I hope your wife likes black wiener.
Okay, so if Jeffy gets a hole in one, we'll tie it up.
Yeah. And Tiger goes for the putt. And he makes it!
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's where you belong, in the hole, stupid ass, ugly ass ball. See, I swear to God, if you cross me tonight with a white woman, oh, I ain't never golfing again. You hear me, golf ball? God damn it.
Okay, Jeffy, if you get a hole in one right here, you tie it and you might actually be able to win on the next hole.
Okay, I'll try. Hey, Danny, is there something wrong with my tooth? I can't feel it.
No, buddy, no, you're doing good. Just please actually try, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
And Jeffy lines up for his first shot on hole 2. Kapowie! Oh, so close. Looks like you lose. Your wife's gonna be getting some tiger meat.
Wait, look!
What? I can't believe it, folks. A squirrel has picked up the ball and dropped it in the hole. That gives Jeffy a hole in one.
Wait, that counts?
Yep. Now we're going on to hole 3.
Oh my God, Jeffy, we can actually win this.
Welcome to the 3rd and final hole, folks. Whoever wins this hole wins the tournament. Now this hole is especially challenging because you have to hit your ball over a rattlesnake-infested field of landmines.
Landmines?
Yep. So who wants to go first?
Big Dog got it.
You heard it here first, folks. Big Dog got it.
Yep, Big Dog got it.
Jeffy lines up for his first shot. Let's hope he avoids the rattlesnakes and the landmines. Oh! Oh, bunker shot! It landed in the bunker. It's a pretty big bunker shot, boy!
Wait, it landed in the sand. How are we supposed to hit it?
You gotta go hit it out of the sand!
Come on, Jeffy, go hit it out of the sand. That way. Okay, Jeffy, you have to hit the ball in the air and make it in the green.
Duh! Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, you kind of did it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Jeffy, that's not that bad. The hole's right there. That's an easy shot.
Oh, easy day.
Well, no, actually, the hole's right there where the flag is.
Huh. Well, then, what is that? Because I want a committee meeting over that because that looks like the hole, and I think the hole should be right there for this one.
No, that's a sprinkler hole. But you better make it in this shot, because Tiger never takes 3 shots.
What looks like my wife is screwed.
Literally!
Well, Daddy, now if you distract them, I can just throw the ball in there.
But you'll get disqualified, Jeffy.
Now if you distract them, so go distract them.
Hey, well, what is the sand for?
Oh, well, that there's a bunker. It's a kind of sand trap we use to make golf harder.
Oh, Jeffy hit it! Oh, and he made it!
Oh, wow, let's go look at it. Yep, that's in the hole. That means Jeffy got it in 3. That's a birdie.
Where? Tweet.
But no, birdie is when you get 1 less than par.
Okay, I still don't know this language you're speaking, but like, are we gonna win?
Well, let's go watch Tiger. And if he gets it in less than 3, your wife is.
I know.
All right, Tiger, if you make it in 2, you win.
All I need is 1 shot.
Uh-oh, looks like he knocked it right into the rattlesnake landmine pit.
My hands were sweaty. I got this. Watch.
Says he's got this, folks. Let's find out.
I got bit by a rattlesnake.
Uh-oh! He got bit by a rattlesnake! Oh, and then he stepped on a landmine and exploded! Tiger Woods is dead, folks! He's dead, and there is no winner for this tournament!
Hey, no, I need to talk to you. So Tiger Woods died, so that means Jeffy wins, right?
No, the rules say if one of the players dies, the match is forfeited!
What? No, because we finished the match, and Tiger Woods didn't get to finish, so that means we win.
Right, he didn't get to finish, so nobody wins!
What? No, we should get some of his will or his life savings because we tried.
Nope, the money all goes to his children!
I swear to God, I am mad.
Me too.
And your tooth is broken.
What? My tooth is broken?
Oh, thanks for ruining my day.
Marvin, I saw on the news that Tiger Woods died.
I know, we didn't get the money either, so it was a big waste of time.
Well, money isn't everything, and I'm glad I don't have to sleep with him.
I mean, yeah, I would rather die than anyone sleep with you.
Hey, Marvin, I'm here for your house payment.
Oh, well, we tried to get it, Goodman. We tried to enter in the Tiger Woods tournament, but then he died.
Well, then you get your shit and you get the fuck out.
Oh, come on, please, we'll do anything, please.
Unless you let me bang your wife.
What?
I will get the popcorn.
That's right, Marvin. You're in the cup chair.
Marvin!
What, do you want to sleep on the street?
Kind of.
What? Nope, get undressed, go.
Jeffy, Marvin and I are going on a picnic.
Outside in the hot.
Marvin, you said you weren't going to complain.
It's August. Why would we eat outside? Let's eat inside with the air conditioning.
But Marvin, it's such a beautiful day outside.
But the grass is gross, it's wet, and there could be dog pee or poop.
Don't worry, Marvin, I brought a blanket.
But there's bugs, there's ants and mosquitoes and loud kids on bicycles.
Ugh, Jeffy, do you want to come on a picnic with us?
No, I'm tending to my garden.
Jeffy, I didn't know you like gardening. Look, Marvin, even Jeffy likes being outside.
But it's inside on my computer.
Oh.
How are you gardening on your computer?
Dang, it's a game called Grow a Garden. I got 50 trillion shekels in that bitch. See right there, I got the Francesco plant. I got several rainbow bone blossoms and sugar apples and spiked mangoes in this bitch.
Is that good?
Oh, dang, it's the tits. I got a green thumb up my ass.
Marvin, can we please go on our picnic now?
Okay, Jeff, if you don't hear from us, I died of a heat stroke.
Okay.
Jeffy, did you shit your pants?
Once or twice.
Jeffy, why would you not go use the toilet?
Because I'm busy playing my game. I gotta plant a seed, and then I gotta throw some sprinklers on that bitch, wait 45 minutes, and do it all over again.
All right, during your 45-minute wait, why don't you go use the toilet?
Well, because I have to wait to see if the plant does what it's supposed to do. Plus, I already got a pancake shit to my ass. It looks like a fudge round.
Baby, go start a bath for him.
Okay.
Jeffy, you're gonna take a bath while we're out taking this picnic.
Got it.
Oh, no, you're actually gonna take the bath.
All right.
And you're gonna get that fudge round off your ass.
Oh, yeah, you might need to use like a jackhammer or something. Oh, jackhammer dick! Going up and down fast as shit and fuck.
All right, Jeffy, I started your bath, but I didn't turn off the water. So in a couple of minutes, you're gonna have to turn off the water and take your bath, okay?
All right, got it.
What'd she say, Jeffy?
No, something about getting in the bath, turn the water off, wash my ass, don't use a jackhammer.
Yeah, that. All right, let's go.
Marvin, sound happy.
Wee. Jeffy, we're back home from the picnic. I'm finally home in the air conditioning. Whew. Wait, why is the ground wet? Jeffy, did you take a bath?
Yep.
Did you dry off?
No, I wanted to air dry.
Oh, Jeffy, you track so much water in that house. It's so wet. Jeffy, why do you still smell like shit? Did you take a bath? Jeffy? Oh my God, he forgot to turn the bathtub off. Oh no. Oh my God. Water everywhere, all over the floor! Jimmy! God, what the fuck?
Marvin, turn it off quick!
That's what I'm doing, John!
Why, Marvin? Just why?
There's water everywhere! Oh! It's like a bitch of water! It's like a damn video game! That's why he did it! It's a stupid video game! I'm gonna break his laptop! Jeffy! You overflowed the bathtub!
Okay.
Give me the game, you bitch! Hey! You motherfucker! You give me my laptop back! My garden! Fuck your garden! You stupid! You go to the bathtub! You're ugly! And stupid and dumb! Yeah, that's right! Yeah, screw your dumbass garden game! I hope it's gone forever! I'm gonna clean up all this mess!
Boys, what's with all the yelling?
Daddy's a dickhole!
Marvin, what did you do?
He threw my expensivest tits laptop into the bathtub!
Marvin, that wasn't very nice.
You know he forgot to turn the bathtub off and it overflowed.
Hold on! Pause! That would be the fault of whoever turned the bathtub on in the first place, because they should have known not to trust me to do what I was told. See, you guys should be the ones that should get in trouble because y'all left me here with an overflowing bathtub. I could have drowned. You can't leave someone with my mental condition unattended. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Every time I do something, it turns to shit. So now that we've established it's not my fault, you guys owe me a new laptop.
Well, I don't know. You know what I owe you? I owe you a spanking.
No, you don't. You owe me a laptop and more shekels. 70 trillion shekels.
You know what? You can go get your own goddamn new fucking laptop. How about you go start a real garden?
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Marvin, I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, no, he can go screw up other people's lives. I have to call a water damage repair person.
Honey, stop diddling in your garden and come make me supper.
All right, Hank.
A real life garden? They have candy blossoms, a bone blossom, and a frozen and shocked watermelon, and a frozen and shocked pineapple? Oh, I'm taking all this.
Honey, I think the tard from across the street's fucking around in your garden.
What? Hank, he'd better not be touching my candy blossom, my bone blossom, or my sugar apples!
I think he is.
Hank, don't stop him!
All right.
Hey, fucktard, stop fucking around in my wife's garden. Stop it.
Hank, yell louder, be a man!
Hey! Stop it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, looks like he got away with it.
Hank, I'll call the police!
It's just a fucking candy blossom.
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yes, someone robbed my garden!
They robbed your garden? What is this, war times? The Great Depression? Who robs a garden?
A thief, that's who!
Okay, well, how much money worth of produce did they steal?
Billions of shekels worth!
Shekels? What the hell time period did I get dropped into? Could you convert that into US dollars for me?
It's worth a lot!
Okay, let me look it up. It says right here that 1 billion shekels is worth 20 US cents on eBay. So this is petty theft. This is beyond petty. It's actually petty for you to have even called me.
But he stole my shocked frozen watermelon!
Shocked and frozen watermelon. How did you freeze it? Did he steal it out of your deep freezer? And it's electrified too? That should be a crime by itself. That's fruit torture.
At least he left my sugar apples.
Okay, now I know my apples. I actually love apples, and I've never seen an apple that looks anything like that. And that apple's frozen. How did you manage that? It's August. Do you even know who stole all this produce?
Yeah, it was the neighbor's kid.
Okay, well, I will go have a talk with the neighbor's kid and see if I can get him to give you a quarter.
Marvin, you're not umming with
I can smell my own balls.
Marvin, I know this is supposed to help your anger issues. Breathe in, breathe out.
I'm breathing my own ball air.
Marvin, stop. We're gonna center in and look at the third eye.
My penis? There's someone at the door.
Marvin, you're throwing off my zen.
Hello?
Hey, Marvin.
The cops? I didn't call the cops.
No, somebody called the cops on you.
Oh, was it because of all the yelling?
No, but what yelling, Marvin? Tea time? Come on, spill it. Did you hit her? I wouldn't blame you if you did. Sometimes it feels like one good smack could solve everything.
I did not hit her.
No, you're right. This conversation's better had at Dunkin' Donuts. You drive so I can drink.
No, I can't leave. I'm kind of waiting on someone.
Waiting on someone?
Hey, did someone call a water damage repair guy?
Mark.
Brooklyn.
What the hell are you doing here, Mark?
I'm here to repair some water damage.
Marvin, is this true? Did you call this man, or is he soliciting? Because that's illegal in this neighborhood. I could arrest him. Just say he's a soliciting bitch, Marvin, and I'll slap the cops on him.
No, I did call him.
Marvin, Why would you call up Mark, my arch nemesis, when you have my phone number? I can repair water damage.
Well, his prices are cheaper.
Well, that's because on his website, he looks at my website and lowers all the prices by $1. He doesn't know what he's doing. I can follow YouTube tutorials way better than he can.
I do too know what I'm doing, and I can follow YouTube tutorials as well.
Mark, you see this badge on my shirt, this Sodan badge? That means I have authority over you. I could end your life, and the worst that would happen to me is I'd get put on paid leave.
Authority over this deal.
Marvin, that's it. Pick. Me or Mark, who do you want to fix your water damage? It shouldn't be this hard, Marvin. You're hurting my feelings.
Oh, come on. He's not even wearing a water damage repair guy outfit.
Oh, yeah? You really want to fuck with me, Mark? Look at that. I stay ready for this shit.
Oh, bald! Bald! You're bald! You know what? You can have the job. Maybe you can use it to buy a hair transplant.
Ouch. I forgot I was bald.
Well, now you get to fix the water damage.
No, I'm way too upset to fix water damage. We have police business to discuss. Can I come in and talk to you, son?
But who's gonna fix my water damage?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Jeffy! Baby, have you seen Jeffy?
No.
Whoa, what's she doing? I heard you guys were yelling. Is this her trying to apologize?
I'm doing yoga.
No, I hate yoga. I'm not doing yoga. I just hate the word yoga. It always reminds me of Yogi Bear. You know, he's like, hey, boo-boo, with the stupid fucking voice he does. I don't know why he sounds like that. And then that makes me think of the baseball player Yogi Berra. That's not a name. That can't be a person's name. Is he named after Yogi Bear? Or is Yogi Bear named after him? See, I'm already pissed off. I'm confused. And then yoga makes me think about when you're hitting on a girl and you're like, yoga, let me get your number. You know, I hate the word yoga.
So why are we looking for Jeffy? Like, what do you need?
Oh, you see, your son stole 1 billion shekels worth of fruit from your neighbor.
1 billion shekels? How much money is that?
Don't worry, it's only 20 cents. Honestly, it's bullshit, but I told him I'd give him a quarter. So you have a quarter?
A quarter,
You keep your change in your zipper?
But no, I didn't. Baby, do you have a quarter?
I have no need for earthly currency.
Oh my God. I have $1.
Don't give those people $1, Marvin. That's way too much money.
All I have is $1.
All right, fine. I told him I want change.
Well, you can fix my water damage now if you want to.
I thought we weren't calling him anymore.
What was that, bitch? What did she just say? You're not calling me anymore?
Oh, listen, I told you that we wanted to go with the cheaper option.
Okay, that's why you're handing out dollar bills, right? Because you're trying to save money?
No, listen, it's just like we don't want to do friendship and business. You know, we want to keep them separated.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess if I'm not your friend, I'm a cop. I guess I can just go arrest your son for stealing.
Oh, no. Okay, we are friends. You know, take the $1 and also, like, try to fix the water damage. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll go take a look at your water damage.
Yeah, buddy. So you see all the water damage on the floor?
Oh, yeah. The problem is you didn't drain your tub. Let me get right on that.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a plumber. I'm not your friend.
Wait, stop it!
No, I'm doing this to help you as a plumber.
Stop it! Stop it right now!
Have fun with that, you dick.
Just fucking wow. Jeffy, did you really steal 1 billion shekels worth of fruit from the neighbor?
Yeah, I sure did, Daddy. I had to sell it so I can get a new laptop.
You got a new laptop? You really could make that much money selling this fruit?
Yeah, Daddy. What I did was I scammed this kid who was new at playing the game, and I took his frozen butterfly and also 1 trillion shekels.
What? Jeffy, you'd have to sell like 1 octillion shekels to get a new laptop.
Oh, octopus dick has 8 ball sacks and shit.
Wait, so you really can make that much money selling fruit in this game?
Yeah, I even sold my shocked frozen pineapple that I stole.
Wait a minute, do you think if you sold this watermelon you could pay for the water damage?
Yeah, I think I can slide my daddy a couple shekels, because you know I got it like that.
Beep, 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 beep. Shimmy!
So happy with all my new stuff.
How'd you get new stuff, Dougie? How'd you get those glasses?
I went Black Friday shop-ips.
How'd you go Black Friday shopping if you don't have any money?
Well, I already told you, Mob-ips. Everything free for black people on Black Friday.
That's not true, Dougie.
Yes, it is. See, I got this new iPhone right here.
Dougie, you stole it. The alarm's still going off.
No, let me tell you what happened. See, I walked into the Apple store and they had all the iPhones sitting out on the counter for people to grab. But it was like a carnival game, so I had to pull on it really hard to break the string. And when I did, I won. And all the alarms started going off telling me I won. And everyone in the store started cheering.
Dougie, you stole this.
No, I didn't. And there was also this other carnival game called Break, in case of emergency. And I won me a fire extinguisher.
What? Dougie, you stole a fire extinguisher?
No, I won it in the carnival game.
What, Dougie, what are you going to do with a fire extinguisher?
It's your Christmas present.
I don't want a fire extinguisher, Dougie.
Ooh, you so mean and nasty
being ungrateful for your Christmas presents, I'm gonna return it and get my money back.
How you get your money back if you didn't even buy it in the first place? You stole it!
Aw, Marvin, we didn't get to go Black Friday shopping this year.
Because we don't have any money, baby.
But Marvin, that's the only time of year we can get our Christmas presents because everything's on sale.
Well, we don't have jobs. If we had jobs, then we'd have money.
Oh, Marvin, this is gonna be the worst Christmas ever.
I mean, I guess I can go down to the job office and see if they have anyone that's hiring right now.
Okay, Marvin.
Hey there, Marvin.
Oh, thank God you came on such short notice.
Yeah, well, it is a Saturday. Ooh, are those 3 uneaten pies left over from Thanksgiving I see? I guess your family doesn't really like pie, but I do. No, I gotta focus. So you're looking for work, huh?
Yes, I can't afford Christmas gifts this year, and I really need a job.
Okay, let me see what kind of jobs we got available today.
The highest paying jobs.
Okay, these are the highest paying. Sidewalk gum scraper. It's a pretty underappreciated job, but it pulls a lot of ass.
No, I don't want to scrape gum.
Okay, fine. Retirement home ass wiper. You wipe old people's asses?
No!
Okay. Face get coughed honor.
What is that?
Well, see, scientists get people with diseases we don't know about, and they cough on your face so we can test how contagious they are.
I don't want to do that!
Okay, picky. Let's see. Dog bite pain scaler. You get bit by dogs, and then you rate how much it hurts.
What? No! Why would I want to do that?
Okay, let me see. Turd.
What?
It just says turd. Oh, no, I see. Turd dissector. People poop in a bucket, and then you just dig around in it to see if they're sick or not.
Are there any jobs that aren't gross or don't require a lot of work?
Well, all jobs require work, Marvin. That's why they call it work.
Are there any jobs that are fun?
Oh, you didn't say fun. Now, Marvin, have you ever considered working in the adult film industry?
You mean like make...
Uh-huh.
What? Rose would kill me. I can't do that.
Well, this one job is $3,000.
$3,000?
Yep, cash.
What, cash just for one night?
Yeah, just one night.
Oh, man, that would be all the money I need for Christmas. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Okay, great. I'll send you the address.
Well, can you come with me? I'm nervous.
Oh, okay. I don't mind watching. Come on, Marvin, let's go.
It's right now?
Yeah, it says ASAP. They're waiting for us. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Want to know one of my favorite ways to pass the time lately? By playing Dragon City on my phone. I always look forward to logging on so I can collect my sweet, sweet gold, feed my dragon children, breed them, and see what fun events they have going on for me to earn new dragons and grow my dragon empire. Breeding dragons is one of my favorite things to do in the game lately. You pick from your current dragons, give them some private time in the love cave, and then see what kind of abomination they can make once their egg hatches. I mean, look at this ugly thing they made. I love it. You can also train your dragons to make the supreme fighting team and test them in league battles, events, and rescue missions where you fight bosses to save other dragons that get added to your collection and you earn free goodies along the way. They're also always running limited events like treasure mazes and achievement races, so there are constantly new things to do every few days. Dragon City has been a huge supporter of the channel this year, so please go show them some love and download the game using our link below or the QR code, and you can get our sexy SML decoration, 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the limited edition Neo Izumi Dragon. Thank you to Dragon City for sponsoring this video.
All right, Marvin, here's the set.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and clean myself up.
I definitely think I can do this for $3,000.
There you go, Marvin. That's the spirit. Hey there, fellas. Oh, sorry, we only need one.
Me, I'm right here.
That's okay, I'm just here to watch. Okay, good. But I could use somebody like you for next Tuesday. Oh, cool. So what's your name?
Marvin, my name's Marvin.
Well, Marvin, have you ever shot a movie before?
Nope, this is my first one.
Hey, Steve, you ready for me? I'm getting ready to burst.
Oh, not yet, Tyrone.
Oh, damn. Look. I'm gonna be in the corner, but I'm getting angry.
Is he like in a different movie other than mine?
Oh no, he's the talent.
What talent? Well, I'm with the girl that's going to the bathroom. Only me, right?
Oh no, your girl's coming up now.
All right, Steve, what hole's it going in today? I didn't take my enema and I didn't douche, so my stinker's all clogged up.
Mom?
Hey, I'm not doing this with my son. Wait, what's the pay?
Ew, Mom, I'm getting the hell out of here.
I don't think I can do this. I didn't expect the woman to be so old.
Oh, come on, son. It's $3,000. Just put on that there raincoat and grab your camera.
Why would I need to put on a raincoat and grab a camera?
Well, because you're gonna get pissed on.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna get pissed on by Tyrone here. See, I make 3D adult films. Babs here's gonna shit on you.
Try to. You know, he's gonna come out as one little Lincoln log and then a burst of diarrhea right behind it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be R. Kelly in this movie and you stepping into the splash zone.
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in this.
Oh, come on, son, don't you want to make $3,000?
I know you ain't scared of no little piss. Come on, put on a jacket.
Has times really gotten this hard?
What the hell's taking you so long? He's already pissing!
What?
Bring your ass in here! Go hold it back! I drank too much water!
I don't think I can do this, Steve.
God damn it, give me the camera! Tyrone, piss on me!
What, Steve? You ain't got a jacket on!
I don't care, we need the money shot, piss!
So, Marvin, did you find a new job?
No.
Oh, but you found money to buy a new stinky raincoat. Why do you smell like asparagus?
I was looking for a job, okay?
Oh, Marvin, we're not going to be able to afford Christmas presents this year.
You guys are fucked, because Santa Claus got me. I'll be a good boy. Me and Santa Claus are tight as shit.
Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey Marvin, how was my mom?
I didn't do it.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna kill you. Well, I'm assuming you're still looking for a job?
Yes.
Okay, well, I do have some options for you in the same industry.
I don't want to work in the same industry.
Now, hold on, Marvin. Just meet me at your dining room table and bring a fork.
I'll be right back.
Marvin, I wanted a fork. How the hell am I supposed to eat pie with a spoon?
I didn't know what you needed the fork for.
But you still heard me. Okay, we're gonna rule out any jobs that require listening skills. But look, Marvin, we have very important decisions to make. Pecan, apple, or pumpkin?
You said you had jobs for me to do.
I do. Now, listen, Marvin, have you ever seen the movie Magic Mike?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my wife loves it, and I think that's supposed to make me mad. But look, Marvin, my point is you could be a male stripper.
A male stripper? How could I be a male stripper?
It's easy, Marvin. You just go over to girls' houses or bachelorette parties, and you just dance around with your shirt off, and nobody's allowed to piss on you or anything.
Okay, but why would anyone want me to be a male stripper? I'm not hot.
That's a good point. But I have a solution. Look at this, Marvin. It's called steroids. One shot of this, and you'll be ripped.
Isn't steroids bad for you?
I mean, yeah, it'll make your balls tiny, but who cares, Marvin? When's the last time you heard a girl say, "Oh, Becky, this guy I was with last night, he had such tiny balls," or "That guy's got big shoes, I bet he has giant balls"? No one cares about the balls, Marvin, it's all about the wiener. And as far as I can tell, this doesn't affect the wiener. So come on, Marvin, try it.
And they pay a lot?
Yeah, look, Marvin, it's a win-win. You get paid, you get jacked, and nobody pisses on you.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Okay, hold out your hand. Marvin, why are you still wearing the piss raincoat?
I don't know. It was my size.
Just take it off here.
Oh, stab my hand. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh, the shirt was too tight. Oh, fucking Hercules.
Damn, Marvin, you look jacked.
Oh, man, I'm ripped. Oh, the beach is that way.
Actually, it's not. The beach is actually more like that way. But that's okay. It wasn't really about the beach anyway.
Oh, how am I going to start making money off my muscles? You want me to get a weightlifting competition?
No, Marvin, those are not real muscles. They would eat you alive. No, now I can book you for a party or something. Like right here. This woman's going to pay you $1,000 just to show up for an hour.
Is it like a bachelorette party or something?
Yeah, it must be if she's paying that much. Oh, she actually lives right across the street.
Okay, so I just go and just dance for her like this?
Yeah, but put your shirt back on. You had to have something to strip off if you're a stripper.
Okay, give it to me. I'll go over there. All right, Marvin, don't be nervous. All you have to do is knock on the door, go in there, dance, and get paid. Time to get paid. Time to get paid. Time to get paid.
Hello? Oh my, now that's a man.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you hire a dancer?
No, actually, I hired a fireman with a long hose.
Oh, well, I didn't get the fireman memo, but I can dance.
Well, come back as a fireman or you're fired, man.
Wait, what? I thought I was supposed to dance. Where am I in a fireman costume? Okay, let's try this again.
Hello? Oh, thank God you're here. There's a fire in my living room, and I hope you brought your hose.
I did bring my hose. It's full of water.
Okay, well, come quick, but not too quick.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, where's the rest of the party?
Oh, it's just me, and it's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. My husband's not home, so I only have a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what do you want to do?
Well, why don't you do the thing? I think it's getting hot in here.
I mean, it feels pretty good.
No, the thing.
Oh, my job. Yes. It is so hot in here. So hot, I want to take off my clothes.
Yes, that.
Let me turn on some music.
Oh, very nice.
Fuck yeah. This is happening.
I think the fire's a little closer to me. Why don't you come put it out?
Oh, okay.
Oh, what is this? What are you doing?
I'm trying to wave the flames, like put it out.
Oh my! Why don't you take your jacket off and use it to put the flames out?
Okay. Can you help me? It's kind of stuck.
Oh, sure. Oh my God! That's a man!
Yeah, it is. This is a man. This is all man right here.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. I think the flame is on me. Why don't you come extinguish it?
Okay.
What is the sound? What are you doing now?
It's like a sprinkler.
Oh, okay, well, how about you help me with the flames that are on me? Get closer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Oh, woo. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. You like this?
Yes, this is great.
Yeah, that.
I think there's still flames on me, though. Oh, my God. Thank
Okay.
Honey, I'm home early. What the?
Oh, hey!
Why the hell is Marvin in my house without a shirt on?
Oh, well, you see, Marvin is a fireman and he took off his shirt to put the flames out because it's flame retardant.
I don't care if he's retarded. He shouldn't have his shirt off in my house.
No, you see, I'm fireman, and your wife was listening to music about fires, like the Sean Kingston, and I was putting it out with the shirt.
Well, Mr. Fire Retarded Man, one of my smoke detectors is missing, so you think you can check it out for me while you're here?
I think so.
All right, well, put your shirt and hat back on and follow me.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm still getting paid, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, Marvin, right there. See that? No more smoke detector. It's gone. Where'd it go?
I don't know where it went.
Yeah, if my house is on fire, how would I know?
I don't know.
I know, right? So can you give me another one?
I mean, I got a bunch of those down at the fire station, so if I just go grab one, I could come back.
Okay, you think you can do that for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, here's $100.
I was told I'd get $1,000.
You really are retarded, huh?
Give me that.
All right, hurry back.
He only gave me 100. I was expecting more.
Me too. Whoa, Marvin, you made $100? Wait, why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I got a job as a volunteer firefighter.
Wait, if you're a volunteer, then how did you get the $100?
Oh, some lady tipped me because I helped with her cat.
Aw, that's nice, Marvin.
Yep, it is.
Hey, Marvin, how'd it go? What, $100 just for taking your clothes off?
What?
I took my shirt off because the cat was stuck in a tree and it jumped and I caught the cat like a net with my shirt.
Aw.
What are you talking about, Marvin? You were a stripper.
What?
Striper was the name of the cat. It was an orange striped cat. It was very cute.
Oh, I get it. You don't want her to know. Okay, well, listen, I put an ad online, so if you get phone calls, go do it.
Okay, but thanks for coming over, buddy. So Rose, take that $100 and go shopping.
Oh, really, Marvin? Thank you.
Yeah, I worked really hard for it.
Hey, where's my $100?
We'll go get pissed on him. Maybe you'll get $100.
Don't forget to show some love to the sponsor of this video, Dragon City. Check out the link below or scan the QR code to get our sexy SML decoration, 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the limited edition Neo Izumi Dragon. Guys, you wanna hear some jokes?
Not really.
No, come on, you're gonna laugh your socks off.
Are we forced to?
I'm not wearing socks.
Oh, come on, you're gonna love it. Okay, first joke. How do you introduce a hamburger? Meat patty. Okay, next joke. How do you greet a woman's shoes? High heels.
Dude, he's laughing at his own jokes.
It's not even that funny.
Okay, I got another one. How do you greet the longest side of a right triangle? Hypotenuse. Okay, guys, I got one more. How do you introduce Winnie the Pooh's friend on an asteroid? Meet Eeyore. You guys aren't laughing.
Well, they're just not that funny.
Yeah, his ass.
Kent, when I practiced these jokes on you, you said they were all knee slappers. That's it. That's spankings on your tushy.
Well, like Eeyore's Winnie the Pooh's friend, but Tigger's also his friend too.
Well, yeah, he has a lot of friends.
And a meteor and an asteroid are two different things.
Well, I know, you're not really supposed to think that much. You're just supposed to laugh.
You're very aggressive with Ken right now.
The recoil is insane.
How about we watch a movie? We watch Norbit.
Oh man, I love Norbit. That damn Eddie Murphy, he plays a lot of characters. Like, come on.
I know he plays like 5 different characters in one movie. How?
I don't know, dude. It makes me wonder.
What we gotta watch?
I'm so happy Norbit getting married. I wish him many years of happiness and plenty of banana for his new Guerrera. Hey Norbit, where is your new Guerrera?
Rasputin's over there eating the wedding cake. She's with child.
What the hell you looking at me for? I ain't got no cake. Better mind your damn business. Oh, there's your child right there. Oh, look, twin.
Oh man, I love this movie.
Oh, Rasputin, big ass.
Oh, you guys laugh at that.
Only Eddie Murphy can play an Asian man and a fat black woman and not get in trouble.
Right. Well, Robert Downey Jr., he might pull it off.
Oh, yeah, he did play a black guy.
Yeah.
The news!
Breaking news, okay? Taylor Swift is now engaged to Travis Kelce. She immediately released a song called I'm Engaged, which has gone double diamond. Oh, I'm getting word that she just re-released a song called I'm Engaged Taylor's version, which has already gone triple platinum.
Oh my god, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged! This is the happiest day of my life! Woohoo, so happy, yippee! Come on, Ken, dance with me! Let-it-dee!
Alright, calm your ass down, dude.
Cody, why is this the happiest day of your life?
This should be the happiest day of everybody's life, guys. Aren't the lights just a little bit brighter? Aren't the birds singing just a little bit more than normal?
But Cody, this doesn't affect your life.
It affects everybody's life. Don't you understand how hard Taylor's life has been?
Oh yeah, so hard. She drinks Flint water every single day and lives in Section 8 housing. And don't forget, she almost got deported last week by ICE. You know, shit get real out there.
You know there's missing kids that are probably trapped in basements we'll never find.
Oh, but she's been through breakup after breakup after breakup.
Oh no, I forgot about the breakup. The modern day 9/11. Oh.
There was a hospital in Gaza that was bombed, and then when the paramedics got there, it got bombed again.
You guys are just haters. When I listen to her music, I can hear the pain in her voice.
But if you put a microphone up to a starving African stomach, you'll hear the pain in his. Because it's the fucking starving African. His stomach is rumbling.
You know there's probably a father that's gonna kill his wife and his kids and then himself tonight.
Oh, come on, you guys are just jealous. You can't tell me you haven't thought about Travis Kelce walking off the football field all sweaty, balls a drip, and then Taylor runs up and she wrings his scrotum out like a dish rag into her special bucket, and then she does like the ice bucket challenge with his ball sweat. If they did that, they would cure ALS in a heartbeat. You guys haven't thought about that, really?
Nope, never passed my mind ever, dude.
Yeah, I've never thought about that, Cody.
Oh, come on, every Taylor Swift fan has thought about that. I don't know about you, but I'm drinking scrotum juice.
Taylor Swift has never sung that, dude.
So you are a fan?
Hell no, I'm not a fan. What's wrong with you?
Cody, I didn't know you were such a big Taylor Swift fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Swiftie. I bought all her music the first time she put it out, and when she put it out as her version. So I have the original and Taylor's version.
But she wrote the originals, so isn't the originals still her version?
Yeah, but she didn't own those. Now she owns both.
Okay, so they're both her version, and you just bought the same song again.
Yeah.
So you got scammed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like she just keeps re-releasing the same song, but she just re-records it.
Yeah.
So you're a dumbass.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so like when we made our videos again with the puppets because we lost the rights to the first ones.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Listen, she could put out the same song 7 times and I'd still buy it, guys. She could put out a whole album that's just her queefing into the microphone for an entire hour, and I would buy that. Taylor's queef version.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, that would do numbers.
It would do numbers.
Well, listen, Cody, you can be a fan of her, but we're just not that big a fan, you know?
Oh, I wish I could plan her wedding. I know I could give them the perfect day. Okay, guys, imagine this. Travis Kelce walking down the aisle with assless, ballless tuxedo pants, and there I am, standing at the altar in my white dress, and then he walks up to me, and he lifts my veil, and he puts his ball sack right on the bridge of my glasses, and I'm trying to get at it like a dog with a tennis ball in his nose, like, meow, meow. And he's like, no, not yet. I haven't said I do yet. And I'm like, ooh. So I'm just sitting there, mouth breathing, gooch air, and trying to lap at his ass hairs like a cat, like, no. Oh, they'd be so happy!
This is supposed to be a wedding, my nigga.
Yeah, where's Taylor?
Oh, I don't know. She's around the fucking flower girl or something. You're ruining it for me! Okay, listen, guys, I'm gonna go put in an application to see if I can be her wedding planner. I'll just lie about having wedding planning experience. Hopefully she picks me.
I don't think he really cares about
He
Taylor.
has fucking lost it.
I think he wants Travis Kelce.
Yes, definitely.
There's someone at the door. Oh, let's see.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey there!
Patrick Mahomes! What are you doing here?
I need your help! 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 Help me! Help me!
Oh, well, yeah, what do you need?
Well, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting married, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Well, why don't you like it? Your teammate.
Well, because Travis Kelce can't focus on football. All he's focusing on is Taylor Swift. That's why we lost the Super Bowl.
Oh, I mean,
So what are we supposed to do?
Well, I want you two to break them up.
What, we're just kids. How are we gonna break them up?
Well, no one would expect 2 kids to break them up.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
You
like,
got a point.
but why do you want them to break up? I mean, just let them get married.
Well, because they can't focus on football. Travis Kelce can only focus on Taylor Swift, and we need to win the Super Bowl. For me, for Andy Reid. Andy Reid.
Okay, but what would we get out of breaking them up?
I'll give you $1 million. Please, just help me. Help me.
You have a dumpster full of old jerseys and hot dogs?
Yeah.
I mean,
You got a
he was
deal.
giving us $1 million. That was worth a lot.
I mean, the hot dogs don't matter.
Okay, we're gonna try to break them up, but I really don't know how we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go try to break up Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
This nigga lost it.
Man, Joseph, how are we gonna get Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to break up?
I don't know, dude. How do white people usually break up?
They usually fight about money.
Well, they're rich as hell. They don't have to worry about a dollar.
Why else would white people break up?
I mean, usually the dude is cheating on a girl with a badder bitch.
Yeah, that's right. What if we find a badder bitch? Who's badder than Taylor Swift?
This nigga said, who's better than Taylor Swift? Like, that's an actual question. Wait, you're serious?
Well, obviously there's so many badder women, but like, who's the baddest of the bad? Like, who's upper echelon of bad?
Yeah.
I know. Margot Robbie, of course!
Yes, dude, I was thinking the same thing.
God, she's so bad.
Top tier.
God damn it. Okay, so if we could get Margot Robbie to come over and kiss Travis Kelce and we take a picture of them kissing, we could send it to Taylor Swift, she'd break up with him, make a sad album, make another $1 billion, we move on with our lives.
Oh yeah, she would be so depressed.
And we'd make $1 million from Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh yeah, we need that money on too.
But Margot Robbie's not going to do that. She's married. Unless we lie to her and tell her that she's casted in a movie where she has to kiss Travis Kelce, but we tell Travis Kelce he's not in a movie.
Wait, so how are we going to do that?
Well, that sounds like a lot. I got a better idea. What if we just print out a picture of Margot Robbie and then go to an autograph signing of Travis Kelce's and we put a picture of Travis Kelce on top of Margot Robbie, and then when he goes to sign the picture of himself, we pull it away and he signs a picture of Margot Robbie and he signs I love you. So then we take a picture of Travis Kelce, sign a picture of Margot Robbie saying I love you, and then we send it to Taylor, and then Taylor goes, why are you signing a picture of a hotter woman saying I love you? Then she breaks up with him.
That is a genius plan, dude. He'll never see it coming.
Okay, isn't Travis Kelce having an autograph signing down the street tonight?
You know what? He damn sure is.
All right, let me print out a picture of Margot Robbie.
Guys, I'm stressing the fuck out right now.
What's wrong, Cody?
Well, I got the job being Taylor Swift's wedding planner.
What, you did? Well, aren't you happy, buddy?
Well, I was until I found out what she wanted.
Wait, why are you scratched up?
Oh, see, that's one of the things she wants. She wants a live grizzly bear to pop out of her wedding cake so it can be the ring bearer. She thought that would be a funny joke.
She wants a grizzly bear to give her her rings?
Yes, she does. And so I've been trying to force a grizzly bear into a box so I can build a cake around him. But get this, she wants 2 cakes, a microphone cake and a football cake. And she wants them to be delivered by 2 Black Hawk helicopters onto the fucking field. I don't know which cake the bear is supposed to go in, but don't worry, there's no pressure because she wants it to happen during the Super Bowl.
Wait.
She wants her wedding to be the halftime show of the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl that she wants Travis Kelce to play in. Now, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to make that happen. I'm gonna have to bribe some referees or something to make that happen. Oh, and here's the fun part. She wants 20 B-2 bombers to fly over the stadium during the ceremony. Well, guess what? The U.S. only has 19 fucking B-2 bombers. I'm gonna have to make a whole new B-2 bomber just for Taylor Swift's fucking wedding. Guys, this is impossible.
Well, calm down, buddy. You're not gonna have to worry about her wedding because there's gonna be no wedding because me and Joseph are gonna break them up.
You guys can't do that.
Well, we have to. Patrick Mahomes is gonna give us $1 million to break them up because he wants Travis Kelce to focus on football.
But Taylor, she deserves to be happy.
Okay, what is she paying you to do all this?
Friendship. I get to sit next to her during the games, and I can go out on nights on the town with her, and I can be in a music video.
Okay, well, we're gonna go break her up. So you can just relax, buddy.
Well, if you guys do break her up, let me know so I can stop trying to fight this bear.
Yeah, do that.
Next!
Mr. Travis Kelce, will you sign my football?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can I also have a kiss?
Whoa, back up! That's an engaged man right there! Security, get her out of here!
Oh, man!
Shit, Joseph, security's pretty tight.
Dude, I don't know how the hell we're gonna get away with this.
Well, look, I'm like, Mr. Travis Kelce, will you sign this photo of yourself? Will you write, I love you? He's gonna go, sure. And right when he goes to sign, boom, Margot Robbie.
Dude, that's a picture of Margot Robbie's foot. What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, it's supposed to be a picture of Margot Robbie, not her damn foot.
Well, I went on Google Images and I got distracted. But look, still, we all know that's Margot Robbie's foot, so it's Margot Robbie.
But how you know Taylor knows it's Margot Robbie's foot?
Oh, watch this. If you were Taylor Swift and you saw your fiance signing a picture of another woman's foot writing I love you, would you be mad?
Look, if I was her, I would definitely be mad, but I don't think Taylor understands the circumstances.
Okay, what if he writes, man, I want to lick that?
Dude, why the fuck would he put that on his own picture?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks himself is hot. I don't know, but we're going to figure it out.
Next!
Oh, grab the photos.
I got it.
Hi, Mr. Travis. Will you please fix the fucking photo?
My bad.
Will you sign this photo of yourself saying, man, I want to lick that and suck on it?
Oh, that's weird. No.
Okay.
He told you he ain't that damn freaky.
Okay. Can you write, I love you so much, and then write your name?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look over there. What's that over there?
What?
Oh, you have to sign. Go back to signing. It's right there.
What?
Man, I love you in football.
Oh,
Man.
you love football?
Yeah, are you gonna take her last name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's what's it like playing with Kermit the Frog as your quarterback?
Oh, he's all right.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I meant, yeah, write that. Make sure you write I love you. Jonathan, get the photo, get the photo.
I got you, bro. Oh.
You just signed a picture of another girl's friend saying I love you. Oh, TMZ.
Oh no, we've been had!
Joseph, you send that picture to TMZ?
Oh yeah, dude. His ass is grass.
If that doesn't break them up, nothing will.
Oh, look, the news! Breaking news, okay? A photo of Travis Kelce signing a picture of Margot Robbie's foot is causing outrage by fans. But Taylor Swift has made a public statement saying that she will stand by her man.
No way.
You gotta be kidding me.
Way to fucking go, guys!
What's wrong, Cody?
You wanna tell me why I just got a call from Taylor Swift saying she wants a foot cake for her wedding now? Now she wants 3 cakes. That means I have to get a whole new Black Hawk helicopter to deliver it. I'm up to my fucking ears in aircraft.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Oh, you're sorry? I have to figure out which of the 3 cakes this fucking bear goes in. It used to be a 50-50 chance. Now it's 1 in 3.
I mean, we were trying to help.
Yeah, we were trying to help.
Well, you guys really fucked this up for me. I'm so happy for them, though.
I'm so excited for our trip!
Me too!
Yeah, I can't wait to be on a plane for 2 hours where you're trapped in a metal tube up in the air, 30,000 feet, can't get off if you want to.
Marvin, what's wrong?
You know I'm afraid of flying. Why can't we just drive to Missouri?
Marvin, that's a 14-hour drive. We can't be in the car that long with Jeffy. You know how he gets. He likes to pull it out.
Yep, if I'm in the car too long, I have to pull out my wee-wee and twirl it around at traffic.
You don't have to do that, Jeffy.
It has to breathe!
See, that's why we have to fly with him.
Okay, well, what if he has to breathe on the airplane?
He promised he won't do that.
Are you gonna pull your dick out of the airplane? See, I just don't think it's worth it. Listen, why do we have to go to fucking Missouri anyway?
We have to see the world's largest pencil!
I want to put it in my nose!
Okay, well, if it's the world's largest pencil, it's not gonna fit in your nose. I'm just so afraid of flying after all the plane crashes recently.
Marvin, it's the safest way to travel, and besides, that didn't happen for like 15 years until now.
Yeah, the planes were really safe until recently. You're right, I don't think anything will happen.
Marvin, look, the news!
Breaking news, okay? A Delta Airlines plane has landed upside down in Toronto, injuring multiple people on board.
All right, the car's all gassed up and ready for that 14-hour drive to Missouri. Jeffy, grab your bags.
Marvin, no, we're getting on the plane.
But no, we're not. That plane landed upside down.
But everyone survived.
It landed upside down, not on its wheels, upside down. What'd that plane think it was, a pineapple upside down cake?
Marvin, that's a terrible joke. It'll be fine. Not everything on the TV's real.
That's the news. It is real.
No, Marvin, that's all Hollywood.
That's the news! It's not Hollywood. It actually happened. A plane landed upside down. We're not getting on that plane. We're gonna drive.
Marvin, calm down. Don't you have a pilot friend you can talk to that'll make you feel better about flying?
I do have a pilot friend. Let me see if he's not busy.
Hey there, somebody call a pilot?
Yeah, buddy, I need your help.
Okay, but make it quick. I got a flight to Missouri.
We have a flight to Missouri.
Oh, hell yeah, I love flying, my friends. Wait, why are you guys here and not at the airport?
Because Marvin's scared to get on a plane.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I don't really blame you. I mean, I'm scared as hell flying planes, too.
What? Don't tell him that. You're supposed to make him feel better.
I am making him feel better. I'm just saying that I feel just as scared as he does. Between me and you, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing up there. It's all autopilot, and if that goes off, it's just... Pretty much the only people who can land a plane without autopilot are like Sully Sullenberger, landed on rivers and shit. God, he's so fucking cool. And that name, Sully Sullenberger, that's like if my name was Brooklyn Brookie Burger.
Yeah, well, I'm just worried because of all the plane crashes recently.
Yeah, there have been a lot, but that's just people making dumb mistakes.
What about the plane that just landed upside down?
Oh, that was actually me. I'm really proud of that.
That was you?
Oh, yeah. See, I was flying in, and air traffic control said, "You're flying that plane like a pussy. I bet you $5 you can't land that plane upside down." And I said, "Okay, bet." I inverted that shit, landed smooth as fuck. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah, well, it's their fault for not wearing their seatbelt. I turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, okay? I warned them.
Well, I mean, did you tell them you were going to land the plane upside down?
Well, no, because there's no sign for that.
Well, still, what about the other plane crashes? And I just don't want to die in a plane crash. I really don't want to die in a plane crash.
Just tell him he won't die in a plane crash so we can hurry up and leave.
Well, I don't want to lie to him. It is still a possibility.
What?
Well, I mean, statistically, yeah, flying is the safest way to travel. I mean, I think the safest way to travel would be like in a big plastic ball that you just roll around like in Super Monkey Ball. Or maybe if you're like riding on the back of a truck transporting mattresses and you're just like all between the mattresses, that'd be pretty safe. I mean, you don't want to like suffocate in the mattresses, so so they can't be like that thick, and mattresses are pretty heavy and you don't want to get crushed, so they'd have to be like stuck to the wall. And I mean, so you'd have to make sure that happens, but then you'd have to make sure you have air holes, so again, you don't suffocate. Maybe it's not as safe as I'm thinking. Marvin, just come fly on my plane.
Okay, well, just promise me you won't land it upside down.
Well, if I get a bed, I can't promise that, but come on.
All right, come on, guys, grab the luggages. Oh man, I'm so scared.
Marvin, it's gonna be okay.
I'm freaking out.
At approximately 1 minute and 42 seconds into the flight, my wiener is coming out.
You're not gonna pull out your wiener, Jeffy!
Sir, you can't say wiener on this flight. There's children on board.
I didn't know I couldn't say wiener. I thought I couldn't say bomb.
You can't say that either. And also, I'm gonna need you to put your luggage in the overhead compartment.
I looked, there was no room.
I'm gonna need you to find room.
How am I gonna find room when there's no room left on the plane?
Hey Marvin, I see you met Susan the flight attendant. I've banged her, and so has every other pilot. You should try it, it's dear. So what's the problem here?
He won't put his luggage in the overhead compartment.
I would if I could, there's no room.
Oh, Marvin, buddy, I got you. I will personally put this in the captain's closet. Throw this shit out the back. We don't have any room. We're overloaded as it is. It's his fault for flying economy. So, Marvin, how do you like my plane? Listen to me, saying my plane like I'm Drake. It's Delta's plane, I'm just flying it today. But that's what we pilots say. It's, our plane. I guess that means it's my fault if we all die. But how do you like the plane, Marvin?
There's no seat belts.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty old plane. This is actually its last flight before it's supposed to be decommissioned. It's kind of like its maiden voyage, but like at the end, it's end voyage.
Can I get you guys anything to drink?
I want a beer.
Not you.
She's gonna bring me one anyway. And right this dude.
What do you guys need? Do you need anything?
No, I don't want anything.
Peanuts. Peanut bomb.
Okay.
Jeffy, do not pull out your wiener on the flight.
1 minute and 42 seconds. Oh, hey, mate, you ready to go flying?
Not right now, Simmons. I am freaking the fuck out.
Oh, what's going on?
This plane is old as shit, Simmons. It's been in service for like 30 years. I don't even know if we're gonna make it off the ground. This plane is held together with duct tape and dreams.
Oh, it's alright, mate. Everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know, Simmons. This plane is a fucking death trap. Hey, everybody, this is your captain speaking. The outside temperature is 65 degrees. We got a wind coming in from the northwest. The estimated time of arrival today is
7:30.
7:30. So everybody just sit back, relax, and Simmons, I really wish they would let us talk normal into these things so people knew what we were saying.
I know, but it's in the handbook. We have to talk like that, but you forgot the ending.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for a cross-check and all-call. Simmons, I still don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know, mate, but it's in the handbook.
Yeah, well, that handbook can eat my ass. Handbook, schmanbook, that's what I always say.
That's what I say, too. I say it all the time.
I heard you say it.
I can't stop saying it. Where the fuck are my peanuts?
Jeffy!
Shh. Here you go, sir.
Bitch, faster next time!
You watch your language, Jeffy, I'll beat your ass.
Sir, you need to watch your mouth.
I was just defending you. He called you a bitch. I didn't want to cause any problems.
Sir!
Fuck!
Jeffy, you made a big ass mess on this airplane.
Sir, what did I say about your language?
He made a big mess. He's acting crazy on the airplane.
These peanuts taste like dick!
Jeffy, goddammit, stop it!
Sir, if you say one more cuss word, I will get the air marshal.
No, he said he was saying bitch and he was saying dick and.
Sir, you need to stop it. I will get the air marshal.
Okay, I won't say anything else, Jeffy. Please don't say anything.
Okay.
Pissing my ass cheeks!
That's it!
Well, Jeffy, you're gonna get us in trouble!
Did somebody call an air marshal?
Yes, this man won't stop causing a commotion.
I'm not causing a commotion.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to pipe down!
I'm not even piped up. I'm not even in any pipe of pipes. There's no pipe. Peter Piper's not even here.
If you don't calm down, I'm gonna turn this plane around!
Well, we haven't even taken off yet. And look, it's my son. When he's nervous, and when he's nervous, he yells obscenities. It's pretty bad.
Do I need to tape you to the chair, smartass?
No chairs. No tapes and chairs and stuff.
Okay, no more!
Okay, I'm good. Jeffy, shut the fuck up.
We're ready for takeoff. You know, I should probably call my daughter.
Wait, why, mate?
Well, because we're on a really shitty plane, we're probably gonna crash and die, and I should probably let her know.
Well, you know your phone needs to be on airplane mode. It's in the handbook.
Simmons, it's just a myth.
Hello?
Hey, Penelope.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, I just want to let you know I'm on a really shitty plane, so I'm probably gonna die in a plane crash.
What?
Yeah, it's a really old plane, so I'm probably gonna die. You might see me on the news. I was actually in the news earlier because I landed a plane upside down, but somehow I think this one's gonna go worse.
Dad, maybe you shouldn't be flying planes today.
Yeah, but I already did the cross-check and the all-call, so the genie's kind of out of the bottle. I think I'm pretty much locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, because you're probably going to have to get a bunch of jobs like I had, to pay for bills and stuff, because you're definitely not going to get any money from your mom. She's definitely spending that alimony money on food and shovels for the food, because she's a fat bitch.
Dad, can you please stop fat-shaming Mom?
Oh, I'm not fat shaming. She has no shame. That's why she eats with shovels. Hey, you remember in the divorce how she got all the gardening tools, especially the shovels, so she could shovel food into her mouth like a fat bitch? Oh, and don't forget the hose for her chocolate baths, but she only washes the inside of her mouth.
Dad, maybe you should be flying the plane.
Yeah. All right, let's take off.
Oh man, takeoff's my least favorite part.
Marvin, do you want me to read you a koala joke to help you calm down?
A koala joke?
Yeah, like what is a koala's love language? Quality time!
Oh my god, that motherfucker's staying on the plane!
Hey, told you number. Oh my god, a snake! Shut!
Wow, he was not qualified to handle that snake!
Why is there a snake on the plane? Someone help! Oh my god!
Simmons, do you think I should let the passengers know about the snakes on this plane?
Yeah, probably. It's in the handbook.
Yeah, you're right. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now at cruising altitude. I also just want to let everybody know that there are, in fact, motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. We did not have enough room for them in the cargo area, so we've allowed some of them to roam freely about the cabin. If you see any of them, I would recommend you do not touch them. And Samuel L. Jackson, I'm sorry, I know you hate this kind of thing. Oh, yep, there he goes. He has had it. He is sick and tired of this.
Oh shit, Simmons, what was that?
Oh, sorry, man. I was trying to adjust my seat and I accidentally hit the button that detaches the wings from the airplane.
God damn it, Simmons, now we're in a free fall. Let me tell everybody. This is your captain speaking. If you look out the window, you'll notice that the wings are gone. We are now basically just a flying missile. There's not very much I can do about that right now, other than thank you for flying Delta today, and if you get a survey in your email, my name is Captain Brooklyn T. Guy. That's T. Guy, not Brooklyn E. Guy. That's a different guy that I'm not related to. I know, it's pretty crazy.
I wish I could have koalaed my family and tell them I love them!
This airplane seat can get this dick! My wiener's coming out!
I know you're screaming for your lives, but for the inconvenience of crashing, we are going to offer you 10,000 Sky Miles if you sign up for our Delta credit card. I would recommend doing that right now, because the ground is getting real close. Go, 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 hurry, 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 it's getting close. Too late.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. Let's do something fun.
Yeah, let's do something fun.
Hey, guys, have we considered doing something fun?
Something fun.
Fun. Well, me and Ken are down for anything.
How about we go to the aquarium, dude?
Oh, yeah, the aquarium would be so fun.
Ken doesn't really like fish.
What?
Yeah, he thinks aquariums are boring. He says you can see most of the same stuff at a pet store.
Dude, they have stingrays.
And sharks.
And he doesn't like the cafeteria at the aquarium. He says the food's really gross in his opinion.
He can't even eat the food. He's a dog.
And we don't have to eat at the cafeteria at the aquarium. We can eat here.
And he doesn't like the gift shop because he says everything's really overpriced, especially the stuffed octopus, because last time he was there, he really wanted to buy one, but it was too expensive, and his parents got in a really big argument over whether or not they were going to buy it for him, and then the car ride home was really awkward, and I was promised a toy, so it just kind of made my whole day shitty, so I don't want to go. I mean, Ken doesn't want to go.
It just sounds like you don't want to go to the aquarium, Cody.
Oh no, I love aquariums, it's just Ken, I was trying to be nice, but he thinks aquariums are kind of gay, like they're lame, he doesn't like it.
Oh, I get it, Cody. You don't want to go to the aquarium because that's where your mom lives because she's a big fat cow.
But wait, Junior, don't you mean a whale?
Thanks for correcting me, Cody. She is a whale. She's a bigger animal, a big fat whale. You called your mom a whale. Okay, Cody, we don't have to go to the aquarium because Ken doesn't want to go.
Thank you.
How about we go see the new Deadpool movie?
Oh, dude, I really want to see it. I love it.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
Well, Ken's already seen it.
What?
Yeah, Ken already saw it, and he doesn't want to see the same movie twice.
Why do we care what Ken saw?
Yeah, we want to see it. We haven't seen it.
Well, I think we should do something that's fun for everybody.
We could go swimming in my pool.
Me and Ken already went swimming earlier, and he doesn't want to.
Jesus. Hey, can I see Ken real quick?
Yeah, sure. I don't know why you want to see him.
You're not gonna like this shit.
What am I not gonna like about it?
This!
Wait, you're right, I didn't like that at all! Get back here! Joseph, get back, please! Joseph, no! Yeah! The dog's eating Ken! Why would you throw him, Joseph?
Because he's a dog, dude.
He's not a dog, Joseph! Hey, you mutt! Give me back my boyfriend! Yeah, give me that! Yeah. Why is there even a rabid dog in this neighborhood?
Oh, man, that's my dog.
What, Michael Vick?
Hey, who else is gonna be? Now come here, you stupid mutt. You save all that fighting for the other dogs.
What? Okay. Junior, look! Joseph threw Ken outside, and he got eaten by one of Michael Vick's rabid dogs, and now he's dead. Ken.
Joseph, why would you do that?
Dude, Ken was ruining all the fun. So in order for us to have fun, I had to take action into my own hands and got rid of Ken.
Well, you do know it wasn't Ken that was stopping us from having fun. It was just Cody. He didn't want to do those things.
Nah, dude, Cody wanted to have fun. It was all Ken.
Cody, stop crying. Is there a way we can get a new Ken doll?
Well, first of all, he's not a doll. And also, get a new Ken. That's like if your dad died and they said, why don't you just get a new dad?
I mean, if my dad was a doll, dude.
He's not a doll, Joseph. He's an irreplaceable man.
Oh, Cody, look, the news.
I'm too sad to watch the news. Okay, I'll watch the news, but I'm gonna mope the whole time.
Breaking news, okay? There's a big increase of mosquito bitings around the country. Field reporter Steve Stelberger is on the case. Steve?
Hello, I'm Steve Stelberger with the evening news, and I'm just waiting for someone to talk to. Excuse me, citizen, what do you think of all these mosquitoes?
I hate them. They bite me. Why do they do that? What are they for?
True that, home slice.
Hey, Cody, isn't that human Ken?
Yeah, so what? I mean, yeah, I hit that. I bent that shit over and clapped his fucking cheeks. It was totally mid. No recoil. I wouldn't do that again if you paid me. Well, maybe I would.
Well, why do you invite him over and he can be your new Ken?
Yeah, he can actually do stuff like go to the aquarium.
Oh, he hates the fucking aquarium. And I mean, totally different from how I hate the aquarium because the cafeteria sucks. Now, he's all for the animals and shit. He doesn't think they should be locked up like that.
Well, if you invite him over, maybe you could turn him into a toy. Like, do you have a toy, Ray?
I do have a toy, Ray. Hold on, let me go get it. Behold, my toy, Ray.
What?
Well, his name is Ray and he's a toy.
So he's another doll.
Well, yeah, Ray is a doll, but Ken's not.
Okay, so we thought you were talking about a toy gun.
Oh, a toy gun. Yeah, I got one of those. See? Toy gun. Pew, pew, pew.
No, we thought you were talking about a gun that turns things into toys.
Oh, a toy laser ray gun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those. Look. Behold, the make things into toys laser ray gun. Anything I shoot with this turns into a toy.
So if we got human Ken to come over here and you shot him with it, he would turn into a doll.
Yes.
Ha ha! I know it! So he is a doll, dude!
No. Hold on. I misspoke. No. If I shoot human Ken with this, he'll just still be a human, but kind of like a hard, plasticky human figurine kind of guy.
In other words, he's a doll, dude! Ha ha!
No. Stop saying that. No, not doll. He's not doll. No.
Okay, so how do we get human Ken to come to my house?
I don't know. I don't have his number. Oh, I know! Spider-Man!
Spider-Man?
Yeah, we can get Spider-Man over here, and we can tell him that Ken is the Green Goblin, and then he'll come bring Ken here, lay him down on the couch like he did in the movie after he killed Willem Dafoe, and then we'll have him here.
Okay, so how do you get a hold of Spider-Man?
Oh, that's easy. Oh no! Someone killed Uncle Ben! I really wish somebody would come and tell me what great power comes with! Oh, hey, Spider-Man. Oh, he's not done. Oh.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that's right, Spider-Man. Look, we need your help. I think my friend might be the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin? Where?
We need you to go find him. He's really handsome and he's wearing like a blue shirt and pants.
Okay, I'll go find him.
Thank you.
Was that really Spider-Man?
I don't think so.
Oh, let me go!
Shut up, Green Goblin.
Guys, I don't think that's the same Spider-Man. Sir, what happened to the other Spider-Man?
He got arrested.
Oh, okay. But I just have one more question. Why is there a hole cut out around your dick?
In case I got a pee-pee.
Oh, okay.
What is going on? What am I doing here?
Hold still, I just gotta shoot you with this real quick. Pew. Oh my god, it worked! Ken, I love you so much!
Wait, how'd it work? All you said was pew!
Well, yeah, it runs on imagination, so you have to say pew to make it work, because it's a toy and it makes toys. But I'm so glad Ken's back!
You glad you got your stupid doll back, dude?
He's not an
Hey kids, sorry about earlier I got arrested. You see, what I do is I run a Spider-Man company underground. You know, we do birthday parties, bounty hunting, illegal activities. So, I sent my coworker down here to get you what you needed. His dick was out.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so we wear dickless costumes. They're onesies because the zipper gets stuck and we have to pee. But did my friend get you what you needed?
Yes, he did.
Oh, perfect. So just remember, kids, you can always thank your friendly, local Spider-Man.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, he wants money.
Oh, he wants to get paid.
Do you have any money, guys?
I don't have any money.
Yeah, no. I don't have any money either.
You get paid because I'm special.
Oh, how about you shoot him with that gun and we get a toy Spider-Man?
Oh, good idea. Pew!
Whoa! Look at that Spider-Man! Why'd you just snatch that shit?
Because he's cool. He's a bobblehead. Look.
Desperate ass.
You start wiggling that shit.
Hey, he's cool. I wanted to show you guys.
He's crotchless though.
Oh, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Dirty boy?
No, try.
It's pretty over. You're looking at the crotch.
Nah,
Gay boy.
I'm just trying to stay continuity. He's not the same Spider-Man as behind the couch.
Okay, listen. You know what, Cody? That toy gun is really cool.
I mean, it's kind of cool. It doesn't really shoot anything. The camo's kind of neat. It's got dinosaurs.
No, I meant your toy Ray.
What's cool about him? He's just a guy named Ray. I mean, he is a power bottom.
No, I meant your laser Ray.
My what?
Your toy laser Ray.
Makes sense, Junior.
That!
Oh, my makes things into toys laser ray gun. Why didn't you just say so?
You know, manatees are considered sea cows.
Fucking what?
What?
Well, Junior's joke earlier about your mom being a cow at the aquarium, because you said, don't you mean a whale? But manatees are considered sea cows, and manatees are at the aquarium, so you didn't have to say whale. Get it?
God damn it.
Fucking Jerry.
Jerry, why are you here?
Jerry. Why the fuck are you doing this, Jerry? That was 5 minutes ago. No one's even thinking of that joke.
Read the fucking room, dude.
Yeah, we moved on.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, leave, nigga.
Fucking Jerry.
Jerry the couch monster always tries to make jokes funnier than they have to be, and he tries to fix jokes, and he's not a writer. He's not a good writer.
Oh, his ass a weirdo.
Yeah, we got to kick him out of the couch.
Definitely.
There's someone at the door. Who's that? Hello?
Hey there.
Tom Brady!
Yep, it's me, Tom Brady.
What are you doing here, Tom Brady?
Well, me and my son were just driving up to Makeout Point, and then the dang old car broke down. So I was just wondering if I could come in and use your phone to call a tow truck to tow us up to Makeout Point.
Why don't you have a cell phone?
Oh, well, 5G isn't on the TB12 diet.
What?
I don't know. Can I come in?
Why can't I just bring you my cell phone? Why do you have to come in?
Listen, Michael Vick's out here with his dog, and it's scary.
Okay, Brady, come on in.
Okay.
Who's at the door, Junior? Tom Brady!
Yeah, it was Tom Brady.
So where's your cell phone? I gotta make a call.
Oh, yeah, Tom Brady. Hold on, let me get my cell phone. Cody, you know it'd be really cool if you shot Tom Brady with your gun and turned him into a toy.
But, Junior, they already make Tom Brady toys. We don't have to turn him into a toy.
I know, but turning the real Tom Brady into an action figure would be so cool.
Junior, turning into a toy is like dying. There's no coming back from that.
Well, he's already retired. He's basically dead.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, Tom, think fast. Pew!
Whoa! Tom Brady's a toy now!
Dude, that's pretty sick.
Well, Tom Brady's dead forever. He's never coming back.
I mean, he wasn't gonna unretire anyway.
Yeah, his wife left him and cheated on him with his jiu-jitsu instructor. I don't think he was happy being alive. I think he's happier as a toy.
Yeah, he was going outside with his old ass.
Yeah.
You know, sea cows and Tom Brady.
Wow, Jerry! Wow, you knocked the toys over. Way to go, Jerry!
Bro, what the hell, Jerry?
Yeah, what the fuck were you gonna say? That was so goddamn important that you knocked the toys over. We gotta set the scene back.
Fucking breath.
It's not important.
Yeah, it wasn't important. Nothing you could say would ever be important. Get out of here. God.
Get a damn hobby.
I fucking hate Jerry.
Jerry, man. Junior, I'm not gonna keep coming over if he's here.
I will get him out. I will get him out of the couch.
Please.
I'll tell him to leave. Guys, I'm sorry. I know. I don't even know why. Guys. Okay, I'll get Jerry out. I promise. But next time you come over, Jerry will be gone.
Over Tom and everything, nigga.
Hey guys, old man!
Oh, hey, Jeffy. We're just shooting things with this gun. See, anything you shoot with this gun, it turns into a toy.
Oh, my mommy must have shot a bunch of wee-wees with that toy and put them in the bedside table. A bunch of big black ones.
A lot of women must have do that.
Oh, okay. Was there anything you want to shoot and turn into a toy?
Well, you can turn me into a toy and then sell it for a limited time, link in the description.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, move all the stuff off the couch. All right, shoot Jeffy with it.
Here comes Jeffy. Pew!
Oh, man, Cody, you turned Jeffy and the red couch into a toy.
Yeah, the louder you say pew, the bigger the blast radius of the toy ray.
Oh, now Jeffy's stuck on the couch forever, but he's like a cool little figurine, and he did say we could sell him for a limited time only.
Yeah, he did. So you can click the link in the description to buy your limited time only Jeffy U2s available for 2 weeks. Buy it now! Now! Right now!
Hey guys, it's me, Jeffy, and the Jeffy U2s are now available if you go to the link in the description. So get them now before they sell out.
Alright, crowds, today we're going to be learning about the different types of clouds. So the big puffy white clouds that you see in the sky are called cumulus clouds. So next time you're outside and you look up and you see a bunch of white stuff in the sky, be like, damn, that's a lot of cum. you little clouds. Sorry for the stutter class. But the big, scary, get the fuck out of my neighborhood crowds are called the come on my nipples clouds. No, come in my bus clouds. Yeah, come on my nimbus. Come on my nimbus clouds are the scary ones that can kill you. An airplane cannot fly through the come on my nimbus clouds because it will fuck up that airplane and it'll go missing just like the Malaysia Airlines flight. R.I.P. my cousins. But fun fact, Crass, it's named after the very famous explorer, Christopher Come on my Nimbus, who discovered America.
Are you talking about Christopher Columbus? Because he didn't discover any clouds. Are you saying cumulonimbus?
I'm saying it right. Come on my nipples.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Teach.
Hey ladies, what do you think this cloud's called?
Whoa, it looks like a PJ Nimbus cloud.
It looks like a Quenchulus cloud.
Alright.
It looks like a Parrot Jambies Nimbus Crenshaw cloud.
Okay, little sloppy, but alright. How about this one?
Oh, it looks like the coolest dude in school cloud.
Alright, Cross, so the next cloud is the circumcisionless cloud. Whoa, what the fuck? PJ, are you vaping in class? Give it to me right now!
What are you talking about, Teach? I wasn't vaping.
Then what is that?
Oh, this is just my phone.
Then why was it smoking?
Well, I got it from Israel, because they did that thing with the pagers.
Okay, and what's that thing on the top of it?
Oh, that's the antenna, so I can make calls. I chew on it sometimes when I'm nervous.
Okay, then why does the side of it say 30,000 puffs?
Oh, well, it tracks how many Reese's Puffs I've eaten. It's like a Fitbit, but just for Reese's Puffs.
Okay, so it's not a vape.
No, it's totally not a vape, bro. But vapes are for losers.
Okay, put your phone away, and if I see it again, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Whew, that was a close one, ladies. I gotta hit this shit.
Oh, sorry for the interruption, class. But if I catch you vaping in class, you will be expelled from school! Now back to the crowds. The next crowd is the circumcisionist crowd.
Vaping? What's that?
It's like an electronic cigarette.
Aren't cigarettes bad for you?
Yeah.
Don't they give you cancer?
Yeah.
Don't they make your lungs black?
Yeah.
But it also gives you the ability to talk like Terminator in 20 years.
Oh, I can sound like the Terminator?
Yeah, sick.
How?
Well, it gives you throat cancer, so you have to use a little machine to talk.
But it also makes you famous. You could be on a commercial talking about how much you hate your life.
Oh, I want to be in a commercial.
And it makes you feel good too.
What, Penelope, you vape?
Yeah, ever since PJ gave me his old vape, I haven't been able to stop.
Well, how does it make you feel?
It makes you feel really good until you stop, and then you get a headache, and you get angry, and you start shaking, but then you hit it again, and everything's okay.
Well, I don't feel like that right now. I feel good.
That's because you haven't started vaping yet, Junior.
Well, what made you start?
Well, all the cool kids are doing it, so I thought, why not?
I want to be cool.
Junior, please don't start doing that.
You really think I want to start vaping just to be cool? You really think I'm just going to do it? Thank you. You think I'm going to start doing it just because everyone else is doing it? You're so lame. Oh my god, this is crack. It tastes like watermelon. No, strawberry watermelon. It's like breathing in oxygen that's flavored. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look, I'm like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, Junior, give it back.
No, I'm not giving it back. I'm a train. Choo choo.
Oh, dude, he's off the deep end.
All right, Cross. The next cloud is the strap-on coming all of us cloud. What the? Junior, bring me that vape right now!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you better choo-choo your ass up there, boy.
Junior, you lost me my vape.
Wow, Junior, cancer and expelled is crazy.
Oh.
Give me that shit! Tastes like shit! You want to get cancer for shit?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Alright, Cross, new lesson for today. We're gonna go over why vaping is bad for you. And to help me do that, I'm gonna get a police officer. Junior, go back to your seat. You'll get expelled later.
Oh.
Ooh, they're calling the cops, dude. They're gonna take you to pound me in the ass prison.
Ooh, I'll take the fall for you, Junior.
I hope it's not my dad.
Hey everybody, I am Officer Brooklyn T. Guy. Hey Penelope. Now I heard there are a couple smokers in here, huh? A couple grease monkeys. I think that's what that means. That might mean a mechanic. But I heard some people in here were smoking cigarettes, and you don't want to do that, because smoking is bad. Now I know you've seen people in movies doing it, and they look really cool. That's why I did it when I was your age. But then I saw this picture, huh? Look at this. These are the lungs of somebody who's never smoked, and these are the lungs of somebody who smoked one cigarette, one time. So if you've already smoked, your lungs already look like this, so you might as well just keep doing it. I mean, you shouldn't keep doing it because they might heal. I mean, if they look like that, they're probably not gonna heal. But you don't want to make it any worse, and you might get jaw cancer and throat cancer, and then we gotta cut off your jaw and your throat, and you're just gonna have like a hole in your neck where your tongue sticks out. You might end up looking like that lady in SpongeBob who was like, I always hated chocolate, and you're gonna sound like that too. You're gonna sound like Jeffy's mom, huh? Because Jeffy's mom was a smoker, and you know what happened? I shot her to death. That's not why I shot her, but I should have, because she was a terrible person. Smoking leads to bad things, is what I'm saying, okay? My mom smokes, and you know what? My mom is the perfect person to talk to you kids about smoking.
Oh God, he's bringing my grandma?
Alright, Brookie, what the hell you got me up here doing?
Well, some of the kids in this class have been smoking cigarettes, so I just figured you could tell them, well, just tell them about yourself. I think that'll be enough. Alright, class, I'm sorry to say this is my mother.
Hey everyone, my name's Barbara, but you can call me Babs. And one time I got butt in the twice in one day for a pack of Marlboro Blacks unfiltered. Back then I was a 2-pack a day gal, worked my way all the way up to 8 packs, and then now I'm back down to 12.
Well, Mom, why don't you tell everybody what it's like when you breathe?
Well, I can't wait for the day I stop. You know, that cigarette hitting my lips is like a lifeline. You know, I inhale and I pray that I go home. You give me that and a good dick and I'm solid.
Okay, well, I think maybe it was a mistake bringing you in front of the kids, but does anybody have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Can you please take Grandma home? You're embarrassing me.
That's a good idea.
Oh, hey, Penelope. Hey, you hitting that shit too? Listen, if you start smoking, don't touch any of your grandmas, because I'm counting mines.
Mom, maybe you should just go home.
You too, Dad.
Well, no, hold on, Penelope. I still gotta finish the lesson, okay? So nobody should smoke unless you want to end up like my mom. And believe me, nobody wants that, okay? You're gonna have all kinds of health problems. Your teeth are gonna turn yellow. You're gonna get cancer. None of it's good, okay? So just do what the board says and do not vape. What the fuck is vape?
Electronic cigarettes.
What, electronic? They can do that now? What is it, like an app on your phone? This is what it is? What the fuck? Okay, do I smoke this? Huh. That is fucking delicious. Are you kidding me? What, this is bad for you? What? I mean, don't do it, obviously, but goddamn, I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back to the police station to investigate.
Oh, great. Now my dad's addicted to vaping.
I am addicted too, but we don't have a vape.
Because you lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir.
What is it, Officer Guy?
Well, apparently the kids are doing this new thing called vaping. It's kind of like an electric cigarette.
An electric cigarette? What kind of liberal pussy shit is that? They should smoke cigarettes like a real man. Let me see that. Holy Jesus, that's delicious!
Yeah, I know, sir, it really is.
And this is bad for you?
Yeah, apparently it causes cancer.
Now, what doesn't these days?
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Simmons, we're just vaping. You want to try?
Should I?
Well, it does cause cancer.
Okay. Who knew cancer would taste so good?
Yeah, it really does. So, I guess we should probably get kids to stop doing this, huh?
Yeah, I guess if it's bad for them, we probably should.
But how are we going to do that, sir? They don't care that it causes cancer. They just keep doing it. So, what do we do to get them to stop vaping?
I suppose you could put a bomb in one of those things. Then when somebody tries to smoke it, it'll blow their face off. That'll really scare the shit out of the rest of them. Then no one's gonna vape after that.
Oh, good thinking, sir. Hey, Simmons. No, Simmons, I want you to put a bomb in this.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Well, good thinking, sir. Once they see one of their classmates die, they're definitely not gonna vape after that.
Here you go, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Simmons.
No, mate. The bomb.
Oh, right, the bomb. Of course. Sorry, silly me. All right, I'm gonna go take this to the school. Wait, hey, no, come on to it.
Alright, class, so I was doing some research on the long-term effects of vaping, and this is a picture of healthy lungs that have never vaped before. And over here is a picture of lungs that have vaped, also known as popcorn lung. So apparently what happens is if you vape and then you eat popcorn, it gets stuck in your lungs. So if you're gonna vape, don't eat popcorn.
Hey everybody, I'm back from the police station. So we called Harvard, and they said that vaping can cause cancer. But then I said, kids don't get scared by cancer. So then they said, who cares? They might as well just do it anyway. So who wants to vape, huh? It's freshly charged. You'll be cool. Anybody want to vape?
Ooh, I want to.
Okay, here, catch. Holy fuck! I thought he had to smoke it first. I mean, look how dangerous they are. You see that? It just blew up when he touched it. That could happen. You know, imagine getting cancer and it also just explodes when you touch it. That's fucking crazy, right? Imagine you get cancer and you lose your face. It's like smoking a firework. You can't smoke a firework. It just blows up right in your face. So that's fucked up, right? Nobody wants to vape after that. Because I know I'm pretty fucking traumatized by what I just witnessed.
I don't want this vape anymore. Here.
I don't want this fucking thing. Get it away from me. You saw that other one explode. I don't want anything to do with that. Imagine you're smoking it and boom, it just blows up right in your face. That's fucked up. I don't want to deal with that, okay? I want nothing to do with that. You guys should not vape because it's super dangerous, okay? Don't vape. Don't smoke. Just eat fucking ice cream. Ice cream doesn't explode. Ice cream doesn't give you cancer. Just eat ice cream.
Ice cream makes you fat, Dad.
I don't care. I'd rather be 300 pounds, sit on my couch watching TV than get cancer and my face explode and all that bullshit. No, fuck that. I don't want that. Fuck it. I mean, it's up to you, but fuck no.
Well, I sure learned my lesson. I'm never gonna vape ever again.
Yeah, you hear that, Junior? I hope you learned your lesson, too. I'm gonna take that as a yes.